what I'm trying to think of, okay, so when it comes to the Peni, okay,
Peni, the science guy.
Peni, the science guy. They're straight.
He isn't.
Okay, they're straight.
Unlike this stream.
And stop thinking too hard about the gay shit, Dermy.
Unlike this stream, we are all.
A hamster's about
Don't
to
be
die.
hard
if you keep
thinking
this
about
up.
the hard shit.
This is math, okay? This is science.
No, this is gay.
This is science.
They can get blood. Yes, they fucked everything up. They screwed up the entire process of their initiation and all sorts of shit. And holy ever living God, dude, you look fucking amazing.
Jesus, don't do that again. No, don't do that.
Wings on those fucking titties.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's some
boy.
milk there, baby.
Boy, that's like a...
Oh,
That was a
God.
fuck up.
Your channel should be demonetized on the excessive adipose tissue display alone. If women with smaller boobs can't show theirs, you shouldn't either. It's called women's rights, Dermy. Stop being a fucking bigot.
Another minute, Dermy's gonna start singing sexy songs. Too.
I have my left hand, and I'm cheating on it with my right hand. That's about it. BuzzFeed, how gay are you? This quiz does not represent me. I don't.
Hey, you understand what you're dealing with here? This is Blaster from Thunderdome. He has the mind of a child. He is a retard. He doesn't understand what he's doing. He doesn't understand what he's saying. Therefore, you're picking on this. You're thinking it's a trophy for beating him.
Big Daddy.
Tim, you're a genius.
You're welcome.
Yeah, no, that was back in what 2019?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, friend.
What the fuck? What? What the fuck?
I love how Solid is just in the top side.
Just for the record, why are you surrounded by gays? Mostly.
Dermy
What?
sleeps with two dudes every night.
No, he's going for the. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
He's gonna go down his shirt.
All
He's
right.
gonna go down his shirt. He's gonna be itchy all night.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women. Sex with men.
I got news for you.
That's right. Mania, ready for wild all over the tiny chair empire. You called this down upon yourself, Dermy. And I and all the little mermaniacs are going to crush your tiny chair empire.
Jesus Christ, Dermy. The only benefit of you shaving that fucking thing you call a beard is that I can get a more accurate chin count on you.
Now look at the camera. Look right at the camera. Okay, guys, screen cap that. There's your mug shot.
I'm
Chat
trying to
doesn't care.
talk about all sorts of topics on my show, and it's like, no, I can't talk about topics. I can't talk about topics.
Wait, if
But
you're...
that's for me to drink. That's for me to drink. But for every super chat,
Hey, Ripper Super Chat. He's got a kid for every super chat.
look at this.
Oh god damn it, Dermy. Yes, this was the deal. I wasn't going to
Turn
watch
around.
this stupid.
No,
Oh
let's see the
my
bottoms.
God.
Let's see the bottoms.
Oh, she did it.
You knew God hated you at an early age. When your parents rolled you into church for the christening by the priest as a baby, the priest thought you were so fucking fat that the ordinary ceremony wouldn't even cover your ass. So he asked the ship captain and the congregation to break a champagne bottle on the starboard side of your ass to christen you.
What the fuck is this?
Dude,
What the fuck?
You're fucking holding it up.
Iron Sheik?
I'm gonna sheep.
Is this the Iron Sheik?
Fuck you, Hulk Hogan, brother. Listen, Hamas. Listen, Hamas. I don't believe in you. I don't believe in you. I don't believe in you, Hamas. Okay.
Doesn't even know who the Iron
I am not
is.
Hamas. I am Iron Chief. I am Iron Chief.
I don't believe in Muslim
Hulk Hogan is
ideology.
hero. I am number one.
Are you talking about forming a loop?
Yes.
Okay. All right. The thing is that there is a little bit of flexibility. If you have like 15 degrees off to the left, and you got 20 some of them bitches or whatever, you're gonna be able to form a loop eventually.
Yeah, it's just a little curve. Just like it says,
Yeah,
a curve.
it's just
do
like-
a little curve, do a little curve, do a little curve, and eventually 15 degrees. What?
I mean,
however many
Dermy's over here thinking that he's gonna be with these like 3 dudes or whatever, and then all of a sudden the guy in the front and somehow behind him. It don't work that way, Dermy.
Mr. Fantastic.
It
shit
takes
all the way
20
back
or
around.
more.
Yeah, you teach
Yeah.
a lot of dudes.
Shit, Dermy. God damn it. You're fucking retarded.
Could it be anything else?
It has begun. Mother Nature just pissed her pants.
Hello! Jesus Christ, Adam, what have you been drinking?
What?
Me?
Yes, you.
Your mom.
I have been drinking copious amounts of whiskey after the last video game stream I just got done 20 minutes ago.
Let's
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Thanks, Yellow Flash.
Don't show up for one stream and you guys replace me with Yellow Flash. Did I see how it is?
Hey, that's your fault, bitch, not mine.
No, that's my job's fault, not mine. Fuck them. But what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another round of Ball Busters where we got Melee K, Melee James, and the Shagsworth here to have a fun, rowdy night. Talk about degenerate shift. Shift?
Wow, you couldn't even get to your intro, could you?
Email English? That's impossible.
This is
You
the
know
most
what?
degenerate shift on the internet. So you got
That's
it right,
right.
actually.
Yes, it is. It truly is. Thank you, James. Thank you, my protector. But we got a lot to talk about. Not a whole lot to
It
talk
took
about.
how many seconds until they got gay?
I
we
love
need a
him.
counter.
Yeah.
This is
I'm
the quickest
sober and I
they've
love
been
him.
gay on an appearance we've had.
Hey,
I mean, they
hey,
were already being gay in chat. Well, one was. during
Hey,
that
James,
video.
I have, James, I have something I need to ask you.
Let me ask you something. You jacking off yet?
I'd soon. Is that what you wanted to ask me, Jeremy?
Because if you are, it's weird. Nobody does it. You're the only one.
Is that the question? I don't even know. But yes, soon, very soon. I need to drink more of this. Well, I need to start drinking this, and I will
Jesus
start jacking off
Christ.
right now for you.
Jesus Christ. We said I have to drink 36 shots. I don't
This
think
is
I-
your retarded fault, man. I've got
You
like
were supposed to
26
be-
shots.
You were supposed to be doing that for the past 3 weeks, a couple at a time.
Hello.
Hi, person behind CJ.
This is my oldest daughter.
Hello,
there,
daughter.
Hey.
Oh God, now
It doesn't matter
now I
how old
feel-
she is. No one should listen to what we're going to talk about.
No,
No.
nobody should.
Viewer discretion is
All that.
advised. Hide your kids.
I need to add that to everything now. Viewer discretion is advised.
We're very
Speaking
gay.
of people that, yeah. Speaking of people that need viewer discretion, Devil made me do it. How are you doing, buddy?
I am doing good. Happy to be here.
Is that all you got to say?
You asked how he was doing. He answered. I don't know what the problem is.
That's always
Maybe
what
it-
it means.
It's always the
Voice,
exact
too.
same every time.
It really is. Even on his own show, it's like, behind in back room, he's like, "Yeah, let's do this shit." And the camera turns on. He's like, "Hello, everybody.
Look,
Welcome to."
He's
Get
not joking. That's exactly true.
It's fair. Fair.
He's the calmest devil you know.
Holy shit.
Yep.
I'm already seeing some stuff I need to hit up real quick. But Clinton House gifted 10 Derby Wormy memberships. Thank you, Clifton. I need to get the right sound effect.
Could you at least say
Then
his
on
name
top
right?
of that, we
You
have.
called him Clifton.
I said Clinton.
No, you said
No, no, you-
Clifton.
Clifton.
You said Clifton.
You did
Roll the
say
tape.
Clifton. Yeah.
Does that count as strike 2 already?
Yes.
Wait,
What
no,
happens on
wait,
strike
yes.
three when he fucks
Strike
up?
2 of what? Being gay?
Have I been saying his name wrong this entire time?
It's coming
I don't know.
out.
You know,
strike
because you just
3, we
said
commit
that, let's
hate
call that
crimes.
strike 3.
I'm pretty sure I've been
I'm sorry?
calling him Clifton House this entire time.
I think
No.
you have
Yeah,
too.
strike three.
It sounds.
Clinton House. There you go.
That means get in the chair, right? Strike 3.
I don't
hate
know.
Oh, it
crimes,
used to be.
because
It
I'm
used to
pretty-
be.
I'm-
I don't know. I don't know if the chair is enough punishment anymore.
So what is it?
I mean, I have a rope in my closet.
Okay, get in the rope.
Okay, no.
Wait,
Yeah,
why?
no, no,
I
that's
don't
not
know.
I
punishment.
need to see your
There-
hands at
no.
all times.
No, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's not
Are
a
you
punishment.
into
That's part of his
autoerotic
routine.
asphyxiation?
Yeah.
Like what
I
the
don't
fuck?
think
I was
so.
gonna ask. Are you
Why do you think he
strangulating?
keeps it in the closet?
Oh no! I'm gonna.
You see, when he
find
does
Jeremy's
it-
body one day with
No.
his
He
hand
actually
around his
puts
dick and
one
an orange in
foot
his
on the
mouth.
tiny chair while he does it.
Ew.
Exactly, Adam.
We don't need a David Carradine, Michael Hutchinson situation.
Yeah.
That's just not a good idea.
Listen. Not only did Clinton House, which I'm pretty sure I've always called him Clifton, so now I'm
'Cause you're
questioning my entire life.
retarded.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. I also have Dom H gifting
What's up, Dom?
10 Derby Wormy memberships. Welcome all to the Goon Platoon.
We gooning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. We Goonin. And then Kratos, Kratos for $10 says, "Put me to sleep, daddies." This includes you two, Gal and Kay.
Women cards revoked. You're
We're the
daddies,
daddies now.
Daddies.
I mean, I'm pretty sure like we've been called pick-me's and all the bullshit insults.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Okay,
been
here's
my
the-
entire fucking weekend.
Yeah.
Don't
I've-
worry.
I've seen the people that go after Kay, but here I got a new one for green-haired anti-liberal because she's been gone for so long. How you doing, Melissa Mercante?
Wow, violence.
Is that we were supposed to laugh there? Is there a laugh track?
No, that's me going straight to the violence. Oh God damn it, she
She's
ran.
gone.
Shit.
Oh no!
I actually kind of need her because everything falls apart without her.
Gal,
You
please
don't-
come back.
You don't get rid of your card wrangler.
Is she actually gone?
You have to
She's
keep
not
the
even
card
in the back of the room.
wranglers.
Nope.
My wife, come back.
Gal, no, you're the dream warrior. Come back.
See, this is the problem when you make the joke that you bail out. It actually takes way longer because you got to re-click the
Well, now
fucking
we lost
link. There
Bernie,
you go. See,
Who the fuck's running this show
Okay.
now?
Adam show, devil show.
No,
Sweet.
I have
Put
no.
me in.
I
Let
don't
me
have
in there.
producer rights anymore.
Oh god.
It's the brag show starring me.
The worst part is she hasn't sent me a message.
Don't
She's
read
in
the
chat.
Read
She
the
said
chat,
apologize,
dumbass.
retard. I
No
added the
bucket.
retard.
Oh,
I'm defending my wife.
apologize.
While rubbing your nipples, Jeremy. Apologize.
No, that's
Apologize.
that makes it worse.
Apologize.
Oh yeah. I'm sincerely sorry.
Oh,
Ah.
I hate you for calling you Alyssa Mercante. You are obviously not Alyssa Mercante because you are more attractive than her in every way, shape, and form.
Look how embarrassed he is.
That's so true.
well, that's because he realized he had
Okay,
no
I
actual
can fix
joke.
this shit.
He had no actual joke.
Yeah,
Gal,
it don't
come
work that
back.
way.
Someone on the internet's
It
gonna
don't
jerk
work
off to
that
that.
way.
You can't
Like a
abandon me,
dog.
wife.
She just DM'd me, says she wants you to burn yourself, then she'll come back. So
Sorry, I'm all out of nair. Doing my whole body took it all up.
Get a ladder. Get a ladder.
No. I see what you're doing
Burn that
there,
little
Adam.
pubic
Get
hair
your
you
jerk
call
off ladder in your closet.
Wait a minute, I have an idea. Oh, okay, so now we're gonna take bets. What embarrassing thing can Dermy do to get Gal back on? Dermy, choose one of your plushies and make out with it.
Oh God.
That's a great idea.
He'll
Adam.
enjoy that too much.
Yeah, but it'll be embarrassing.
No, he needs to tongue punch the fart box of those plushies.
Hey,
Actually,
Jay, yeah, take Jay's.
I
What's
got
the most
Jay
phallic
plushie.
one you got?
I got the J plushie.
Okay,
Oh,
no.
I would
Gal
say,
said-
I
Gal gets
would
to
say
choose.
lick his butthole, but I think
No,
he's
Gal
getting
is
a bit
chosen.
much.
Bullshit.
Ryan
when has this-
Pledgey. You gotta
You have to make out with a Ryan
do
plushie.
the Ryan Pledgey.
Hey, you brought this upon yourself. Tons of
Yeah,
fun.
man.
You have to do. Hey,
How
listen.
can I get out of this shit?
No, you can't get out of this.
You
shit.
better grab
I
that
have to
damn
get
Ryan
out of
doll.
You better
and do it quick.
grab a handful of Kindle and shove that tongue down its fluffy throat.
The
How
fact
can
that
I
the wheels
get
are
the fuck
turning for
out of
Dermy
this?
means Adam hit the fucking bullseye right here. This
If
is
that
perfect.
Ryan doll doesn't fucking claim sexual harassment from you, you're not doing it right.
He claimed sexual harassment when I met him in fucking.
If the doll has to point out on another doll where it's been touched,
You're gonna have to ship that plushie 2 states away, or else you're going to prison, Daddy.
I have a feeling we're gonna go to Vegas. We're gonna show up with Dermy, and Ryan is gonna leave immediately.
Oh, somebody clip
okay.
this.
Full
Somebody
screen
clip
it.
this.
Full screen it, and we're sending this to Kindle. Full screen it. Devil, do it.
Yes.
Hold on, I gotta wait up. There. Oh no!
No,
What, why
not
am I-
Oh yeah,
Not
right.
you,
Let's
devil.
the guy doesn't have a fucking
No,
video.
oh, he
ran
left.
away.
Oh,
You.
little bitch.
Oh,
That's
there
why-
he is.
little
Oh
bitch.
God. Brave Sir
Coward.
Dermy ran away.
Coward.
God
No,
damn
You
it.
little
Dermy.
fucking
He
He
bitch.
left
Dermy.
completely. That cowardly son of a bitch.
You
Oh
coward.
my God.
Coward.
I guess now it's my show.
The thing is, he would have done it for money, and you know that.
Damn it.
But
Yeah, but
doing
the-
it to apologize to a friend, he will
You
not.
see, now here's the thing. Gal is his pimp. Right now, according to the thumbnail, Gal is his pimp, and he has to do this.
Do it.
Oh.
Kiss it.
Tongue it. No, tongue it.
Apologize.
Boy. Hey, the one
What do you
good
need to
thing
get
is
yourself in the mood, Dermy?
the one good thing from all this is you know where the line is now, Dermy. You know the line, and you'll never cross it again.
Dermy, just
Yeah, I
get
can
it
call.
over with.
I can call her a cunt. I can't call her Alyssa Mercante.
Mercante,
Hey, you're doubling down.
You know what's making this so hard for him to kiss it is he knows where that plushie has been.
Oh,
No, it just stays up there. The reason this is so hard for me to do it is because I know this is the internet. I know my chat is a bunch of wonderful,
Yes.
awesome individuals that will definitely not use this against me.
why do you
I know
think
my
I
panel
suggested
definitely
this?
100% will use this against me.
Yes.
Mhm.
Don't
Yes,
forget,
hang
you're
on a
here
second.
forever.
You know, hold on 1 second. Wait 1 second.
Make,
Um,
danger.
Yeah,
make that doll feel like a
okay.
woman. Come on.
Better not be
Well,
a
I
woman.
can't do that.
Hang on a second.
No, in his case, make that doll feel like a boy.
Oh,
God.
I'm getting sick over here.
No, they're not
Turn
accurate
that
that way.
boy plushie into a
Treat like
man.
Yeah, I'm doing a thing. I'm doing a thing.
Okay, I am now recording this. Let's go.
Come on, Dermy.
Back. Give me a moment. I'm doing stuff behind the scenes.
Listen, getting yourself
Oh,
revved
she
up
says
doesn't
tongue.
count.
Fucking dick
Yeah,
away
listen,
and
you-
eat Kindle's ass.
You
Full on
can't
tongue,
get yourself
she
revved
says.
up.
Yep.
Go in.
Why is he turning red in the face?
So
Was
I'm
he-
starting to
was
look.
he trying to
I'm
kill
beginning
himself?
to look for a brand new producer. If somebody is willing
listen.
to take this position,
I'm starting to understand why Dermy's all red because he's wondering why everyone needs this to happen so much. Y'all are
Because it's
getting
gonna be
way too
brilliant.
excited about a tongue going into it.
I feel so proud of myself for suggesting this. Let's
This
do
is
it. Come on.
amazing.
I'm waiting for.
Hey,
you're out of-
Look,
listen.
Shaz,
the back.
the only reason we come on the show is to watch Dermy demean himself.
Listen,
Jeremy,
baby
It's the only
Huey.
enjoyment we
easier.
get out of this.
Baby Huey, you're out of options. Let's go.
Jeremy, everything is easier with alcohol. Do a shot with me, and that
Oh,
will make
you
the
goddamn!
That's a good call,
damn it,
actually.
Gal!
Dermy, don't worry. I'm
Yeah, take a shot.
I'm tagging
No,
Ryan
no,
right
no.
now. Don't worry. Just go
You
ahead.
need
and do
to listen. No, you got to turn it. We need profile. No, it
Yep.
has to be a profile. We need to see the action.
I want to see tongue, baby.
Come on.
No, you know he doesn't get to put the moves on you. You got to put the moves on him. Come on.
Dermy, if it helps,
We're
I'm not
leading. This is
watching.
a dance, a very delicate dance. No, you don't give him head yet. You kiss him first, and then you give him head.
Does somebody have that Ryan screaming on their soundboard?
no, I wish it.
Look at him.
And just think about it. The rest of the FNT cast, they're watching you right now from the show.
Hell yeah.
I hate
Watching
you all. I hate you all.
You
Gal,
brought this
I
upon
love you.
yourself.
Gal, I love you. Please come back. Don't make me do this. Just God damn it! It was my meme that pissed off Ryan. Show it, Dermy. Wait, what meme was that?
No, don't. No, we do
Don't
not distract.
deflect.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no deflection.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Listen, do it. Just do
I
it.
think I tagged you for I tagged Ryan, and I'm sure many other people have. So let's assume Ryan Kindle is actually watching this right now. Go ahead and eat his ass.
You know why he
Show
doesn't
you
want
love
to do
for him.
this? I can tell you why he's upset this now, because he wanted to get Ryan on the show to have a Star Wars debate with me, which I said don't do it anyway because Kindle will kick my ass. He's the one person I know knows more than I do. And now he's really afraid because it's going to tank it.
This is the moment to be proud. Show your greatest strength. Here we go.
You know, hang on, wait, stop, turn other way, because the tag is blocking him.
CJ, play
Little more,
CJP.
little more.
Play some sexy music, like make it romantic.
And you know he's still a virgin. He's got the tag on.
He's got the tag. You can't see his face.
Yeah.
No,
you
fucking
bitch.
loser.
Oh my
Loser.
God, I'm getting blue balls over here.
Coward.
Come on, you
Coward. Tongue. No, turn more. Turn more.
there we go.
yeah.
Move it. Give some action.
No, fuck you! You said just kiss a tongue. I did it.
Dermy, this isn't your first time kissing a plushie. You can give it more time than that.
I've got news for you. It means you're gay.
Pretend it's Rainbow Dash.
Oh.
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Beautiful.
Well, at least now you have material. What? Damn it.
Where
At
did
least
he
now
go? Oh my God.
At least
This
now
show-
you have material for your next intro video.
Yeah.
Hey, no,
Welcome back.
Listen, I recorded it. We all have material. I just recorded that whole thing.
Dermy, you've done so much heinous shit on the internet. Why is this like the most?
Oh, you know, he should. You know what?
He's gone
realized
again.
He should have said Big Daddy at the same time. Damn it.
Oh, don't worry, Adam. Add a list. He's gonna have to apologize to GHAL again. It's inevitable. So just
listen.
He's-
The ball punch in Vegas is going to be ever so sweet now.
He still owes me his dinner that a certain birdie gave to him.
I'm going bird hunting, and you know what? No.
Fuck you, bitch.
I will give it to somebody else. I'm already defeated.
We're on an FNT time here.
Jew, let's go.
Hey, my internet's working again properly in the building. I was happy I could be on camera for this glorious event right now. I threw the grenade and I watched it explode and I recorded it. For once, I'm actually happy to be here. So, hey.
Adam's smiling again. This is my favorite part of every show when Adam's smiling. It's so rare.
For once in
do
my
it for
life, the thought process of get your ass in that fucking oven is really like
Choosing violence.
more
your last
legitimate than
resort.
anything else.
Your last resort. You're so
Dermy
hurt.
be like, hey, Hitler actually made sense. All right.
This is the moment.
Oh no, demonetized.
Dermy, here's a moment where Dermy actually wishes we were talking about the centipede again.
You know what? I'll take the centipede over what I just did.
Like,
I'm so
God
happy.
damn it! And Anna had to watch that shit.
You'd rather somebody shit in your mouth than make it with a plushie?
No, we're talking about the immortal gay fucking centipede.
The very first
Dude.
episode.
Yeah.
Wait, you've seen that
Oh,
clip?
Yeah. You guys explain this to me every time. I'm just
Yeah.
retarded.
No,
It's
yeah,
fine.
you only play it in your intro every fucking episode now.
Yeah.
Out of everything you've done, every degenerate, disgusting, demeaning, depraved thing you've done on camera on this show, and kissing a Ryan plushie is where you blush.
Right.
It's kind of weird.
Hey,
Probably
he
'cause he has a
draws
crush
the
on him.
line at kissing a racist, all right?
It's a secret fantasy, don't you know? He wants those
He's
sweet,
demoralized.
So,
No,
Dermy,
you know,
Dermy, did we learn our lesson?
Yeah, we learned to never call you Alyssa McCunty.
Well
you know,
done.
he
Can
looks
someone
sadder.
send that to Alyssa Mercante? I want her to see that.
He looks sadder than when Beardo beat him in Pokemon Knowledge a couple weeks ago. He looks even sadder than that.
Oh, you fucking! I wanted to say some words there. I know I can't say on YouTube.
Fabulous.
Much worse. Going straight for the slurs.
Oh.
Dermy is currently ordering a copy of Mein Kampf First Edition
That's very much true. Again, he had some good points. The trains ran on time.
Oh, no. I'm imagining the lore for Hitler is his best Jewish friend made him like kiss
Just
a
keep
plushie,
going.
and he was like,
I already won tonight. I already won tonight. You keep going. This is you in defeat, so you just keep going.
Adam, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Again,
"That's the best."
I helped you out.
The only reason Dermy didn't want to do it is because now he's afraid he's gonna have feelings for the plushie, and it just never worked out.
No, it's because the J plushie was watching, and
No, I think it's because you have a crush on Ryan, like the real Ryan, and you don't want him to ever see that.
Tomorrow morning, you're gonna put a black light on it. And it's gonna look like poly paint.
Listen, if there's anybody on the G&G and F&T crew that have a crush on, it's 100% Jeremy. Speaking of people that have a crush on members of G&G, Cloud, how are you doing?
Shut the fuck up, Derby.
Look at him shifting.
So
Look
how
at him
Blab-
shifting.
I hate you so
Cloud,
much.
Cloud, just don't say anything, and we'll keep making fun of him.
Wait,
No,
are you
no,
skipping around intros?
No, we did Adam.
No, he's going the other way. He doesn't do the
I'm
natural.
doing my usual. No, I do my usual thing. I go do. Wait, you guys can't see my.
You're
No,
a dumbass.
we can't
I
see
do.
it.
I do this. Then I
Yeah.
come down here and I start with Cloud.
Yeah,
Then I go across.
yeah.
I don't.
Did
do
I
the
get an
whole
intro?
loop. I asked you, and then you left.
He's
Oh, fuck
terrified
off.
of you right now, Gal. He's like freaking freaking
she's
out
gonna
over
leave
here.
again.
Fine.
Let's refresh our memories. What happened again?
So,
we
Gal,
witnessed
how are
some-
you
yeah.
doing after your long hiatus and deciding to run away from me?
I'm great. Thanks, Dermy. I'm glad to be here. I missed you guys. I missed streaming over the last month. So next time you want to call me a dumb cunt, do it proper like. Okay?
Shit, I did.
It's
call
been a
you
month.
dumb
I
cunt,
didn't even know
didn't
you
I?
were gone.
Oh,
Fuck, I kind
Don't
of
make
did
me
call you a
pick you.
dumb cunt.
Don't
In
mess
real
with the
life.
military girl.
Oh,
We
I
learned this.
100% realized she was gone. Everything falls apart without her. 100%. The last month was shit. Then I find out you're over on another stream when my stream is going on. It's like, what the fuck?
What? What
Nomies.
stream was it? Oh, no me's. Fuck off. I helped you out for your Vegas shit. I'm allowed to help my girl out for hers.
My wife can do whatever she wants, Dermy, okay?
Hey,
Love you, Kay.
by the way, I think they got some pretty damn good exposure that night for both. Remember? We were throwing out, helping out Nomi, and we also had you getting mentioned over there on her channel.
Yeah,
I
you
think
were
it worked
on the
out both
stream.
ways. All right, don't
Yeah.
bitch.
And then we found out you know nothing about Pokemon. You know.
I'm assuming you
So
mean
I'm looking
him,
for a
because
new
I think everyone
co-host.
knows I don't know about it.
Shags, you want to be the new co-host?
I don't know
no,
what you're talking
not
about.
here.
Like, fuck no.
That was not just no. That was a oh hell no.
Oh hell no!
You know what? I'll ask Shaka Zulu if he wants to be my new co-host. my
But-
third lover.
Back to Cloud.
Okay, back to Cloud. Cloud, how are you doing?
I'm all right.
You all right?
Just
So,
what are you
Cloud,
gonna
I
say
have-
now?
No, I'm not going to say anything. I have
Continue,
something I'm gonna
Cloud.
show you. Continue as I pull it up.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Up and not out, right?
Yeah, hi. I'd say I'm happy to be here, but we all know that's a lie. So
Well, Cloud, no, you're going to be super happy to be here because I found you a new girlfriend.
what?
I like you said what and not who. What the hell?
Oh, that's...
Woman with beard.
I mean,
Oh,
it
that's a
applies.
what. That's a what.
It's a
You,
what.
you know what? You know what? No, we're gonna play this. We're gonna play this.
No
I
one's gonna
hate
marry you, Haranam. Like you have a beard. No one's gonna date you, Haranam. You have a beard. No one's gonna be your boyfriend, Haranam. You have a beard. You are
Yeah.
not a preference to a lot of men. And then
You're
I
not?
get
Who's this?
I know
really
one man.
feminine men message me, but that's not
Yeah,
who I'm
you.
attracted to.
No, you, Dermy.
I like really
Oh,
masculine
she's picky.
because I am very soft. I'm so different to what you
Your
see,
face ain't soft.
like on TV.
It's
You
furry.
On TV,
I've never seen you on TV.
Maybe not, but no. Generally, you'll see. Oh, she's strong. She's, what she's
What
talking
is
about
this
is
thing?
powerful. Whatever people say.
So
yeah, because we want strong women with facial hair. That's what we're looking for.
Static showed me this last night, and Cloud, I immediately thought of you. She is a female, biological female.
Okay.
She has a disease, some sort of weird disease that she grows facial hair.
It's called too much testosterone.
Okay,
Laser it
yeah,
off,
with 2024 out of
It's the same-
testosterone injections.
What's
going
No,
on.
it's the same. It's the same thing as the Wolfman. They call it the Wolfman disease. It makes you grow an absorbent amount of hair in certain places.
Yeah,
but
look,
you
dude,
can shave
look,
it.
But
it's perfect for Cloud.
Children at the fucking age of 8 are being given fucking injections to make this happen.
I mean, literally, that's a regular beard. You just shave every day like everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly. But the point she's trying to make though is that she's, correct me if I'm wrong, she was saying that she's got people hitting her up. Oh, but they're not her type. She's so fucking picky because she's getting hit on so often.
Listen, when you're like that, just accept
Cloud's always in her
the
DM.
degenerates. The
If you're a
degenerates
lady
are-
beard, go for the kinky gooners and give them a break. All
you
right,
know
there's
what,
so
she's-
few women with beards. Like, give those lads a break. They
This
deserve
is her
love too.
shtick. I feel like I recognize this person from like 10 years ago.
I
Like
have no
they would
idea
just go
who
on
she is.
BBC tours and be like, "Yeah, I'm a chick with a beard and no one wants to be with me, but I'm hot shit." I feel like I've seen this bitch around.
Dude, she looks like she's like Middle Eastern, so she probably plays off like some fucking like Islamophobic shit. Also,
No,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's probably some
Shit,
feminist crap.
listen, we all know it's Shags' little sister.
It does.
That's where I recognize her from.
Jeremy, if she shaved it into a Hitler stash, would you smash?
And actually,
Why
I
is he
do wanna
thinking about it?
clarify,
Why is he thinking about it?
He didn't
Shags
say
actually
no.
has like a full beard. It would be more like your little sister, because yours is not Shags. Where
Yeah, it looks like someone shaved their cat and then put glue on your face and then like blew a
And-
fan of hair into
You have no idea
Yeah.
how much that hurts.
Yeah.
I went to get my beard trimmed a little bit the other day, and the lady took way too much off, and now I'm hating life. So this whole conversation kind of hurts. I'm jealous
Wait.
of the Muslim girl.
I'm curious if you're legitimately serious. Like you actually pay people to have trim your beard.
No, because I
do.
didn't want to fucking just clip it and fuck it up. Because my beard already looks ratty as shit. So I was all, yeah, can you do something with this? Can you make it look decent? And she's all, yeah. And then she just chopped off like a lot of it and was all like,
you know that's a thing, though, right, Adam?
Shags, have you ever paid somebody to trim your beard?
Not on purpose.
Yeah.
But that is
usually
a
I
thing.
go
It's
usually I go to a barber,
not a
but
thing.
I
Yeah.
used to
go
have
to
a
my
beard
more
after a year.
questions.
Never paid anybody to trim my fucking beard, dude.
No.
I go to my barber. to
yeah,
trim my
you
beard
haven't
all the
paid
time
you haven't
because
paid
I
somebody to
can't-
get rid of that
I can't
unibrow too,
see-
but you know,
Ooh,
I can't
should.
see under here
Should.
well, so,
I'm assuming Jeremy goes to a barber to get
Don't want
slurs
to know.
shaved into his pubes.
I imagine he also gets his butthole waxed
and bleached.
No,
You know, there's there's good utility in that. Let's not bash too hard until you try it, all right?
Asshole bleach?
Fair enough.
You got to keep it clean
yeah.
and no drag. You want low drag on the wipe, guys. I mean, come on.
It's true.
I'm just kidding. I've never done any of that.
you
Never done any of
have,
that. I don't-
Do you have something you want to confess to the class?
Absolutely not.
This is the place to do it.
I see Caleb like,
I'm-
what the
this is
fuck?
I'm
your
listening to Shags
confession.
talking about like shaving buttholes because of low drag and stuff like that. And the next thing I know, I hear Gal go like, "Yeah, that's true."
Have you ever tossed a salad, Dermy?
Hey,
So
Only
Cloud,
on a
you have
pleasure.
to
No,
do
the
wait,
real
wait,
question.
wait,
Answer the
wait.
question.
that's
Your
a
Honor,
Thursday at the
Your
truck
Honor.
stop. Thursday special at the truck stop.
I moved to have the witness answer the question.
Sustained.
Next time he offends Gal, he's gonna
Mama
have
Dean.
to toss a plushy salad. That's a lot
I'm
of
not drunk
foam.
enough to admit to anything right now. So
How much money do I?
Take a shot.
$500.
Oh,
Hey.
fuck.
Wait, did you take shots out of those $20 super chats?
He hasn't gotten
you-
through intros yet.
He
I haven't
did
gotten
not.
through
No, he's
intros.
Waiting to
he
drink on my
sped
intro.
right through
Jeremy,
those
hurry the
fucking
fuck
super
up. I
chats
need to
and
start
did not
drinking.
take shots.
Fine. Cloud, shut the fuck up.
Wait a
Kay,
minute, what the? Fuck you doing?
What?
How you doing, love?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Thanks for having me here. I'm gonna get fucking wasted today after hearing all that shit. I'm fucking ready.
I
Oh
do
my
have a
God.
question.
Yeah.
Super chats and member gifts for this stream. Am I adding those on to the carryover?
Oh my fucking god! Please don't.
I'm just gonna say I'm 26 shots behind. If you want to see me die on this show, which maybe some people do, I don't know. I'm on a debt run right now. I'm not taking on any more debt.
Listen,
Noted.
listen. They don't have to take on any more debt. I would like to attempt to play Helldivers after the stream.
Right, with 36 shots deep.
But I'm gonna. You know what? Fuck it. Throw them on.
Democracy waits for no man.
Democracy waits. No, liberty waits for no man. Fuck democracy.
When I get back to 0, then I will start taking applications for shots again. So let me get through my 26 and survive.
I will say to add the shots onto the take, preferably stream elements, and it has to be $50 and up. Because because I know my chat. I know my chat. I know the Melee's chat. They'll kill us. I've learned this.
So
it took the Oreos and 36 goddamn shots to teach me. They will kill us.
You're the one that decided to eat Oreos after you saw what happened to me and James. You're like, hey, that's a great idea. I'm gonna do this myself
By the
too.
way,
Why would
We
you do
touched
that?
the stove first, and you're like, that looks fun. And then
Well, he's a whore. He'll do anything for money.
He's like, I'm gonna burn my
Almost
hand on there
anything
too.
for
Why
money.
not?
Yeah.
Listen, Kay, James, the next time you guys are coming on, I'm definitely doing Oreos.
Yes.
Damn it! Why? Why?
Do this to me.
I don't even like them.
I fucking hate Oreos, man. I regret everything. I don't know why, James. I don't know why I brought that box of Oreos on our stream that day. I don't know why. I really
You're
regret
gonna
it.
regret that until the day you die.
Yeah, that's gonna. When I'm on my deathbed, I'm gonna be like, those fucking Oreos. Why did I bring that?
Surrounded
box
by your
home?
loved ones, and you're gonna be like, hey, the Oreos.
Okay,
It's gonna be my last word.
Wait.
Oreos.
When Kay dies, they're gonna put Oreos on her eyelids.
No.
That's worse than going to hell.
Isn't it like people saying that there's some chemical in Oreos that's like deadly, that like or cancer or some shit? I've seen this multiple
Perfect.
times.
I'm already halfway to death then because I've eaten like 2
Can't wait
boxes.
to eat more Oreos.
I kind of want some Oreos. I was looking at an Oreo flurry.
You're a fat kid. You
I'm
always want cookies.
I'm being serious. The first time I heard anybody say something about there being like cancerous or deadly, all of a sudden I see it all the time now. Like I've seen multiple. I have no clue what the fucking connection is. There's some chemical in there supposedly. People saying do not eat Oreos.
Everyone
Eat
gets
the
cancer,
Oreo,
remember?
bigot. Eat the
Every
Oreo, you
Everything
bigot.
will kill you these days. So
Yeah.
hey, just drink whiskey. Y'all be all right.
That's
Yeah, that'll definitely not
That's
kill
a
you.
base take right there.
That's fine.
Yeah, who needs a liver?
Fine.
Yeah.
So Dermy, the 210 gifted, that adds 2 shots. We're doing 50 for this stream, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you're
And
at
it's-
38.
$50 for the stream, preferably on stream elements, by the way. And on top of that, they are not. Here's $100. That's
Cumulative.
2 shots.
Cumulative.
Yeah, it's
Oh my god, are you taking my advice finally?
yes.
Yeah, after
He
the vomit
learned.
night. After
Kay,
the vomit night, you learn.
After the vomit night and being told, "Hey, you have 36 shots," I had to be like, "Mother of God, my chat's trying to kill me."
We tried to warn you beforehand.
No, I told you
Yeah.
before the stream, and you're like, ah.
When Dermy went to the doctor for his monthly venereal disease checkup, he also checked his liver and said it's bad news. So he has to cut back.
Yeah. But speaking
Your
of who
bussies
isn't
have
bad news,
doctors.
Bad news bears.
speaking of who isn't bad news, James, how are you doing, love?
Oh my God, I'm doing so great. I'm so happy to be here. This is my favorite. And I love being reunited with my internet concubine. Just as Kay has said, we are doing shots once more, but we are making them up entirely over on Melee Games. We have a show called Aftershock where we make up spins. So this is after shots for me. So I'm going to be drinking excessively and marking down from the good Lord 28 shots that I still owe you guys. So you're going to get me drunk. Don't worry, but I'm going to pay respects to all the last motherfuckers that wanted to get me drunk. So here's to you, Dad. So let's start it off right. I'm already dropping things. Let's do it right now. I'm gonna work on my own schedule because I already know.
Oh, are we starting? Perfect. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I need to.
Cheers, everybody.
I'm
Here's to
getting
more
my shots.
horrible mistakes.
I gotta take a shot with you.
I'll drink the
Ooh,
shot,
that's
and then we'll introduce the third greatest beard in the entire fellowship. Shags, how you doing?
We're the first
Actually, no,
two.
no. You know what? You know what? You know
Gary?
what? I'm changing the
Beardo?
list.
You're
okay?
changing?
I'm changing the list. It goes Gary, Shags, me, then Beardo.
No.
Fuck Beardo.
You're
Beardo.
Amish,
I
almost
can't help
Jewish.
it.
You're
Listen,
just
I'm
no.
saying fuck Beardo because one, dude's a goddamn cunt. Two, dude's a goddamn crybaby. And three, he's over there crying about a crippled man. Fuck him.
So you go
Okay.
based
By the
on
way, I love you,
character, you're
Beardo.
going based on the
context,
fucking
but-
beard.
Yeah. Fuck that
Never
guy
let a
who
crippled
knows
man
all the
bully you. You
regions
can
of
just push him
Pokemon.
downstairs.
Fuck you,
The
devil.
stream is always like a lore dump for me. I'm always like, what the fuck are you
Actually,
saying?
I don't know what's going on there. We're still. Well, the first part is 2 weeks ago, Dermy went on Nomi's stream and Beardo beat him in a Pokemon knowledge challenge.
I missed
He
one
beat him
goddamn region.
He
I
beat
missed
you
one
down
area.
like a
And he
redheaded
didn't.
stepchild. Okay, he beat you. Beat you. All right, and so he's crying over that now. The other stuff, I don't know.
Jeremy, I was there. I witnessed you fumble it.
Fuck off, Cloud.
Actually, he fumbled it twice. Beardo gave
Oh
him
my
a second
God.
chance. He fumbled it twice.
Fuck off.
First, Dermy, you got to pull your tongue out of Gary's ass. Then
Thank you.
realize that
Yes.
my beard is 100% better than his. I respect Gary.
I agree.
You know, he's among the best for sure.
But he's the
Beardo-
nerd father.
Yeah.
Again, are we
Beardo-
going on the character of the person or are we going on the beard?
We're going on the beard.
Fuck up, Adam.
Because if you're going on character of the person, it's Adam who's in his ass.
Yeah.
What?
What?
talking
Yeah,
about
I'm
me?
confused on
And
that one.
Gary's
Gary's
ass?
There's,
Yes.
who gets ass priority?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll kiss Gary's ass.
There's two cheeks. It's
But
fine. They
I'm
can
still
both
going
have
to sit here and say he doesn't have the best beard in the fucking fellowship. It's old and scraggly. All right.
That's why it's the best.
I'm clipping this and sending it to him.
Feel free.
It's okay.
It's distinguished.
It is distinguished.
Who,
But I will
Gary's?
say, if you want
Yes.
to talk about ass kissing, I will say
well,
that
maybe.
Jax and Beardo has the best two fucking beards in the fellowship. All right, and that's coming
That's-
from somebody who used to have a giant fucking beard myself.
No.
Beardo's is great, and I love Beardo to death. He's the man. But his is groomed. He grooms it. This
It's
natural.
ungroomed.
The only thing I do
Is
is get out of the shower and I go like this, real quick, pull any stragglers out, and done.
Props, my
Can't-
man.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's all it is.
you win.
Natural beauty.
Well, I mean, Gary only uses a wooden comb.
Can we stop talking about beards, please?
No.
Well, how
No,
about this,
Devil.
That's the
Devil?
whole
Feels
topic
like
for tonight,
the
isn't it?
gayest ball busters I've ever been
Yeah,
on,
well, how about this?
and I've been
Dermy just-
shirtless. So this
Jeremy
is
just
weird.
feels.
This is
And
not
I've
gay.
feels
I've
threatened.
rubbed hair on my chest.
Jeremy just feels threatened because his baby Hamas beard can't stand up to it. That's why.
It's true.
My
Well-
beard is growing. Okay? I'm working on it.
Yeah, but it's
The
definitely
Iron
not in
Dome
the top
fears
5.
the Dermy beard.
It's fine. Okay. I'm in the bottom, like.
I'm sorry,
30.
Jeremy. Your beard just screams Aloha Snack Bar.
Yes, it does. Can confirm.
Well,
So, Shags, how have you been?
I've been great. I'm so glad that I got the message from you, and I'm so glad I didn't have to beat you down in a Twitter thread, and I can just do it right here. No, it's always great to be on Ball Busters. It's a fun place to come and just let loose. This is like who was that comedian I was listening to today? He was talking about how we need to have speakeasies for offensive language. We just like go in at the end of the day and just say shitty words to yourself and not get in trouble, you know, or you find some weird stairway in this back alley and you knock on the door and the password is like faggot or something and they let you in.
It's like the Clerks song.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, you said it, so
Yeah,
fuck
Even
it.
worse been said.
He said the word, but I
I don't know what you're talking about.
had a wonderful you're a fucking fabulous man.
I heard him talk about bread. He said baguette. Everyone
It is
heard that,
true.
right?
It was back.
Yes.
Sorry.
Right.
Oh, man.
Talk about bread.
You sure you want
Yes,
dude
yes,
is
just
fluent
like
in French.
just like I talk about chinks in armor.
Mm.
Why do you hate armor so much? What the hell?
Because he hates himself.
I've had the hard F word said in my show so many times now. That's nothing's happened. So.
Well, we need to wait at least a little bit longer before I start calling you the hard F word.
I apologize for that, Dermy. You can kick me if you need.
You're not getting kicked.
Dude, you're fine.
You're secretly
don't
like
worry.
asking to get kicked. Please kick me. I'll say it
like,
again.
please get me out of here.
Listen,
No.
listen. Beardo was talking about pork sausage.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I was talking about. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Those look like a couple of
Two
baguettes
of
I could put in my mouth.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything because it's going to all go
Look
wrong.
at those greasy.
Bag. Well,
I just
You
want
know,
to say
they
the
do-
word.
they
It's
do
such a
all the
juicy
sausage.
word. Like it just it hits. You know.
Yes, it really does.
It's like
That's why I
cracking a
started
whip.
saying that's why I've been saying it
That's
more
a
and
different
more on
one.
Twitter. There's ways to say it that doesn't deboost your thing. There's ways to say it.
I didn't
You
even
say
realize I
fag
did that,
instead of
James.
faggot.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I said fuck it. Go ahead, say it. I don't give a shit anymore.
No, not that one.
Well, I got
Oh,
my
not that
card. I
one?
got my pass, so it's okay. I could say
I'm
it.
jealous.
No, I'm not gonna.
I physically can't say it because even when I say it with an A, it sounds like it's a hard R. But speaking of hard
Canadian,
R's,
so if I say it, I have to apologize immediately. And
Yeah,
like, kiss
we're
the feet of my
45
prime
minutes into this and we're still not through intros.
well,
The
No,
show
I-
is the intro. We
It was
took the
Dermy's
intro
fault.
show.
20 minutes were devoted to Dermy making out with Ryan Kindle's plushie. So hey,
That's true.
yeah, because of gal. But speaking of hard R's, Adam, how are you doing?
Yeah, I figured that's where you're going. Thanks. Hey, thanks. I actually had absolutely no idea what the hell it is that Tiff is wearing up there, but when I saw it, it made
That's
me think
Dragon
about
Ball
the fact-
Z.
it made me think about the fact that I have not one single time ever worn.
A little bit lower. A little bit lower. Even lower.
Take it off.
I can't see official Vets talking all the way around fucking logo. This is my first time. It's been hanging in my fucking my closet for fucking ever. Look, I've got butt. It just says butt on my shoulder here. It's supposed to say don't get butt hurt, but it just says butt. But yeah, I love
Big
this
butt.
shit. It just made me think about when I saw Tiff up there wearing that. But yeah, no big fucking deal. But yeah, I'm good. I'm a little bit drunk after the fucking gaming stream I had earlier. Killing some fucking shit. So
Did
hi everybody.
How did you guys
Hi.
do? And did you kill Yellow Flesh at all?
Yellow Flash killed me multiple times.
Good.
I just got up to level 10 and I'm just like I am just nothing but a hindrance to all of you. So yeah, just let me die.
Fuck
It was a fun stream.
Is it bad that I kind of just want to hurry up end the stream so I can go play Helldivers?
I am
Yes.
so addicted to it. I know, dude. I have not really been into a fucking game in so fucking long. I'm so addicted to that game now. And it pains me so much that I'm so behind everybody else being level
If it
10.
wasn't for the sole fact that I cannot afford to do it, I would quickly link up I would make a PSN account, link my Steam account to that, and I'm kind of tempted to buy a PS5 while in Vegas just to play Helldivers and then return it at the end of the week.
Is it cross progression? I don't think
No.
it is.
Yeah.
Is
Oh,
it?
Is it?
No, I don't think so.
I think it is.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, I think
so.
I think it's crossplay.
No cross
it's
progression.
cross-play, but
Progression.
it's
Oh, okay.
cross-progression.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know
can
about
cross
that.
play, but not
Is it?
progress.
Because
Yeah,
it asks you
there's no
to
way.
link your PSN at the beginning of the game.
There's no cross progression.
Yeah,
Fuck.
So there's no point.
You know
You
what,
would
fuck
lose
it,
all
I
your
yeah.
orbital whatevers.
Yeah, and I'm so close to level 20. I just want to hit level 20 to get the generator backpack so I can get back my anti-material rifle.
I'm just happy to finally have hit level 10 and not be a fucking space cadet anymore.
So
Don't
CJP,
worry, boy.
how are you?
Still not 100%.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did nobody here want to hear fucking video game talk? My bad.
No, I just want to get fucking finished with intros. God damn it.
Man, it's not like my channel's basically become a video game channel.
CJP, how's it going? What's up?
Like I said, not quite 100% back on my voice. I had 2 weeks off on my show, and had D-Day McLean on last week. I've got Flawed coming on next week.
Nice.
And the week after that, I got Paul Chato coming on, and I am super excited about that because I'm a huge huge fan of the Frantics. And if you haven't heard the Frantics, I put them up with Monty Python on how fucking funny they are.
Is this a bad time to tell people I don't like Monty Python?
Yes? What's wrong with you?
So I
What's wrong
legitimately
with you?
am looking for a new producer now.
Yeah. How do we take back a plushie kiss? Do you need to like vomit on them?
Yeah.
How does that work?
I've already saved that shit.
Oh, damn it.
So
But
here's
Adam,
the people
delete it
pissing
now, you
everyone off
goddamn-
because she doesn't watch
no.
Monty Python, and she's on my channel. She can't watch any. She doesn't watch any fucking military movies either. Being a fucking Marine.
Well, all I know for sure is I don't know what I was about to say.
You don't know anything.
Jesus.
It's
I know some. I know one
watch,
thing.
so, you know,
I know one thing.
What?
you like it,
Gal. Gal. God damn it! She muted herself.
She's speaking to the ghosts in her room.
Gal.
Sup?
I know. You are my fire. My
don't.
one.
Keep going. I was enjoying that.
We weren't.
You would.
I was. There is a lot of wood involved.
So who the fuck kicked me?
Which
Not me.
Hear that shit?
God damn it.
I was having a
Where's
good
Shay?
day.
More
What I
alcohol
need 'em.
after that. My God.
I'll do one with you, Kay.
Well, we got some more super chats to get through real quick because Mo Zombie came. Wait,
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Zamboni.
Mo
No
Zamboni.
zombie, no problems, baby.
Listen, I'm retarded. I'm dyslexic. I'm a little bit drunk. Shut the fuck up. Mo Zamboni for
Not an
$2
excuse.
says it was my meme that pissed off Ryan. Show it, Dermy. I don't know what meme that was.
I'll find it. Is it the
Yeah.
King one? Is that what it is, Mozambodi?
I saw
it
that. That
earlier.
was funny.
I mean, I
Yeah,
don't
I'll
know.
find it.
Recently, it was about butter dishes and shit.
Fuck you, Professor Savage Dad.
So
Hey,
when
you
did
two in the middle. You know you only have to take shots for $20, right? That was two.
No. They're making
First
up.
of all,
Oh, they're making
they're
up.
making
Okay,
up for,
okay.
like 30 fucking shots at this point, man. We're in a hole.
I've
No,
got
No,
Right.
you know what? No,
Crap.
I want to shame Adam here because I had a whole rule of when I'm doing hot foods, I'm not taking shots. None of the shots count. All that stuff just goes to hot foods, and he comes in and
How's
goes
it
like,
his fault?
no, because he comes in and he immediately goes like, motherfucker, why aren't you taking shots with this shit? Why aren't you taking shots with this shit?
Because I am like a fucking father to the guests every damn time when they come on my show, and they like feel they have to take full shots all damn time. I'm like, please take smaller shots. You don't have to hang like that. We all take half shots, and everyone gets fucked up. I'm trying to look out for your guests here. All right, I don't give a fuck about you, Dermy. I'm looking out for your guests. All right.
It's fine.
I
I'm gonna get drunk
appreciate
and call
it.
you
I sealed my
Cyclops
fate.
again.
There.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's Cyclops. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
great.
look at Cyclops. my
I
favorite
barely remember
accent.
that night.
It's gonna happen.
Okay, oh,
Shit, that actually is good.
That is
that is
great.
amazing.
I actually like that.
Is that the guy you
Yeah,
just made out
oh.
with? Jeremy?
Fantastic.
That is wonderful.
Oh, yes, it is, James.
Oh,
Yes, it
okay,
is.
perfect.
But I'm not cheating on you with shock.
That's okay. I was kind of into it.
I'm assuming his slogan isn't "Have it your way." It's "Have it my way or else."
Yes.
Right.
No, his slogan is "Stop kissing me, Dermy."
It's
He's
never
like,
going
I need an adult.
away.
I need an adult.
I am an adult. Oh shit.
What the fuck?
Fuck you, Cloud. Fuck you so fucking hard, Cloud. You motherfucking
Oh,
squash
did Cloud already do
fucking
it?
jackass.
Did he already do it?
What happened?
No, so okay, here I'm pulling it up.
I got to know.
Fuck you, you stupid motherfucker. Real quick. Oh, Mo Zamboni for $2 says this female grows a better beard than Dermy.
True.
Yep.
Just little.
So,
Although if you put
Professor
that
Savage
into one
Dad
Good.
tweeted this out. Then Cloud.
Yes. Oh, I'm boosting that. Let's boost it.
Zoom in.
If Ryan replies
Is that
to
close
that,
enough to you?
It's so violent.
Thank you, Cloud. Thank you. Wunderbar.
You're welcome.
I can't wait to turn that into a clip for openers tomorrow.
Oh God.
oh, one thing we can
Dermy,
get from that,
you did this shit to yourself, my man.
One
How
thing
do
we can
we
get from that
get-
image is
How
that
do we get Ryan Kinnell to see this? Do we need to put that image on a blimp or something? Like
Well, here's the problem. If you keep tagging him, he's only going to get angrier and angrier about it.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Just he'll find it. But no, the
I'm
one thing
gonna
we could take
see this
from that
plan.
image is that Dermy was having way more fun than Ryan. So
Yeah.
Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I'm doing a message real quick. After Ballbusters, I need to seriously play Helldivers. Anybody interested? Thank you. Bye. I sent that to one of my group chats I'm in.
You're obsessed with Grift Divers.
Hey,
Go play
Bug,
it
you
right
want to
now.
put in there the image of him making out with Ryan?
Fuck you, you stupid.
Oh,
Say it.
wow.
Say
Yeah,
it.
I mean,
Actually,
that's right. Oh,
I
yeah,
know
just send
somewhere
it.
I can put this too.
As soon as Jeremy sees this, it's gonna. That's all you need. He'll put it in front of Kinnell's face.
it's gonna be so funny when he gets to Vegas and there's a
let's see,
freaking restraining order to keep him away from Canel.
Oh, damn it. Oh,
What?
nothing.
What? I said all the words I needed to say. I said them out loud.
Say what I said.
Mm-hmm. By the way, Kratos of Kratos for another $2 says Dermy, just make up for shots in Vegas. You know what? That's a smart idea. There's gonna be a lot of drinking in Vegas.
We're just gonna park the ambulance right out front of my tandem bar for you.
Well, there's already gonna be the ambulance there for the tasing and the pepper spray and the ball punching.
I mean, I'm gonna be
God.
there at least 2 nights in a row. So there's that, and then there's the bar at the Oasis. I'm packing my swimsuit. By the way,
Daydreaming at the pool. Yes.
yes, I'm gonna be. Listen. There's gonna be periods of time where my rule is leave me the fuck alone. Okay.
Oh yeah, because that's gonna work.
Yeah.
It's any
it might
time
work
before.
if he needs it for a specific
Listen,
reason.
he's only gonna need it for 10 seconds while he jerks off, so it's fine.
Valid.
No, I'm gonna need it before making a video because I am bringing a laptop to make at least a video a day. Then on top of that, when I'm by the pool, I have my sunglasses on, my hat on, my nice little time, and I have a drink in one hand, earbuds in and
a
everything.
cock
I
in
want
the
you guys to leave me leave me.
Oh, Jeremy, there's a problem with
Noted.
that. Wait, no, Jeremy, there's a problem with
Good
that.
to know.
When people see a beached whale, it's their instinct to try and get it back in the water.
Gal, I will push you directly in the water. The sun's shining. I have my feet up. I have a drink with like a fucking little umbrella in it.
God, you're such
Okay,
Jeremy,
wait a minute.
do you
All right.
understand the Streisand effect at all? You saying this means people are gonna bully the shit out of you.
No,
Remember
he
this too,
doesn't
okay,
get
guys?
it.
When he falls asleep, just Police Academy 5 his ass. Just do it.
Yes, I am.
You know. If you know, you know.
I've never watched Police Academy 5. I've seen Police Academy 1.
You better start. It's your future.
See, James knows.
What I will simply say is Gal knows from experience I'm a much bigger guy in person.
That shit don't matter.
Shit matters a lot.
By the
when
way,
you
you want
come
to say hi to chat?
About the shit, there's so much chat. Let me scroll up all the way to the beginning.
Because you waited a fucking hour to say hi to them.
Robot roll
It's true.
call.
Mabu has
Roll
a point.
call. You're not wrong. Shit, I've stepped out and stepped back in so many times that I've lost track.
God, I can taste and smell that.
It's like fucking Jurassic Park.
I
think
give
a
it like a
cat died.
solid 7 or 8 though.
Ugh.
Well, I didn't burp directly into the mic, so actually, you know what? Getting a 7 or 8, I'll take that.
I was
But
gonna say.
Melee Games is not the initial chatter. I know Legatus and them were all here. I know Kel was actually the first one, but we also have Green Hair Anti-Liberal. Of course, we said hello to Clinton and we said hello to Dom H. We have LaQuisha?
Loquacious.
LaQuacious.
You just say it with confidence, and it doesn't matter if you screw it up. And then you double down.
LaQuacious.
There you go.
Sounds like a black philosopher.
It always
It
matters.
does sound like a black fuck off. Legatus Legion is coming in chat. We have Real Weight Nation Gaming. I think I already said hello to Gal, but hi Gal, I love you.
Don't suck up,
Apparently, I
bitch.
have
You still owe me a dinner.
Amenra?
Amin Ra.
Amin Ra
Moochies,
became a
sir.
subscriber. How? We have Professor Savage Dad. I'm already
Ralph.
affecting. JS Pena. Kratos of Kratos. JB.
What did Kratos say?
That one's great.
What did Kratos
Shut
say?
up and kiss the furry thing. Can we get that on a shirt for Dermy? I would love to see him
Dermy,
wear that.
tell Gal she gets your I can't read those words.
Oh, you summoned your inner Maza?
Your
Free dinner at the Fogo.
Listen, Maza's gonna be in him one day, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, valid.
No, I'm gonna be a Maza. Tell Shags he gets my free dinner at the Fogo.
Yes.
Noted, Dermy.
Yeah.
Noted.
Static is in here in chat. Is this Dermy having shame? Yes, it was.
Everything he has done, and it took kissing a plushie for him to feel shame.
Bug says, do it, fucking pussy. Fuck you, Bug. Bug and I have a game.
Bug.
No, fuck Bug. You want to know why I say fuck
you.
Bug? No, you want to know why I say fuck Bug?
No, fuck you.
No, fuck off, Gal. I'm trying to say something.
I'm quoting a fucking movie. You know what?
Let's
give a
get.
shit.
I appreciate it, Gal, but I want Dermy to bury his grave even harder.
Okay.
Dermy, why do you hate Bug now?
Why do I hate Bug? Because when we play Helldivers together, I have to have that motherfucker get on the goddamn airship first, or else I know for a fact he's popping
He's
around
gonna
it.
friendly fire you. Duh.
Every fucking time I touch down, I have to make sure I'm as far away from Bug as possible, or else he's turning around, dropping around to me. I have
That
to stay
sounded
as
kinda
far
dirty.
away-
I've got competition.
Every single match, it's stay away from Bug, or he's gonna fuck you over. He's gonna kill you. He is gonna hurt you in some way, shape, or form, and hurt
I
our
love
team
when you drop
XP.
around in him.
Yeah, every
Team
time you
Bug.
turn your back, Bug's dropping around in you, huh?
Yeah,
Bug,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
my
yeah.
man.
thought you
Only
were
I
like
can
that.
drop rounds in him.
No, I don't like that because here's the thing: Bug's going around going like, "Well, I'm just doing this for XP. I'm just doing this for XP," and then he loses
I didn't know you could get
XP when
XP that way.
he loses XP.
Oh my
and I
god, this
don't
is just flying
extract.
straight over your head.
Yes.
I know what you're
All right.
saying, Gal. I'm
All right.
I'm ignoring it. I'm saying fuck you, Bug.
I'm saying go Team Bug.
Fuck Bug. We have Horny Alf in chat. Melee Games, how you doing, love?
Hello there.
How you? A serious
yeah.
man. We have the Shagsworth. How you doing, Shags? By the way, we have Blab's #1 simp here in chat with air bubble of a very evil picture. It's Tifa, but with Blab's head. We have
Can someone mod that for real? I mean,
Imp
the first
Black
one's on
Belt.
PC. The impiest boy. We love
I
him.
call him Impy Blimpy Boy. That's my
Impy
name for him.
Blimpy Blimpy boy.
She didn't give you permission to call him that though.
No, everyone can
Listen,
call him that. It's
I've been
adorable.
drinking. Okay, we have Forking Around. We do have the Wayfarer.
Wayfarer.
Hello, beautiful people. Don't mind me. Just passing by preaching
What's the good word, my man?
Hell.
What a
Good word,
beautiful
199.
photo on that man. That profile picture was majestic.
It's wonderful. Mike has bad knees is here.
What's up, Mike? You didn't message me.
Is it bad that I've never seen Mike has bad knees as a profile picture? And I always imagined it being a picture of Mike, like from G&G.
It used to be an M.
Well, it's a black man now, so
Thanks.
we,
all look
we
the
do
same
have
to Dermy.
Melee K.
You
And then
know
we have
what you
dude
got
over on
yourself into.
Rumbles.
Mr.
Yeah, listen. I've been drinking a little bit. I'm feeling the.
How many times have you
wanna
used that
drink more?
excuse in the past 2 minutes?
I
Fuck
want to
you.
make you drink until you
we
forget
have
what
the-
Helldivers is. Let's keep
James
drinking.
Counter is 26, K is
Yep.
24, Dermy is 37. By the way.
I have taken 2 shots. Well, actually 4 shots.
No, you
We
haven't.
not
have
a
the
lightweight.
Devastator.
Let's do more.
I've also been drinking some beer. So we have the
God damn it.
Devastator.
Why would you do that when you had like 38 fucking shots to do?
Because
Right, because
I'm-
that doesn't count as your shots, dude.
Yeah.
because I like Yingling.
Because he
We
always
have
has
Cash-
a dry mouth after work, you know that.
Yeah, we have Cash Caster. You staying at the Oasis,
Up,
Dermy?
Cash?
Yes, I can cancel Dermy, but go fuck yourself. We have Horny
be
Alf
nice.
member chat. No, fuck you. Horny Alf member for 8 months says, Dermy, bigger guy in person, smaller guy in private.
For you.
I don't want to know how you know.
Listen, people don't go to the truck stop for that for Dermy. They go because of his other skills.
And Alec Baldwin's finger just became a member. Welcome to the Goon Platoon.
Hail to the finger.
We gooning.
We also have
Mando.
Mando here. Hello, Mando.
Hello, babe.
Give me a moment. I'm trying to read the name. Untamed
We read
Mando.
it for you. Like,
How can you not read that? Oh my God, he's developed dyslexia, folks. It's over.
I've always been kind of
Channeling his inner Maza.
Then Mr. Bug, member for 5 months, says, Dermy, play the damn teeth trailer.
Bug's obsessed with this retarded trailer, whatever he is. He's been
trailer?
jerking
You've
off
never
to it
seen
for
the
days.
teeth
trailer or movie?
To be fair, I haven't seen the trailer, but I know what the movie is, so we will pull this up real quick.
He's doing this to punish me because
Yeah.
the other day, I can't remember what triggered it. He said, "You watched the Teeth movie." I went, "I don't know what you're talking about." And he's all, "We're gonna show him." So it's
all I can
He
tell you,
sent it to
Devil, is
me.
you're gonna
He
be
wants
as
it.
gay as Dermy by the end of this.
Devil's been
Bug.
through enough with his whole beard fiasco. Let this man live his life.
No, he gets to live with this. The rest of you can leave. So here's the teeth trailer.
Time for a crippling femboy obsession after this.
No.
Let's do it.
Well, actually, kind of.
God damn.
All right. What can I do for you, miss? Is this your first time? Okay. So I imagine you have no idea what to expect.
Not really.
Don't worry. I'm not going to bite you. Slide down.
Say the same for you.
Okay. Are you sexually active?
No, I just
Do you want to be?
want to be checked out.
Okay, then.
She wants to be sexually active.
This movie's fucked up, by the way.
It really is.
I read a synopsis of it.
Jeez, I can kind of already see where this is going.
I think there might be something weird going on inside.
No, it's,
Yes.
it's fucking obvious what's going to happen here.
What?
Yeah.
What have you put in here?
Oh no, her cooch has teeth. Oh no.
Let's just say all men are bad.
There's
Oh no,
something
somebody
inside.
ate his meat. Oh no, it ate his
Smash
dick.
or
Oh,
pass,
no.
chat. Smash or pass.
Look, what the hell
Kyle-
is this suffering?
Kyle
There's no
was
suffering
smashed.
here. This is retarded. There's no
It's
suffering
what's
here.
inside me.
I'm just ignoring you from now on.
Are you afraid?
All right, you know what? I'm severely disappointed. Bug's been going on about this for 48 hours,
Yeah.
saying we're all going to suffer. That was nothing.
Yeah, she still has an ass.
Well, I mean, we saw
that's
the
so good.
guys. They were
Is there a
screaming.
Red Band trailer?
Where's this suffering we were promised?
Hold on.
Okay, so that's from like 2000. I remember that from like 2000.
I suffer.
Yeah,
See, this is the trailer that got him to admit that he's a whore, so I'm satisfied.
Fuck you,
But-
Adam. It's funny. Fuck you.
Clearly, we need to all watch the movie in full
Who
and see
admitted
if we
he's a
come
whore?
out
No,
of it
thank you.
gay.
This was. I'm sitting here. I'm going to have to walk away. I'm going to deny Bug the pleasure of watching me suffer.
Would you
Yeah,
like
I
a
mean-
synopsis of the movie?
No, I,
Pussy
mean, I get it.
eating.
She has-
Everybody wants to
Alright.
rape this girl, so
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, her
Well, then
pussy
they deserve to have their junk
pussy
shoot
bites
off.
dicks
but,
off.
Like they're all evil bad men and they get
Yeah.
their comeuppance.
I thought like a
Wait,
critter
even-
was going to jump
even-
out of her self and
See,
chase them and some
Wait,
shit.
wait.
Like
The thing
even
is-
mythical
Even the
creatures.
Critters in
gynecologist
this.
wants to grape her.
What?
The thing is that wasn't shocking
Yes.
because I'm a fan of like trauma films, and if you've watched a trauma movie, that
Yeah,
that
they're-
shit's tame in
Yeah.
comparison.
Yeah, really
Can't
tame.
deal with the trauma
I watch
shit, man.
I watch men shit themselves to death because it's funny. So it's
The
just like,
amount
yeah,
of times
whatever.
you've watched that stupid fucking movie where they're in like a KFC and they're shitting everywhere.
It's so
I can't.
good.
Wait,
Poultry
have
guys.
you seen
It's the best
what
movie
what
ever.
is it? What is it?
Poultry guys.
Thanksgiving? Is it Thanksgiving?
I'll send
seen
you guys.
Thanksgiving?
the
I
trailer
like
for
the
Poultry Guys.
Toxic Avenger movies. I do. They're
Yes.
weird. but I
Oh
like them.
yeah, the old school Toxic Avenger. Yeah,
I love Thanksgiving.
there's a
All right.
cartoon.
It's all
All
about
right.
an
The
evil
cartoon
turkey.
series,
All
Toxic
right,
Avenger.
let's play a game. We need to play a game. So here's the first one.
do
The whole
need
game is there a penis? But I think there isn't one here. But still, I'm giving this because Dermy needs
Do
his
we
new
want to
muscle
show
mommy.
it if there might be?
Well,
What
here's
the
Dermy-
fuck is this
Smash.
creature?
Derby's
There's a
muscle mommy.
penis there.
Derby, you like
Oh,
muscle
God.
mommies?
No, I don't love
Is there-
muscle
all right,
mommy.
There's like
Pat.
3 penises here.
All right,
for
so
sure.
so we say there's a penis here.
Yep.
There's a penis
Yeah.
there. Yeah. I think
Yes.
you're
If
right.
it's born with
no,
vagina,
you-
smash. If it's
I
not,
have seen
pass.
her at the Marine base in Fallujah. Yep.
in Fallujah.
This is
We're
not a
clone
muscle.
station there?
This is
I'm kidding. But no joke though. I've seen a
you like
massive
muscle
fucking
mommies,
woman in
No,
yeah,
I don't like
Marine
muscle
Fallujah.
mommies.
I've heard you go off. Look at the veins in that thigh, man.
Yeah.
I
fuck
have
was
not
that?
ever said I liked muscle mommies.
Yes, you have in the past.
No, I
Oh,
haven't.
there's so
man.
many veins. Oh God.
Oh.
This is fine.
Oh.
I don't
Alright,
know
so-
where this muscle mommy thing you think I said ever came
okay,
from. I've
guys,
never
we've seen
said
him
it.
do the muscle mommy thing, haven't we? She could crush me. She could sit on me. He's done that before. Don't
That's
let him
great.
I
lie.
mean, she can crush me with her between her thick thighs. That's one thing. She can sit on me is one thing, but I've never done the muscle mommy.
You like it. Anyway, so we
do
say
not.
penis, right? Penis.
Yeah,
I
I
think
can't
there's a
see
penis
that
there.
being the
There
physique
has
of
to
even the
be a
toughest fucking
penis
woman out there. I can't
Well,
see that.
the thing is, the roids are so strong that it's grown the clit into a penis.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
it's like a
whether or not it was
Oh.
born
So
with a
hot.
penis, it now has one.
Oh, hi, Brandon.
Hi.
Hi, Brandon.
Did you leave
What the
immediately?
hell is this?
All right,
No,
so
he's still here.
all right, so how about this one? How about this one? I got another one right here.
If we're gonna keep looking at femboys and muscle mommies, I'm doing another shot.
Alcohol,
Well,
man.
it's what we do here, I guess. We do it for Jeremy's sake. All right, so
Yeah.
how about this one? Okay. You share it?
Give me a moment. I'm pressing buttons.
Jeremy sounds so depressed.
All right. Here we go.
Bow,
So
bow.
all right, so right there. Dick or no dick?
I don't think that
No
could be a
dick.
legitimate woman.
No,
Yeah, I think
this is a
that's
trap.
woman.
This
What do
is
you
a
mean
I
it's
have
a
a
trap.
trap?
feeling I know what the
It's a
gel
trap.
will look like.
Take evasive
Start it.
action.
Start. No, stop.
She's got like
Oh.
the tan on her feet, like you know what I mean, where her feet are brighter. I think that's an actual.
I don't
woman.
know.
Do-
I see
no,
I
do
see
the-
man
That's a
hands.
woman.
I see man
Do
hands.
it. Have her
Yeah, it's
pull it
big
back to the
hands.
beginning.
Yeah,
Okay.
but how are you? I don't know. I don't think that's a dude.
Okay.
I really don't.
Yeah, it
think
looks like a
I don't
woman.
think so either. I
She's
think it's
too
a woman.
attractive, so
Chickly.
that's a man.
Look at the.
You would
like,
see some sort like.
I want to see
Well,
like
maybe
the
she has
back
really
and
good tuck
shoulders.
game.
man,
Yeah,
but
gotta
you
get close.
cannot hide a
Well,
bulb
that's
in
a
that
big back.
shoulders.
That's
What?
a big back.
It's not.
Big back.
Yeah.
Mm,
No,
not linebacker back.
And like the waistline going
okay.
down.
But she works
The
out
back.
clearly. She has muscle.
Well, there's like I said, there's
I
no.
don't think no.
That's
dick.
a woman. There's no way.
I don't know.
that's
It's
a
hard
guy.
to say because like Blair
the
White conceals
problem-
and carries pretty well too. So
The
I-
problem
Right.
is
Yeah,
that-
Blair
A
White.
big
I'm
woman
not
though.
dating in current
Listen,
year.
listen.
Jesus
I-
Christ.
I don't remember
Landmines
where I
out
saw
there.
this. I think I was at work when I saw this. There was tuck friendly shit.
Well, yes, they can tuck, but I don't know that build from the back.
Have you
tapering
seen Blair
down to the
White?
Ass, it was very effeminate to me.
Have you seen Blair White in a goddamn
that's what I'm
bikini?
seeing. Blair White like fucking hides. Like you cannot tell. Well, you
Yeah.
can see it in her face a bit, but
No, you quit porn long enough, you can tell with Blair.
yeah,
Especially,
no, there's some
yeah.
angles you can definitely tell.
Yeah.
The less you watch
I
porn,
need I
the
need
more
like
your
a
brain gets
straight on. I
readjusted.
can't have this. I can't have this.
No, what is this side eye
side
shit?
frame.
Like, come on.
Look at the throat. It looks like there's
Show
some abs
cock.
up there.
Now you're a man.
Well, that's all I got. That's all we got. I don't know. I kind of see man hands. I kind of see man hands.
Well, I mean, women can have man hands. I can. admit
not the
to
women
that.
I know,
I'll-
Jeremy.
See, this is
What do
where
man
this is
hands
where
look like? Are these
Those
man
don't look
hands? I
like
don't know.
man hands.
What
They
is-
look pretty small from that view. I mean, they're not
Yeah,
like,
they're not, like,
really
giant.
big, like basketball
Shags,
holding
what-
basketball.
Shags, what were
one-handed
you trying to
type
say?
thing.
this is where like I have to like be the anti-trans guy and be like, this is where you can't like you should be forthright with if you're a biological man and you're hiding a
Yeah.
dick. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
should not be surprised. Like if this person is hitting me in the bar, like I would absolutely hit on this woman back. And if I got
Yeah.
to her house and all of a sudden I found a wiener, I'd be like, you should have said something
Yes.
a long time ago.
I
Like,
You
hate
should
it.
have
While
said
I'm
something a long
here,
time ago and
Yeah,
flipped
there
it
you
up.
go.
I hate it that we have to have this discussion.
Yep.
And that
Hey,
we're playing
in
this game in the
California,
first
you don't
place.
even have to divulge the fact if you have AIDS or not. So yeah, wiener
Well,
or not.
in Cali at least, I'm sure it'll get federally.
Yeah.
Listen,
But as I see it,
I've
like
never been
would
single.
100% would.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I mean,
Oh,
if it's a
would,
woman,
definitely.
yeah.
Wood
sure.
on her or you?
What
Who
if
has
it's
wood?
a woman?
Like I said,
Perfect.
Damn it,
That's
James.
the perfect time. That's the perfect time.
Let me ask you something. You jack jacking off yet?
R.I.P. Norm. He was the
Yeah,
best.
I miss
R.I.P.
Norm.
Norm.
What a chat.
That's a big loss.
I think it's a girl. I think actually a woman.
I'm gonna take
Yeah,
a
I'd
shot
agree
for
with
Norm.
that.
The other one's
Yeah.
iffy, but that one.
Shots for
Look,
Norm.
Just don't
Shots to
turn out the
Norm.
lights, whatever you
I'll
do.
take a shot
So
for Norm.
give anything a shot once, but never do anything in the dark. Light is their destroyer. So keep the lights
We
on.
miss Norm.
Well,
You're
I'm
right.
guessing
Norm
at some
is my
point you're gonna
friend.
figure it out. You know, like when you go and you hit a dick. You gotta
That or you're thinking
get a
Arby's.
big
One of the
clue.
two.
Supposedly, as long as okay, wait.
Hang on, he's thinking big thoughts here.
This will take a minute.
What if
I love Jeremy
what
thinking. You
if
see the cogs turn. It's adorable.
You pull into Fisherman's when you think you're pulling into Fisherman's Wharf, but it's actually the Santa Monica Pier.
no, what I'm
That's good.
thinking is what if the person says, "Hey, you want to do anal on the first date?"
No.
No, that's
Well, do a
reserved.
grab
Yeah,
check.
no,
Just because you're gonna, if you're just gonna do,
Listen,
you know,
when your
around
balls hit
there,
his
you'll
balls, you're gonna
find
know.
out.
Okay.
You're gonna know very quickly.
But
What do you
the
mean?
balls actually shrink
But-
more when you take estrogen
So,
than the
After
penis.
6 years of marriage, Jeremy
When you
finally
take
looked
estrogen with
himself out.
when you take estrogen, your balls and your cock shrink. Plus,
Just make sure you do a
still
reach
there.
around.
let me just
Figure it out.
finish.
There is
Let
a
me finish.
surgery where you
Let
get
the
rid of the
femboy
balls, but you keep
expert
the dick.
talk.
Let the
Why would you
femboy
do that
expert
to
here talk.
yourself?
Plus,
They'd be crazy.
they're cock cages that train your dick to actually shrink. Trust me, I've seen it. It is weird.
Wow, I did not mean to take us down this road. I'm sorry.
If
You took us down this road. Shut the fuck up.
I didn't mean to.
There's a tiny cock cage that basically makes it look like they have a vagina. Literally, that's how tiny.
God, Dermy, how do you know this shit? That's
Hell in a
gross.
cell, man. What the fuck?
We've been on the internet too
I'm the-
long. We've seen things
Yeah.
you couldn't believe.
And I've jacked off.
Dermy,
things
if
you
you're
can't believe.
if you're having if
All these femme cocks will be lost in
I
time
love
like
Audrey's
tears and
face
rain.
response.
if you're doing
Back
that
off to a dick cage.
and your
I
balls
just-
are
there's too much
slapping
happening.
against a pair
Okay,
of balls and you
I'm-
think it feels like a vagina, you need help.
No,
And
but
Arby's
You
but-
should know the
Devil,
difference.
You should be
Devil,
able to tell what balls look like.
The problem is what
Jeremy can't see
actually
his own. He
James
doesn't
brought
know
up
what
a
they look
valid point. I'm going back to what James said.
Thank you, Jeremy.
have to have the lights on. Okay, you can't have the lights off because the thing is, what they'll do is like at the bar they'll go like, "Hey, you wanna do it? You wanna do anal?" Okay, then you'll go back to your place. You'll turn the lights off. They'll be ass up, but you won't feel their balls.
You don't-
okay?
you
because
don't
they're
think
shrunken
when
up.
you're-
There's no
Yes,
way.
no.
You don't
I'm
think
legitimate.
something's
You're
gonna be
that's how they do
slapping
it.
against yours?
The
They
moral
still
of the
tiny
story,
raisins,
they
but
can
still
get
no
a
they
big
can-
balls, man.
They can
I'm
cut their
sorry,
balls
I
off like a
didn't realize.
Rottweiler.
It is
Cut their
not-
balls off like a Rottweiler.
Dermy, I don't believe what you're saying is true.
Just-
I'm pretty sure if I was
I
behind
would
some
show you
would-be
evidence
girl
over on YouTube
and my
right now.
balls
Men.
were slapping against
YouTube's
his
the thing
balls, I'd be
stopping
like,
you.
some balls are touching my balls. This obviously ain't a girl. I'm just guessing that would cross my mind.
Devil,
Even then,
Men
just
don't
give
agree
a
to
reach
anal.
around, okay? And then figure it out from there. It's really
Please
fucking
be a
simple.
woman.
Just remember the immortal words of Skeletor. If she has an apple, she has a banana. Until next time.
Okay, if I can interject for my personal story, and no, this is not a dude.
What?
It
My
kinda
first-
sounds
my-
like
my-
you're trying
Kind of
What-
sounds like
what-
it's going to be a dude.
It was not when I lost my
This is
virginity.
Ryan's Green Ranger
God.
story.
Everyone,
Her
I
name
need
is
to hear
Beth.
this.
It's an actual woman. But I lost my virginity in her car, and I was going at it, and I was like, "I'm gonna come." We didn't have a condom, and she said, "It's okay. You're not actually in me." I go, "What?"
Oh Jesus!
Wait, what?
And then she pulled me out and then put me in the other hole, and like, "Oh, well, this is much better."
Oh,
Jesus.
I am not bullshitting. God, good Lord, if I wasn't drunk right now, I'm sure I'd not fucking divulge.
I'm
Thank
going
you,
to be
Adam, for your
clipping that.
honesty.
Thank you
Now
very
make out with a
much.
But
plushie.
I can definitely say this: if there was a fucking dick there, I definitely would have fucking known it. But shit,
Cyclops is my childhood hero. What
I will
just
definitely
happened?
say, as a virgin, I didn't hear that, but I definitely there's no way I would told. I had no idea what the fucking difference was.
Okay, this has better writing than X-Men 97, so
Oh,
I'll
it
take the
really
Cyclops.
does. He fucked Wolverine
Wait,
instead of
wait,
Jean
wait.
Grey.
There you go.
Wait, I need to figure out.
Hi, Elvis.
Elvis GC. It's better though not to be an ass.
What's
What
better?
is better?
What is better?
What do you think, Dermy?
Okay,
What
the
the fuck are
feminine
we talking
pussy?
about?
Is it? I thought he said
ass versus
what?
pussy?
I did it all for the bussy. Oh, that's when it went silent. That's when everything.
I'm
went
not
silent.
joking. Like I really,
No,
I
no,
get
no.
nothing out of fucking like. I don't enjoy. I know it sounds gross. It's not to get too gross. I do not enjoy actually fucking anal. I don't enjoy it.
You
And
almost
but I
came
think-
from it.
especially
admit-
from no, I did, but like I said, once she put me in her puss, like, oh, this is much better.
Wait,
We can't
you
stop
got it?
right
You got
now.
anal?
Did
That
you
was-
lost his
understand his
virginity to
story?
anal.
No, he did
I
not.
thought
get
I
my
thought
at
he
all.
was. Wait, no, I thought he was fucking her thighs.
No,
Oh, fuck's sake.
it was
Oh,
the
you
booty.
sweet summer child.
I,
All I
I
know
thought
for
it
sure
was
is
the
that-
other whole.
Static's like, dude, that is not a bussy. A back pussy. That's what a back taco. What a back taco. What a back taco. What a back taco. What a back taco.
He went
Okay,
diving for the
I was
chocolate
confused
starfish
too.
and the hot dog flavored water.
Because girls actually have more than one hole in there. There's the one they pee out of, and so I thought you meant you were in the other hole down there. I was all like,
and there's the
pee out of their
mysterious fourth hole.
that's not
pee out
supposed
of
to
their-
stretch. Wasn't she like going ow, 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 ow at some point?
That's what I thought. It's like if the girl is not used to having something
means
up
you
her
went-
butt,
wait.
she's gonna go like
That means you went in dry.
And then when you go like,
and
I'm about
she
to
wasn't
come.
ready for it. So
Yeah,
But she sounded ready.
means-
She calmly said,
yeah.
wrong place there, bud.
Clearly, she's
No.
very relaxed in that situation.
As a
Yeah.
man,
The
he didn't
point-
know
Apparently,
what
she
it was.
does
I
anal a
don't get-
lot.
She's a team
She was-
player.
She was okay with the butt sex and didn't even tell me that I was doing it in her butt
Adam-
because we're in
Adam,
her
that
car
tells
and it was
you-
dark and I didn't even fucking know because I was
Adam,
a
that-
fucking virgin.
I want to know what
Adam,
music you were
that-
listening to while you lost your virginity.
We actually just got done watching Titanic, if that helps.
Oh my
Oh, that's
god!
why
Did
it
you feel
helped.
like drowning?
Adam, all I know for sure is that the girl you lost your virginity to was a whore.
Or
Yeah,
there's
okay.
another
Actually,
I'm not
explanation.
gonna say she wasn't.
Basically, it was-
I'm not
No,
gonna
no,
say she
wait,
wasn't
wait. I wanna-
inexperienced.
I want to
Hey,
know.
She did him a solid. She's a champ.
I want to know Shag's. I want to know Shag's explanation.
Oh, I'm not.
Then we go
You
to-
guys can use your imagination. Come on, I'm not going to.
No, Shag's. I'm a little bit drunk right now. I need a little bit of help.
Well, she's either very used to that hole, or Adam's not actually up to snuff on girth and length. I don't know.
Look at this. No.
No, far near. That's
All
the
I got
like
from
a-
that
it's
was
like a
that she was
classic, "Are you
definitely
in
used to
yet?"
that hole.
So CJP, what was your reasoning?
Well, it's basically his night went like far near. That's the wrong hole I feel.
Celine
What is
Dion.
with
So Celine
freaking-
Dion was your first moment song. There you go.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah,
Pretty
learning
much.
that.
That movie will always hold special place in my heart.
Yeah, and in her back.
He jacks off to it every single time.
And
all I know
somehow
for
you're
sure
less of a whore than Rose is in that movie. So
Right.
Oh,
kudos
yeah,
to you.
Rose is a goddamn cunt.
I hate
She
her.
let
Came
that
out
man
of
My
the
die.
life.
I'm so
She
glad
let
she's
that
dead by
man
now.
die. And you want to know what I'm proud of? I've never
No.
seen that movie.
Good, don't.
I saw it.
The
The hero
hero
was
dies.
already.
Movie. Come on.
hero
Good
loses.
movie.
I've
Can't
never
stand
seen
that
that
movie.
movie, and you want to know why? I might suck dick, but I'm not a faggot.
Let's go.
Okay, you even laughed at.
I got
I'm gonna
late
get
to that
Jags
movie.
laughed
Fuck
at.
you.
That's like I get you liking the
That
movie because you
genuinely
got the
got me.
pussy for it,
Well,
but like
yeah,
if you
the-
watch it vanilla, it's a shitty movie.
Nah,
With or without anal.
I think it's an alright movie.
Oh, you're for real?
Yeah.
You are gay.
Rose.
I mean, I haven't seen it since like
created
the early
STD.
2000s, but yeah.
Yeah, because there's no
it's-
promise of anal every time he
Fucking
watches
the
it.
ship's sinking and everything. I mean, they did a great job making that fucking movie. You can't deny.
Yeah,
it.
what part made him gay? The anal or Titanic?
Titanic.
Titanic.
No,
He watches
anal,
Titanic once and
anal
suddenly he
makes
craves
him
the
like-
ass.
Yeah, fuck doing anal in a
Listen.
woman's ass is so gay. Yeah.
After watching the Titanic,
Not
Yeah,
knowing you were
that's
an
pretty
ass
fucking
is pretty
gay.
gay. I have to say.
Yeah, virgin. Oh, yeah, I'm really supposed to know the difference. All right.
Actually,
Was this on the
pretty
list
big
for topics tonight? I don't remember.
Yes,
We
actually.
don't have topics.
Oh yeah, I saw,
this
yeah,
was number
Adam
one
had
on the list.
topics
Didn't you
for
get the
Jim.
pick
Pick out
Yeah,
plushies,
that was definitely
have
on
anal
mine.
sex with Titanic. It's
Yeah,
all-
the document I
I
have
was
is
like, I
falling
came here
off.
for a debate.
Listen,
You know,
oh,
Wait till you see
wait,
what happens
we were
in
supposed
bed.
to have
out
a
of the
debate,
way,
weren't
then
we?
we'll get to the fun. Then we'll get to the kind of.
We were supposed to yell about
Excuse me.
Grand Theft Auto, weren't we?
We do need to do the Grand Theft Auto discussion. I need to take a piss, and then we have another discussion.
will
to,
the next
Piss, he
GTA
means he
have
needs to boot
anal?
and rally.
Go.
Well, don't
Good
they
No,
Lord
I don't
willing.
need to boot and rally. I've been drinking.
Jeremy
we
needs to
know.
take off.
Do you
Stop
do you not
touching
understand
anal,
the
and then
boot and rally term?
I know it.
Why
I
do
know
have
it.
to
I know
keep
what you
explaining
mean.
this to
I know what you
people?
mean.
don't
Jeremy's gonna
understand.
go take off his penis cage that he was talking about, and
Okay. No, I
has to
don't wear
readjust.
those. I will never, ever, ever wear one of those things. And if listen, real quick.
What?
big
Tell
of a
us.
tip? How big of a tip? To
If
get
your
you to wear
girlfriend
Oh,
or
we're talking
wife
about the tip
ever,
right now.
no. If your girlfriend or wife ever cages you, get the fuck out.
No fucking shit.
Immediately.
Burn the
Yeah.
house down. Burn the house
yeah,
down. With
thanks
her
for
in it.
telling me. Otherwise, I would have never freaking thought. Hey, she trying
Well,
to put a
devil,
cage
you're
in
gonna get
penis.
caged because of gal. So
Well, then what's the difference
Okay.
between that
No,
and
the
a
fuck he's not.
shit. I should do.
I thought you had to pee. Are we
Fuck.
debating or are we pissing?
What?
Yeah,
Right?
Where's
I'm really confused.
okay? I have it here, but
Typical.
What?
okay. So on
Go
March 31st,
piss.
How many piss bottles
Go
below
piss
the desk?
first. Go
Show us
piss.
the
Okay,
piss
Piss so
bottle.
you
I'll
can
take-
debate properly, retard. Come on.
Jesus.
I'll go take a piss and then I'll be right back.
No, take like a
Yeah,
second.
no shit.
I'm
dummy.
saving my last segue. So anybody else got something? I'm
All
saving mine.
right.
have a
Before we
meeting.
go anywhere, I want to say sorry to the chat. You guys, this
Devil,
is kind
why
of
didn't you
normal
say
here.
sorry to me?
Wait,
What did
no.
I just experience for the past fucking hour and a half?
Okay, no, hang on a second. Nobody gets an apology. The chat knows goddamn well what
That's
they're in
true.
for. And Kay,
That's
you're
true.
a veteran. You know exactly what goes on in
Right.
this goddamn shit.
No, we
That's
have
actually why I'm here.
59. There could be one that came in. This is their first time. They walked into this and now are like regretting all life choices.
You come
Whatever,
here to
Adam
feel
made
better
my
about
day.
your own life. You come here and you're like, oh, it's not that bad.
Is like the
Not that bad.
Laszlo meme.
My wife tried to cage my cock last week, but it's not. It could be worse. There you go.
I'm still trying to understand this whole concept. What, like, is this a metal cage? What kind of cage?
I
is
don't
this?
know.
I'm imagining it
is-
like a Baldo, but worse.
I don't know what any of this shit looks
What
like.
is
so-
a
Yeah,
Baldo?
definitely
I only
Mr.
know
Data
it's
owns
like
one.
Data.
Cock and a cage.
Yeah,
it's a cucking
why?
thing. It's a cucking thing. You fucking cage the Reddit boyfriend's cock and then you go bang Tyrone. That's,
Well, I
that's
mean,
what they
how
do.
does it even work? How do you?
I don't
how does
It doesn't
anything
work
fit?
well. It's painful, I imagine.
But I mean, how does anything cage what's going on in there?
Is it like putting a case around a banana? Like I actually don't know what the ball.
I know what a
yes,
I just
but
know the
imagine
negotiated term.
imagine putting a banana in a thimble. That's what it looks like.
If you have an erection, you don't even want to be having underwear on. It's like, why
okay,
would you
that's
want to
the
stick
thing.
it in a
Boxer
cage?
shorts.
I know
I got
about
plenty
these,
of
but
room.
I don't know what happens when you get erect. I don't know if it's like Superman, like when Jim Lee draws him breaking out of the chains or something, and it's just like and you break out of the cage. But any man that would wear
fuck,
this is
man?
not gonna,
Be a
probably have a
man.
giant dick anyway. So
No.
they probably can't unleash the beast, so to speak.
Yo, that's
They have a
fucked up,
micro
man.
peen.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome to Penis Talk, everybody. Chat,
Right?
let us know if you've ever worn a cock cage.
Let's
One
review
of
what's
you
happened
Baldo
tonight.
Busters.
We are
Yeah.
an hour and a half in, which normally we're way past the halfway mark. We've did an FNT style intros where it took forever, but we made Dermy make out with a Ryan Kennel plushie. That happened. We've degenerated, and it's my own fault. I didn't realize dick or no dick would lead us down ball caging, cock caging. I had no idea. I apologize for this.
I can find a
Check.
photo cock free of it. That should be
No.
YouTube safe.
I want to know what this is.
I'm just gonna type in cock cage right now. Don't mind me.
Yeah, don't
Oh,
show
there's a
his-
lot. Yeah.
A lot
Okay.
of penis,
I
I'm
mind.
sure.
Okay.
This isn't going to lead
let's
to
see here.
a balls or no balls on your food conversation, is it?
So, just to terrify all the men, there, I posted a photo in the chat if you want to see it. But
On
but yeah.
Amazon.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what the
It's-
fuck is
It's
that?
got a lot of
Oh.
Reddit upvotes. that's
Wait,
for
it won't
sure.
fit in there.
That's
Yeah,
what we're
well-
all
Good to know,
saying.
Adam.
It's only made for the Redditor.
Adam,
Only the
Adam?
Redditor can pick the cock cage.
It
Adam,
looks like that fucking
here, you
Parmesan
know what?
cheese
No,
shaker.
I'm gonna do this.
I had to sift to get one without a
Oh my
cock in it
God.
for the record.
I'm so disturbed right now.
That's
Here.
the first one.
Here, I'm going to show you guys something.
No,
You are
don't
going to
don't
regret
show us
why.
your private collection.
Oh my God, there's a
Right.
one that looks like a
Fuck.
snake. That's kind of
What?
cool.
Jesus.
Well,
I wonder if they
Is
made
it
one
called
of
the
wait.
Anaconda?
You know
Viper.
what? No, I'm gonna pull
I'm
this
gonna
up
see
on
if there's a
stream. I'm
dune
gonna
cock
pull this
cage.
up on
I want a
stream.
Shia Halub cock cage. Hold on.
Because I'm not
You're
signed
so
into.
fucking obsessed with Dune.
It's so funny if there's a cock cage based on Shia Halub. I'm just saying.
This man made me sit through 4 days of Dune.
Yes,
And it wasn't
loved
even
it.
good Dune.
That's true. Well, I showed
Guys,
her the miniseries. I thought that was good, but yeah.
This is the
my-
smallest
what
cock
the-
cage they own.
That's not possible. That's the top
It
of a salt and
is.
pepper shaker.
This is physically possible because
Maybe
the
for you.
idea of the cock. No. Listen, the thing about the cock cage is it's designed to make your cock smaller.
That's
you
but
start
that's
shrinking it down.
Why
To
would you
the
want
point
to
that-
make your cock smaller?
If you're
Predators.
Well,
boy.
strap in.
Well, no,
friend.
that's not a cock cage. That looks like a cock fucking manhole. Like that's not a
looks like a
cage.
cheese
That's a
grater,
fucking
bro.
hatch.
The people that bought that were at dinner with their grandma and they saw the salt and pepper shakers on the table and they got horny. Is there reviews on that? Is there reviews on that page? I like scroll down. I want to see if 10 out of 10 would page myself again.
I closed out. Thank you, Brave, for deleting search history. I don't want to know.
We didn't want to know in the first place. You brought this up.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna ruin
you
my
guys
Amazon
you guys
search.
get a loot. Thank God I'm not signed into Amazon right now.
Cock cage. Oh my God, they exist. Okay,
Yeah.
where's the? Oh God, this one really looks like a salt and pepper shaker. It's got 3.5 out of 5 stars, 18 ratings. Oh my God.
See now, aren't you guys happy? I apologized to the chat before he came back.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Oh my God. Someone says had 0 problems with it, would recommend some sort of elastic band or belt of thing to go around yourself. Another person says fits very well, seems like it will hold, but once you start to have a boner, it comes right off easily, so you'll be shocked. I am shocked you fucking wrote this review. One person gave 5 stars and said perfect fit for me. I bet.
Well,
Oh my
what
God.
legitimately though, once you the whole point of the cock cage is to
There's so
shrink
many
your dick.
reviews.
Duly noted. Can we move on? Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Grand
we're
Theft
on.
Auto,
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Kay, no.
No,
Kay,
Kay, she said never
I'm
mind. She said
gonna
never mind.
answer her.
Wait,
I'm gonna
backsies. She
answer
said never
her.
mind. She said never mind. She doesn't want to
So,
know.
I didn't hear that.
I got to know.
She said
This
never
is what
mind.
they mean when they say curiosity killed the cat. Like this
Yes,
is literally
listen,
how
James
it is.
Curiosity
Saying-
caged the cock.
Instead of calling it a
James
cock
ended up
cage,
saying he wanted to know, so I'll tell you. Femboys.
instead of cock
Femboys
cage, they should
exist.
call it a shrinky dink.
Instead of so
Yes, they make up the
No, you
population
answered
of
the
dinks.
question.
Aisle.
We can move on.
down the feminine aisle, you can do two as a male down the feminine aisle, you can go 2 paths. You can go trans or you can go femboy. Femboys like that cock cage.
Are we done now?
Yep.
Thank
I
you.
regret coming on all the time.
I'm gonna
you
drink
over?
more and I'm gonna bring this back around eventually.
Yeah, I need
'cause
more
it's funny.
All right.
Okay, we need to get to the blood sports.
I suggested we do this, so Grand Theft Auto, everybody fight.
Everybody
Cheers
fight.
to
Oh
that.
shit! What the fuck? Give me-
Ah,
Just so
you're
much
gonna
share a
make me-
cock age. with a
Blah.
cock.
No,
What just
my screen was doing the whole flickering thing.
Oh, God.
Okay, here we go. So on March 31st, I tweeted this out. If GTA 6 is trash, and if it has any woke shit in it, the gaming industry is done for. Now, I will say, when I say gaming industry, I'd usually mean AAA, because I think that's what most individuals usually think, but that's just my semantics. Okay. Shags, you tweeted this out. And the reason I wanted to do this is because I would rather have, instead of a Twitter debate where nobody knows their inflection and what we're actually saying, and that usually leads to dumb cunts blocking each other because fuck that. I wanted to have you on here and also have my pro defenders, Melee K and Melee James, to assist me while we're all drunk as fuck.
Because you can't do it on your
You're
own.
assuming my position right now, and I know you always assume the position with me.
Assume all positions.
Yeah. Shags, I could do it on my own, to be perfectly fair, but I thought it would be funnier.
No, you can't.
You always have to.
Do we have a moderator?
Gal.
When can Shags and I be on a normal stream together? That's my question. So far, this is 2 for 2 that there's yelling when I'm with Shags, when I'm normally nice to people.
That's not true, Kay.
That's not true. I'm an
Listen,
You're always mean to everyone.
I know.
No, but to be fair, Shags, I could defend this on my own. It just happened to work out this way. I love you, buddy, by the way.
Not when you're drinking.
You let me know.
I
when you
love
want my
Shags. Shut the fuck up.
You let me know when you want my take. Other than that, I'm excited for blood sports.
To be fair, I do need somebody who can interpret for me. That's usually
Jesus
Adam.
Christ. Yeah,
But,
I'm not playing this.
so-
I just dropped the grenade. I'm gonna watch.
Yeah. So typical Jeremy take.
Yeah.
Response: how is what I said wrong?
Mm-hmm.
People aren't going to stop playing games because of Rockstar Bombs one title. They aren't some pillar propping up the industry. Did I read that right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Where did I say people would stop playing games? Response: ignore Professor Savage Dad. Well, this is response. Well, this started as mostly a troll post, but I still don't think, as a whole, the game industry is hinging on this one game. AAA maybe, but there are plenty of great games plenty of.
I meant to say out there. Yeah, but yeah.
Okay.
Are you
I
guys
could
even
believe that.
arguing? Because I think you were both saying that this could cripple AAA, and that's it.
So to be perfectly honest,
Dermy didn't have nuance in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then Shags went after him, but then in the end, he kind of agreed.
You guys seem like you agree.
It's just
Usually
because because I agree, but it's like Dermy's initial statement. It was intentionally to go viral, sensational by being shorthanded.
it
But then
failed.
when you add nuance to it and you say we're talking about AAA here, and then it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. So it's like, I mean,
and when it comes
but
to
it's like
when I say, I guess we don't have a debate here, but when I say AAA, when I say game industry, my initial thought is always AAA. What does the most common individual think about the game industry? But outside of gamers, because gamers always think indie games, Helldivers, Pal World.
well,
fuck, I know-
Helldivers is an indie, but yeah.
Well, the
How
gaming
was
industry
AAA?
is the industry as a whole, so that's why I said you're a fucking idiot. It's not
But if
true.
you go up, but if you go up to if you go up to like a grandma, grandpa, a random individual on the street, when you say gaming industry, what are they gonna initially think?
Is that
Nintendo,
my
Microsoft.
grandson plays?
Do they
Call
play
of Duty?
Mario on the Xbox
He likes
station?
to shoot. He shoots minorities on the internet.
Yeah, yeah, and that's
Is that Maza?
Damn it, I'm dead on the internet again.
shit.
Wouldn't it make
No,
the most
Kay,
sense,
you're what?
Jeremy, wouldn't it make the most sense for you to explain your tweet first and then Shags explains?
So-
like,
Yeah,
his
that's why we
opinion
need a
on your tweet?
moderator.
You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like,
Gal's a
Jeremy,
good
what did
moderator.
you mean by this
I
tweet? And then
nominate Gal.
Shags can explain why he responded the way he did to you. Like that makes
You
the
know
most
what?
sense to
Yes.
me.
Why don't we do that? So when I tweeted this out, it was also as a response, like parroting the fuck. I need to go find that guy's tweet because there was the black man that went viral on
helpful.
Sunday or
Kyle?
Saturday.
Man.
I don't think it was Kyle. No, this was a different black guy. I'm gonna stop sharing as I go look for it. Give me a moment. No. Somebody talk.
This is the most
Okay,
well,
wait.
I
got it.
Where-
Atreus.
I'm trying to understand.
Atreus.
Okay, Trash.
His name's Atreus. Let me pull him up.
Giggity.
This is the most amazing blood sports
This is
since the Kumite.
Yeah.
This is
This
the
is the
worst
most
blood
hobby.
sports since. Listen, this is the worst blood sports since. The kill stream existed.
Can we hit it?
Can we hit it? No, we can't. But parroting this guy.
No, I apologize to everybody who just.
Here, I'll jump more towards.
I was
the
gonna say,
end.
we'll listen to 5 minutes of the guy fucking talk.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
There's no way.
Fuck you, X. Let me refresh.
Is this footage from the next GTA?
No, this guy was actually like right on point because, of course, Black Girl Gamers and the sympathizers mass flagged. Yeah. And towards the end, I believe
Something nobody would be asking about if you hadn't never said anything. Just kept your damn mouth closed. Nobody's checking for Black Girl Gamers. Nobody's sitting outside protesting that y'all hire white people. No. You should have kept your mouth closed.
How is this related to GTA?
Like nobody sits outside of a black barbershop.
So, okay, one of the points that he brought up was GTA and his entire rant, which, by the way, I will say go check out Akumite because this rant was on fucking fire. But this was also like from a week ago. Like he was talking about Black Girl Gamers. He brought up GTA at one point and said like if all that shit was in there, it's going to hurt the game industry. People are going to be pissed off. They're not going to like it. And that's why I tweeted that out because I actually do agree with that point. Because I'm one of those guys that I'm legitimately thinking of buying a PS5 for GTA 5.
For the
or
one
GTA
game.
6. Yes, for the one game, but my thought process here. Let me
I'm sorry, I'm derailing and it's hanging by a thread.
I know, James, but it actually does follow my thought process. My thought process is if you buy a PS5, I can get more people to play GTA online because more than likely they're going to drop GTA online right on launch because that's going to be their money maker. Okay. And I can make content. That's a content machine. That's my whole thought process.
That's true.
Get it right away.
True.
It's likely going to be on PC as well.
I was going to say, like,
it's dropping
GTA
console exclusively.
Yeah, first.
It's probably going to hit PC a year later, but is GTA really a PS5 seller? I think it could be a console seller, but is it a PS5 seller?
They still like.
It's gonna
I'll
sell
say this.
everything.
I know of multiple YouTube video game creators who made their careers off
Aiden
GTA
Ross.
5.
Aiden
Tons.
fucking Ross.
Yeah. H2O Delirious made a ton. Vonus Gaming, the whole Vonus crew, all built a lot of their career off their material from GTA 5. And now they have what I think Delirious is at 12 million followers because of it. I mean,
Aiden Ross
be a
is one
huge
of the
game.
largest Kick streamers right now. Used to be one of the largest Twitch
Right. So
streamers.
I think the important question here, because obviously we can all get deep into the gaming industry, and I'm all for that. But I think both of you probably agree that GTA is a big title and it's important that it does well. Yes?
Yes. Shax?
I mean, I guess I think people are putting too much stock on GTA 6. I just still don't think that any part of this industry is really hanging on that game. I think people will be pretty disappointed and pretty pissed, but
I think the reason why people come from that opinion is if you look at how long GTA 5 was relevant, it's still relevant. And I think that's why people put the same weight on GTA 6. They kind of assume that that's going to carry over and still stay significant.
Well, I think you have to look at it this way. It's going to make money no matter what. Because even if it cost almost $1 billion to make, there's no way, even if it's shitty, it's not going to make $1.5 billion. It's just, will it make $2.5 billion or only $1.5 billion? Either way, it's going to make money. So I don't think it's ever going to be a fail.
It's not going to be a fail. It's similar to I'm trying to think of what the fuck the games were. God of War 2 and no, not God of War 2, but God of War Ragnarok and Spider-Man 2. So Spider-Man 2 for either made its money back or made a little bit of money. Answers the question's still a little bit out because Adam, we've had this discussion before.
Yeah.
Fuck it. It sold 70 million copies. Right?
I believe no, I think it was 20 million at $70 a pop or something. Even
20 million for $70 a pop.
something like 10 or 20 million at $70 a pop.
Yeah. Okay. And one of the things I am doing, I'm trying to scroll through the Ballbusters chat part specifically because I want Bug's take because I do think Bug has a decent take between me and Shax. But when it comes to Spider-Man 2, that, for the lack of better term, made money. God of War Ragnarok, I could say made money even with the Sweet Baby Inc. angle, even with some people saying it's woke. I don't see the wokeness so much within God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah, watch your mouth there.
Spider-Man 2 is woke as fuck, man.
Spider-Man 2 is woke as fuck. I mean, I should pull up the Kyle clip because, god damn, I love that. I love him singing "Touch of Black Man." That's the
I
funniest
think
shit ever.
I think what you're saying, and this is where I go, is GTA is going to make like stupid amounts of money, but what is the fallout of that going to be? And so, from my opinion, seeing where Rockstar has dabbled in the past and how they've retroactively changed GTA, and also if you 100%ed Red Dead 2, you saw a lot of little signs of where they were going. And I can get more into that if it becomes relevant. But it seems like the next GTA is going to have at least some semblance of this bullshit. And it's how is it going to affect the industry? And yeah, it's going to make stupid amounts of money. But is it going to turn gamers off in a way for future titles and other titles? And that's going to be the interesting thing. I don't think it's going to lead to a full-on crash, but it could be like a kind of like phase downwards of people stop spending their money and they retreat more and more into retro.
Well, it's a consumer trust issue,
So-
right? Because you might
Yeah.
buy it still, but are you going to buy GTA 7?
And to parrot the whole like, hey, there's issues coming. Rockstar updates GTA Online guidelines to promote positive gaming experiences for everybody. If you watch Side Scrollers today, they went over like all their things. It was like anti-griefing. I think there was like no slurs, things of that nature. Like they were going like full throttle into like kind of the antithesis of what GTA is.
Yeah, well, they've
And what their new-
retroactively removed Confederate flags, and then there's a lot of side missions in Red Dead 2 that are very in line with all this shit. So they definitely have people now
And-
inside Rockstar.
So I still like Red Dead 2. I think it's a wonderful story. It's a phenomenal story. But it was the two brothers that were like the key of Rockstar for a long time, right? Because I've had this discussion with Extra Zero a lot. They're
Hold on.
long since gone.
Didn't they ban someone because they one of the feminist women in Red Dead 2, they killed her and then threw her to the gators?
I don't think
he
they
put out the
banned him.
video. No, they did.
I don't remember if they banned him because he did that on single player, but they made it to the point that she could not die.
No, they did something. What they do?
I think they were
made it
targeting
to
players
women.
that were going because Red Dead 2 had like roving gangs of people that were attacking women. And I think which is just hilarious, but I think they took some repercussions against those players, if I remember correctly.
I remember that. I don't think they banned that player per se because I know what Cloud is talking about. But in Red Dead 2, there was a uber feminist individual within one of the bigger cities.
The New Orleans version one.
Yeah, the New Orleans version. And what they ended up doing was because this guy would constantly kill her, a lot of players were going up and just killing her. They made her invincible. And I think YouTube actually went as far as his channel because he was the one.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. His channel got nuked, not from the game. Just
I got the tweet right here.
He hogtied her and took her as she was bemoaning and threw her in to the big white gator, I believe.
I don't feel like Shags is arguing that this game isn't going to be woke or is going to be woke. That I didn't get that sense from the conversation. So I mean, it's kind of irrelevant how woke Red Dead was.
It's whether or not it's going to tank the industry.
Here's
what industry are you talking about?
Here's the question.
Sorry, Shags. I don't want to speak for you. I just didn't get that sense from you that you were taking a stance on where GTA 6 would be on that scale. It was more about the relevance of GTA and the entire industry of gaming, and if that would actually be enough to tank something.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead.
Real quick,
and then chat.
Is it that it's gonna? Are we afraid? And what could the effects be if it's woke just in the game? Because that's not where they make the most of their money. It's the online content. So if they wokeify that, do you think it would have more effect than if they just put a little woke shit in the regular game? You know what I'm saying?
So
I don't.
Shags?
I don't think that. Again, if we're the question is the entire gaming industry at risk if this game fails? Doesn't matter where it is, honestly, and I just don't think so. I think the gaming industry is big enough, and I think people have for a long time now been going other places for their entertainment. I mean, AAA games. Everyone looks forward to these titles that people want to play. These perennial titles are like, oh, maybe this one's going to be good. Maybe this one's going to be great. but I look at my Steam library, and I'm not representative of the entire community, but it's a lot of my games that I'm playing are not AAA games. They're made from smaller studios that people were fired from these big studios. They started their own stuff, or they're solo people that are just making their games. So I think it'll be a huge disappointment if this game is filled with woke shit. But I think the gaming industry will be fine. It has been. I think we're all disappointed with where the gaming industry is. I don't think that's even an argument, right?
I think so in order to do this argument properly, I think it boils down to what do we argue that is the gaming industry? Because when I think the gaming industry, I usually go to what does your everyday individual think? Because your everyday guy, they're not going to know Helldivers. They're going to know Mario, GTA, Call of Duty, your AAA games. Those are the things that most individuals think. So when I say gaming industry, I usually go towards your AAA. I don't go to Helldivers, which is AA, but I usually think more of AA is more akin to like indie style games or your other style of games like that hardcore gamers end up knowing about. Now, Helldivers is a special example, especially with Pal World, because they just got so prominent and stuff like that. But that's besides the point.
Well, that's kind of what I was getting at with my replies, or where I was going was that, and I think I said it to someone else in that thread, was that like AAA, and I guess Professor Savage Dad's already said it, but it's been on the decline for a long time. We've been on a steady decline with AAA for a very long time. I mean, just look at Activision, look at Blizzard, look at Ubisoft, like Respawn. All of these games have made decisions that every single gamer has repeatedly said, we hate this, and they continue to do it. And people continue to invest in games that are not AAA. We hope that things are good, and we hope that GTA steers away from this stuff. But AAA is, I would argue, is already gone. They've made the mistake, and they continue to say, oh, well, we're going to charge you $70 now for these games. And everyone's like, well, we don't want your shit anyway. So
I see what you're saying with like AAA is already gone. James or Adam or even Kate, is Stellar Blade AAA?
I don't know. I don't know what the status of that Korean company is.
I think it's AA personally, because I don't think it's gonna do gangbusters. I think it's gonna do well, but I don't think it's gonna do gangbusters. I don't consider it like an EA or a Rockstar, for example.
So
it's published by Sony and it's Sony exclusive. So
right, but it's like
it's a similar scenario. It's a similar scenario to Helldivers.
I'll tell you, their marketing for that game is like chef's kiss. Like the release of their demo, how they're promoting it on Twitter, people talking about it, like, and it looks good. I'm not talking about the character models. I'm saying like the gameplay looks solid.
Stellar Blade is a console seller.
Yeah, for sure.
It is a console seller in this, like in the way that people will want to support something that's a little more sexy. But playing the demo myself, I don't think it's an amazing game. I wasn't sold on the game from that demo.
I've heard a few people say that. I haven't played the game. I don't have a PS5. I have no new gen console. But,
that's like James said, it's a Souls game. So that's the main reason. They kind of sold it as like a spectacle fighter. We thought we were getting like another Nier or something like that, or Devil May Cry. It feels a lot more like Jedi Survivors, like those kinds of games. It doesn't feel like a spectacle fighter. It's very stiff. That's why I made the joke about being stiff like a cock when you're seeing those sexy women, because the game, like, it doesn't feel smooth until you level up in it and you start like getting more skills. So yeah, I think it's going to sell. I think a lot of people are going to rally behind it, especially with the conversation culturally around gaming right now. People really want to support and push the industry in a good direction. So they're going to give people, like, they're going to give them more money than they might have even like a year or two ago. But I don't know. I don't think that game is going to be as successful as people think.
But if it's AAA or not, it's Sony is doing this weird thing lately, this generation, because the PS5 didn't sell well at the start. Like, it came around with Corona and it had the GPU shortage and all that issue. So that they've made a bunch of their games multi-platform by putting them on PC as well. I don't think this one isn't yet on PC, but a lot of people are asking for it.
No, it's PS5 exclusive. I think it is going to be a console seller.
It's going to be a console seller. This is
It
a
is.
PS5 exclusive because I got this from a Black Pillar, even though I like his comics, Raging Golden Eagle. When the game was being like promoted shortly before the launch of the demo, he was going around saying like, yeah, I mean, PlayStation might have got it, but they strong-armed them into getting it because it was originally going to be for all platforms, and then they paid them to say no, just do me. And it's like, yeah, that's how console selling works. But
I'm looking it up right now. A lot of
Is
people
there
are
proof of
saying
that,
it's AAA, and I guess it's
I need to dig
technically AAA because
into
it's
what I
published
need to
by
dig
Sony,
into that a
so.
little bit more, but I'm willing to bet there is probably some proof to that. I do know Life of P, I think would have sold better if it
Lies.
wasn't in Microsoft
what?
Studio. Life of P.
Lies of P.
Lies of P. Did I say that name wrong? I still need to play that game. I've been wanting to play
Lies of P is infinitely better than Stellar Blade. I will say that. Like now,
But
the thing
isn't-
I said to James too when I first played Stellar Blade, I'm like, I need the full game in my hands before I can make a complete judgment. But just based on the demo, I don't think it's as strong of a title as people were hoping for. So I do think people are still going to buy consoles for it. I do think so. But I don't think it's going to be like the best game in the world.
I think the thing is, Kate, I mean, this isn't relevant to the blood sports or whatever the hell's going on, but
Yeah.
I think the game is going to do well for Souls fans. You and I are not Souls fans. I do not like the Souls genre at all. And as soon as I played it, I'm like, oh, this isn't Bayonetta. This is the Dark Souls games. This is the Jedi Fallen Order games. And people go apeshit for this, but it's not for me. So I think people that are going to love it are going to love it.
But James, we've also observed other Souls games. At least I have, and I can say other Souls games play.
It's not going to do as good as like Elden
very
Ring.
juvenile in comparison to others.
It's not going to do as good as Elden Ring because it was on all platforms.
Yeah, exactly.
But it'll do as good as any of the other Souls games. Souls fans will eat up every single Souls game.
I don't see this as the next Dark Souls, but I think this is pretty irrelevant to the debate on GTA. So.
It's irrelevant to the debate on GTA, but what I will say, Stellar Blade is probably going to do as good as Demon Souls, which is still a PlayStation exclusive, has not made it to PC yet, and I'm still very pissed off about that. But back to how do we get onto the topic of?
I'm trying not to interrupt because you guys want serious debate, so go at it.
Sort of serious debate, but the sole reason I made this into this is because I didn't want another, for lack of a better term, lofty situation in which Shags blocks me or I block Shags. And
I'm not gonna block you. Here, let me just like I can really drive it home for my side of things, because there's my tweet is like kind of two pronged with this. Is like there's a lot of outrage about games, and there's not enough people like celebrating the good parts of games. And I'm like, GTA 6 is the next fucking cycle of content for people of like, oh, fuck this game. And Helldivers today was another one that like came out, like some community manager like banned someone, so all of a sudden it's super woke and like everyone's gonna have 10 videos on it. So let me finish. Like, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. And with like GTA 6, like, no one's played it yet. Like, people put way too much stock in these games, as far as like GTA 5 is great and it withstood the test of time. Kind of a rocky launch. Their GTA Online was god awful at its start, and it came out 2 years late, if I remember. Like, it's just,
I'd say 4 years late.
It was something crazy, right? Like, we were all waiting for it, couldn't get into it. But the gaming industry will be fine. AAA, we have known for a long time, is just shitty. They're not listening to their audience, and that's okay, because to some degree, and I've said this a lot, is it's okay for things to die, because something will like a phoenix will rise out of the ashes. And again, that's a good thing. A lot of times you just get great material out of the waste of these companies. And when these companies start to fall and they start firing teams, firing people by the hundreds, they're passionate about games. They are going to start their independent projects, and we're going to get great games that we can all play. You already see it happening. And that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's what I said too, is half a troll post, because I like you. Mm-hmm. You're a good dude. And I was just taking the piss out of you with the Dermy take. But yeah, I think...
No, shit on him. Shit on him hard.
Fuck off, Adam.
But no, it's and people should be looking at other things. People should be looking at other things. Like, Look at indie games, support indie games when you can if they're good. And you don't need to just buy the latest and greatest thing. And if it sucks, it sucks. Fuck it. Move on.
So for the most part of other than Pal World, because I raged about Pal World so much so that even like Adam kind of wants to go back to playing Pal World, but the problem is we need to wait till it updates a little bit more till we can get back into it.
Well,
Because
listen, I haven't said that for a long time. Don't say I'm trying to get us to play Pal World right now. I haven't.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wanting us to play Pal World right now because we're about to play Final Fantasy 14.
Not even that. It's just the game doesn't work.
Can we be honest that Pal World was a phase though? Like 80% of their
to be
players dropped, right? Like
so
people were
they
super
dropped-
excited for a time, but that's the thing with all this stuff, and that's where I kind of agree with Shags. Or like this content cycle, people were super excited about Pal World, and then that was the big thing in town for like a month, and then it kind of died out. So I can understand the bitterness towards like, is GTA going to be the next cycle? We found this community manager. Now we're going to talk about Helldivers being terrible for 2 weeks when like months of people grifting off of this game and being like, this is the best game ever because it's not woke. And now we're going to like call it woke all of a sudden. Like I get the like black pilling of that.
So I get the black pilling of it. When it comes to Pal World though, I think the biggest problem with Pal World is they didn't expect to be so big so fast. They also did a very experimental system within you had a PC to you in order to do a dedicated server, you had to have your own PC or your own
that didn't work.
And that didn't work. That's the sole reason like we quit playing Pal World as often. Is because we were on a dedicated server. It would not work for devil for crying out loud.
Why don't you play by yourself though? If it's such a great game, why don't you play by yourself?
Because we wanted to play
Because
with each other.
games is funner, together.
It's funner with more people.
Yeah.
Because games like that, I would prefer to play with friends. I would prefer to play with Adam. I would prefer to play with Shock. I would prefer to play with Static.
So is it not
even Kel?
So is the point of that game, and this is like a good discussion on it, because like, is the point of that game to only play with friends? Because I play that game on my Xbox by myself, and I have a great time with it, and I honestly prefer.
No, I don't think that. No, I don't think that was Dermot's point. It's just some of us went into that purely to play with others. We didn't want to play by ourselves. We wanted to go hunt together. We wanted to fight these things together. We wanted to build our camps together. And
sounds gay.
Well,
it's a little gay, but
listen, we all have the journey.
I told them from the beginning that it was gay.
No, so
but do we think the drop off is purely because we're waiting for the game to stop being early access? Like,
no,
that's what
I
I'm
think
curious
it's
about.
no. I think you'll legitimate point. I don't think
I'm waiting for a better computer.
Listen, what Dermy said was indeed on point. Let me go back on camera. I'm actually joining the discussion here. What Dermy said was on point. That they didn't expect Pal World to take off like it did, and therefore, I don't think they had enough to do. They gave us a roadmap what they were going to do. I don't think they had enough to do. And if you were somebody hardcore like Kel in the chat, if he's hardcore, he was working on the camp. He was doing all the stuff while the rest of us were off doing our shit. When you reach your max level,
everything.
When you reach your max level, when you capture just about every pal you could get, then what? There's nothing else to do.
But it's like I acknowledge that a bunch of people dropped off from Pal World, but it's also very hard to decide if it's a good game until it's out of early access. It's a big problem I have with gaming.
Well, that is a very important point that Kay makes. We live in this era of people using of whether it's indie or it's mostly indie. Let's be honest. It's more the AA, single A, AAA doesn't really do this, but they use us as beta testers we're personally paying them to be beta testers. And that's a thing now. And a lot of us have kind of accepted it because sometimes we're so hungry for something new to play that we just take it. I'm like, oh shit, I'm ready for something to play. Now, not everybody has a backlog, or not everybody's like the Melees who are happy living in Retroland. And I'm serious. I'm not throwing tickets. I'm being serious here.
No, I know. I love it.
Well, it's not even
Retroland.
No, but you know what I mean, though.
Live in Indie Land.
But you know my point.
I
though.
live in
Some
obscure
people,
weird land.
Yeah, it's
some
great.
people.
I'm having a good time over here.
Very. I listen, like I myself. I mostly play strategy games, RPG games. That's what I play. That's what I'm comfortable with. And even I have a backlog right now with everything going on. So I am not short of anything to play really ever. And I have old games that I will go back and play for comfort zone reasons. Like I just want to burn through this game because I know every little thing to do, and it'll be a relaxing game for me. But some people don't have that. Some people are always looking for that next new thing, that next adrenaline rush, that next endorphin hit. They want that. They need that. They need something new constantly. And this early access, we pay you to be beta testers thing, it has kind of become a legitimate aspect of current day gaming because people have accepted it. And it leads to these companies who maybe aren't ready to give you a full ready product to suddenly be caught off guard. And we get a power situation where maybe the game isn't bad, but it's had a fall off because maybe it was just a spur of the moment thing, but because it's early access, we will never really know the answer. What if they had another 6-7 months to let it bake? I mean, perfect example. This is going in the Wayback Machine a decade ago. You guys know I play MMOs. I've been playing MMOs since 2002. I was a big Warhammer fan a long time. I played Warhammer Fantasy. Shut up. No, I'm playing Warhammer fan, and when they announced Warhammer Age of Reckoning by the guys who did Dark Age of Camelot, oh man, a lot of people were excited. I was excited because I was going to play Warhammer game. I was going to play some buddies, some pals. I was going to run shit. It was going to be realm versus realm, all this stuff. But because EA bought it, they bought the company that did it. They didn't like it. That game needed to be in an oven for another year before it came out. Excuse me. There were all kinds of balancing issues. There was nothing to do. The raids were kind of and then the realm versus realm itself was broken beyond broken. One night, I went to bed. The world was fine. I woke up in the morning, and Altdorf, the capital of the good side, it had been sacked overnight while we were all asleep. It was lame. It was, and I quit that day. I said, "That's it." Now I did a lame ass thing. I didn't hand over the keys to my guild to anybody. I just up and left. I didn't tell. I was ahead of the alliance on our server. I just up and left. I said, "Fuck it, I'm done." That was a bad move, bitch move, but I did it. I was that pissed off. That, and I was going out of the country 2 days later. So that also had something to play with it. Point is, games back in the day when something was released and broken, you knew it right away. Wasn't, and it was usually reserved for an MMO area like that. But nowadays, everything gets an early access release, and we all happily give money for it. Power World,
Yeah, I think early access is a big problem. And I think like another thing is as content creators, we're in a unique and kind of echo chamber situation where we see a trend, we see something new, we want to jump on that thing that's like brand new and fresh. And then other people catch on, they also want to do that. And all of a sudden that blows up. Like I think Helldivers is also a victim of this, by the way. I think a lot of people didn't know Helldivers was a thing. Like it was on my radar and James' radar for a long time. All of a sudden, everyone and their mother is playing Helldivers. And this wouldn't be a game that they necessarily would pick up right away. But a lot of us are in this content creation. We're seeing a game that looks kind of cool. We're starving for something good. So we're going to play it, right? I think Pal World was the same thing. I don't think that makes Pal World a bad game. I just understand when people are black-pilled in the content creation space, when they see people go through cycles of content creation, oh, this is the game of the month. This is what we're going to all talk about. And we're all going to take the same opinions because that's what everyone's saying. I can understand why people are black-pilled like that. We're just in a really unique situation in gaming now. And we didn't have this with retro gaming. And that's why James and I like to focus on retro gaming, because there's things that like no one even heard about or cared about from 20 years ago. Now we get to show that to people. But I do think we're in a very weird space with the internet where like even game cycles feel weird and different compared to before, and games that might not have been elevated before suddenly are, and we're playing them during early access, and then all of a sudden that company is like, why is everyone dropping off? That's bizarre. And then maybe we will pick it up later, or maybe when Pal World releases on the same day, a different game comes out that interests us more and it gets hid in the shadows even though it's a good game. So I think it's all unique. It's weird. And I get the black pill.
Go ahead.
I do think that, I think like with Pal World, like Helldivers 2 has an interesting, like there's a lot of people playing that still because I've said this on my streams that it's built on a solid foundation that can like basically build upon itself, right? Like the gameplay loop is really, it's fairly simple. You drop in procedurally generated like maps basically, and you just kind of go about your objectives, and they're all random every time. But you know what you're doing, what you could be doing, but you can add layers. I can add different mobs on there, different combinations of them. And that gameplay loop is it's highly replayable, and like just depending on your tolerance for replayability, you can go back to that and play it. Like I like it because I can't play it as much as some of my friends. I am astonished at how much people play this game because I would get burned out so fast if I played the way some people play. It's insane. But I can come back to it and feel like I haven't lost too much. Like I'm level 20. I probably have, I don't know, maybe 25 hours in it or something, maybe. But I still like it. I don't feel like I'm far behind. I feel like when I get in those games that I can actually fight against bots, bugs, whatever it is we're doing. Games like Pal World, though, like when you make a survival game, they're very hit or miss. So you either have what it is and people go nuts for it. Like Ark was the same way. Everyone loved Ark. It was super buggy, but people loved it. They built on it. They had, a whole bunch of creatures. And then Pal World is like this, you bomb through that skill tree as fast as you can, and people, that's how people do nowadays. They play games, they're making content, and before you know it, you have nothing left to do. So I do think that the early access program, while it's really helpful, it also shows like what a game is capable of doing over the long run. And that and that's why I don't play survival games really anymore, is because most people that I play with, they play all day long. And then before I know it, I'm at the bottom of that skill tree. Everyone's maxed out. And then like, oh, here's all the shit you need. I'm like, great. I can't even enjoy this game because you gave me everything. And
not to shit on Kel, because I love playing games with Kel. Kel is fucking awesome. He's a part of the channel. I've met him in Matsuri. I like to call him Master Roshi because he's bald. He has a big white beard. And at Anime Matsuri, he bought a turtle backpack and he was walking around with a walking stick. And it's like, you're Master fucking Roshi. He's an awesome fucking dude. He's one of those guys that will play it to max out his level.
Mm-hmm.
Adam, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't he max out his level in Power?
He said he was 4 levels below max.
I don't know, because when we were doing that, he was about 3 or 4 levels ahead of me. And I was in my 30s, I think, when I tapped out, and about because we had played it for a few weeks straight. Being the fact that I paid $25 for it and got over 70 hours of play at it, I had gotten my money's worth at that point. So I'm like, okay, I'm fine. I'm fine putting it down until we come back to it some later date.
I'm a fan of like survival games. I actually do like those games.
Yeah.
When it came to Pal World, the biggest issue we had was the server just
it was
kept
the lag.
crashing,
We couldn't do anything.
It was a nightmare experience. So they have updated it since. They added in just had what it is, raids. Thank you. I was about to say mob bosses. They have added new pals. They're adding stuff to it still.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to early access. I'm opposed to if you're not honest about your early access. Like a big example of that is exploring the universe. Did not
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Scam. I don't care how good it is now. I was one of those people that got scammed in that game. I will never forgive them. And I will never forgive them.
That was a game that I was convinced to buy a PS4. And I'm happy I didn't do it. By the way, I will pull up the.
I remember that game.
I think No Man's Sky and Cyberpunk as well. I can't believe Cyberpunk won an award at the Game Awards.
I mean, when I got No Man's Scam, I just got back from China. I was injured, laid up, sick. What?
Adam then Shags.
Okay. I was injured and laid up, and I couldn't do anything. My foot was all fucked up. I was recovering from having actual coof when I was in China, so I was a mess, and I just needed games to play. And I thought this was going to be a godsend. It's supposed to be some sort of new type of MMO where we're all going to be in this big galaxy together. You can discover planets first. I get in there, and at first it's kind of cool. I'm flying around. I build the ship. I'm collecting stuff, but then I suddenly realized, wait, I'm washing, rinse, repeating on every planet, and there's nothing to do. And then it starts coming out that people are saying, "Oh, we're finding out we're on the same planet. We can't see each other." And then I realized, wow, we got scammed. And I said, screw this, I got rid of it. And now, of course, here we are years later, people going, oh, it's great. And the guy apparently keeps putting out updates. I've seen tweets going, stop, we've forgiven you for that. No, I will never forgive.
I completely agree with you. If you're going to release a product day one, it better be good. I think that's where early access is a unique situation because it's clear on Steam that this is early access. So it's a bit harder to judge. But I think a lot of companies also get away with making money off of early access games, and that's also wrong. But yeah, No Man's Sky, it's slowly increasing. People are like, yeah, this is not a bad game at all. fuck you. It took you like 5 fucking years. How many people spent money on your game before you finally made it good? All the promises, all the lies, everything.
My
And let's
dumbass
not even
bought the
talk about the
collector's
hiring
edition.
practices.
Well, here's
real quick, Shags.
So, and this is where, like, I think there's plenty of companies out there who took everyone's money from early access games and their bad launches and said, no, fuck you. This is our game and this is all we can do. And they ran. Now, you have to give credit where it's due, because he could have done this, but he didn't. He knew that he probably overpromised on what he wanted. Now, it's not the game that I think there's aspects of it that are not perfect, but seeing where it is now, and I've played several of the updates, and it's a really, like, now it's a lot of fun to play. And I think that the universe still feels a bit like dead, but I think even, as ambitious as it was, he made it worth my money. Whatever I paid for it to be, like $30 or $40, like, I've gotten way more than my money for that game, for the amount of hours I've put into it, as much of that I've explored. Again, that is a game I feel runs smooth now. I can quest around and feel like something's happening, and I can enjoy the planets and exploring and the crafting and the base building. But Cyberpunk is like, that's where I think you're right. Is like that. There's no excuse, zero excuses for that game to launch the way it did. And then even after the updates, we're still in a spot where it's like, I reinstalled that after their like 2.0 or 2.1 update or whatever, where it was supposed to be masterful. And I was like, this still runs like shit. Like, I don't have a bad computer. Still ran like shit. I don't care about the characters in the game. The world seems just dead. Like GTA 5, a 12-year-old game or whatever, now seems more alive than Cyberpunk. I don't know, man. It's No Man's Sky. I don't know. And I think they're that developer going to just the planet. What is it? Whatever the new one's going to be called. I think that is probably the better project and probably where they should have started. But I don't know. I disagree with you on No Man's Sky. I think it's in a good place.
I think it's deceptive business
I have a question for
practices,
Shags. Shags,
Yeah.
Did you get it in 2017 when it dropped?
Mhm.
Did you get it then?
Yep.
Well, then you're a better man than I, because to promise the world and deliver nothing back
But
then.
it wasn't nothing. It was nothing.
It was nothing. You
it
went
was
from
not
planet,
much
you
of
built a ship,
anything. It
there
was
were
not much of
3 weird
anything.
species, and then they reveal you're in a simulation and you get shifted back to the beginning.
Okay, go ahead.
No, but I think it's like clear that there were deceptive business practices here. They promised something, they did not give that at launch. I understand if people are coming to it 5 years later and seeing, oh, hey, yeah, this game is okay and whatever. But at the end of the day, like, the internet doesn't forget. I certainly don't forget, as somebody who cares about this industry. You gave us deceptive business practices, and I don't trust you as a studio to give me a product at day one. And the other thing too is, yeah, if you owned the game back in the day when it first came out, sure, you got a lot of that for free when they finally fixed it. But other people were charged full price getting that later on too. Like, they did a re-release of that game. You could find that game for like a cheap, like $20 or whatever it might be if you had like found the original copy. But eventually finding that copy digitally, you're paying like $40, $50. I'm talking Canadian prices.
How about
$1 million.
Destiny 2?
No Man's
Yeah,
Sky.
no, that's what I'm saying. These are all deceptive practices.
Destiny
I don't
2's
forgive you for it.
Destiny 2 is fucked up. So I love Destiny 1.
No,
I played the shit out of Destiny 1. I didn't have a bunch of people to play the whole raids on, but I loved fucking Destiny 1. Destiny 2 comes out. I bought it at launch day. My pre-order didn't go through, so I got all fucked out of it. I waited a few years. Then I find out from my brother, who played Destiny 1 from Destiny 2 from day one, played it all the way through, and goes like, oh yeah, if you don't buy it by this point in time and you don't play it by this point in time, yeah, all the things that came prior to a hand are all fucking gone. So now if I buy the game, start playing the game, and enjoy the game, I get fucked out of a bunch of content because they decided to just start rolling over.
Yeah, the original story is
that
completely
shit.
gone.
Yeah.
See, my problem with No Man's Sky was they did a job posting way back that pretty much said white people need not apply and all this. So I always
Did they?
boycotted.
Yeah, that was a big thing back in the day.
I was like,
that.
No Man's Sky was like the game I was dreaming of, and it like since
Yeah.
I was a kid. That and Subnautica is another one that pulled some shit, and I was just
Didn't
like,
Subnautica
oh, okay.
fire their musician or something? Like
Pretty
their
much,
audio
yeah.
guy?
Subnautica fired their audio guy because of the politics he posted on Twitter, and they were like, "Okay, you're gone." And it was like super light stuff as well. So,
So I haven't
like
seen that, but I saw the what was the game? It was the it was last year. It was like Automaton, kind of like a BioShock
the Ken Levine,
revitalization.
Judas.
No, it
I
wasn't
can't
Judas.
wait for that. That
I
looks
know
so
what,
good.
I think I know what you're
Okay,
talking
good.
about.
It was like BioShock, but you were going up against robots.
in Russia.
Oh, the Russian
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Hearts. Something Hearts.
God.
Atomic
dude.
Heart.
Came out last
Atomic
year.
Heart.
Atomic
Yeah,
Heart.
wow, that flamed up and went away real quick.
That flamed up
It's
real
good.
fast, and they turned out that the game might be fun, but for a lot of people, it was kind of unplayable. Story mode, I don't think was decent. I didn't play it myself because I was like,
That's interesting because we started playing that on our channel and it's been really cool so far.
It-
So
I
I'm
want
curious
to
see
dig
the
into
end
it
of
more. It's very
so
BioShock.
what I found out about it was like from day one, it was a little bit broken. They had probably put out updates that fixed it since then. But like when you started talking about musicians, I remember they hired a musician for the game. I'm trying to remember what fucking game he worked on, but he was I think he worked on Halo. No, it wasn't Halo. It was some Microsoft game that he was like famous for, and he came out and said, "You know what? After finding out that because this was shortly after the whole Ukraine shit came out and people started arguing,
Okay,
is this game made in Russia or was this game made somewhere else? Blah blah blah
so
blah blah. Russia,
Oh, there was a
Ukraine.
conspiracy with it being like fun. If you bought Atomic Heart, you were funding the Russian war effort.
Yeah.
And all that.
Oh my
Yeah.
Yes,
God.
and because of that, the
This is
musician of the game.
insane.
Oh, the musician worked on the new Doom games. Oh, what were they? Doom Eternal and
Oh,
no, wait.
hold on.
Doom Eternal
Yeah.
was the latest one, but the
Mick Gordon?
one prior to that.
Was it
Huh?
Mick Gordon you're talking about? Mick Gordon?
I think
Is that
so.
it?
I think so. He worked on the music of that, and he said, "Yeah, I'm deciding to put all my music towards the Ukraine fund. I'm donating it all towards the Ukraine fund." I'm like, bullshit. You're not donating all.
See,
this
this
shit
is
to
this
Ukraine."
is where, you know, and it's a shame because James, I don't know if you guys played Subnautica or whatever, or if you shelved it because of that drama.
Yeah.
But
So it was personally like I don't tell anyone that they have to follow my boycotts or whatever. I vote with my wallet.
Right.
And I was just personally not happy with them firing the guy from Subnautica, and I can find the story on that. For some reason, I can't find the No Man's Sky story, but I very distinctly remember them doing like a typical like HR style post where they said we're not looking to hire white people at this time. But yeah, the Subnautica thing
quick,
was
for those of you who don't know Subnautica's story, what is it?
You mean like the controversy or like its storyline?
The controversy,
Yeah.
mainly.
So pretty
'Cause I know the
much,
story.
yeah. So let me pull it up right now. The Subnautica dev, and I believe he was on the audio side. He was fired for quote unquote hateful statements, and pretty much he posted stuff on his Twitter, and they fired him over it. And it was like super like milquetoast, like I think pretty much pro Trump style stuff. Like it wasn't like he was saying like kill all these people or anything. It was just like standard right wing politics, and they fired the guy over that. And so me personally, I'm finding a Kotaku article right now on it, which is the best journalism ever. But so for me personally, I was so excited for that game. I love underwater games so much, especially exploratory stuff. So I decided, I'm like, nope, they're not going to get $1 from me, even though I was super excited for it, and I never gave them $1 from that.
that's what's just I was thinking the other day, or maybe it was today, about like politics getting into games, or I think I tweeted about it today. Like these games, people want good games. They don't care like how politics are woven through them. And I totally respect your decision to vote to vote with your wallet. That makes total sense, and I back it. But it just feels like people are missing out such great games because of that. And it just sucks.
Yeah,
because-
like if it was flipped and like this person was super left wing or something and they kept them on or something, that wouldn't make me boycott the game. But it was the firing of the guy that worked for the company just because he had opinions online that pissed me off at the company, and I was like, for me personally, no. And I know I would love the game, but
I actually don't disagree with you guys. You had, and I was gonna go into a full thread because I have every tweet via Grums here because Alf and I are in the same private chat. But we ended up finding out that the community manager for Helldivers is a questionable individual. Ended up blocking Grums, but she uberly thinks that Helldivers is uber woke. And her argument is because game was made by a lot of LGBTQ people and brown people and black people and women, and it's a big satire on jingoism. But when I take a look at I can't remember. When I take a look at Helldivers, I don't see wokeness. I see something more akin to like I just had it. Starship Troopers, which was supposed to be like a parody on
But
conservatism.
this is the Starship Troopers argument, though, is that the Paul Verhoeven, the director of Starship Troopers, it's supposed to be mocking and making a parody of fascism. But then the fan base, this is the Archie Bunker effect, I call it. The fan base is like, this is pretty cool, actually. And then the creator goes, no, you're not supposed to like it. And so this happened with Archie Bunker. This happens with everything Alan Moore made, especially Watchmen and Rorschach. And this is every Paul Verhoeven movie, like RoboCop is an attack on corporatism and Total Recall and all that stuff. So, and Starship Troopers is like the prime example. So the community manager here is saying it's woke, similar to how Paul Verhoeven says that Starship Troopers is woke, even though like there's a lot of people that will be like, you accidentally made something super cool and you don't realize it. So that's the kind of position I believe this person is coming from.
Mm-hmm. I 100% agree, and I've been drinking a little bit too much. I forgot how I got on this train
because I said the Subnautica thing. If you want, I posted the article if you want to learn more about the Subnautica stuff in the private chat. But yeah,
shit, I can be.
I just think that the Helldivers shit is just like, again, like I have a friend who works like in gaming. He's making his own game. He does a lot of work with retro shooters, like arena shooters, and like he had commented that he knows the person that Grums was essentially attacking or whatever, and it's like, I personally know this person. They're a good person. I don't necessarily know him to be woke. I've known him to be very critical of like Twitch and the gaming space recently, the streaming space recently. And I trust his opinion on things. So I'm not really passing judgment on her, but it's more of a like passing judgment on this whole Are
you talking about the whole Helldivers situation?
Yeah, the Helldivers thing you put up.
Grums actually came out and said like he never interacted with her before. He's never talked about her before. Like I actually do have an in with Grums myself, and I was gonna ask him to come on here, and he's like, yeah, I've never talked with her before, but she's blocked me, she's attacked me. Like there is a situation going on here. It's kind of weird.
I think she probably saw what was coming her way, and so she like instinctually was blocking kind of the more.
What I will say,
talking about it.
We're also ignoring the fact that block lists exist, right? Maybe
block lists exist.
Block list.
And what Grums has said behind the scenes, and I'm not leaking DMs or any shit like that. The community managers group is, which I find this fucking weird. They're incredibly tight and they get peer pressured into doing shit, which I find fucking
the games
weird.
Industry as a whole is incredibly tight, and
it's a smaller industry than people realize. Everyone,
but when it comes to like the community manager side, like what the fuck does a community? I'm not trying to shit on Sheep Cityan, for example. I love Sheep, but he's the community manager for Rippaverse. The fuck does a community manager actually do?
Sure. I think the community manager role is an important role. It's essentially your liaison between your community and the people working at that company. So I actually think it's more important to have somebody who's neutral in that role, who can properly relay
can agree
what
with
the
that.
community is saying your customers want, at the same time representing your business properly. So I actually think it is a really important role, but at the end of the day, what they actually do, it could be questionable. But the thing ultimately, and I've said this on another show as well, is like they end up usually replacing the CEO because the CEO has a hard time kind of letting go of that like conversation with their customers. But eventually they get so big that they have to focus on bigger things in their business in order to keep the games coming. So they'll hire someone that they really trust. Now, the big problem is this is a very high trust role. And I don't think a lot of these companies are prepared to get the proper qualifications, the proper coaching for these people in this role. And that's why we're seeing this a lot, because there's so many game companies that are popping up and maybe they're getting bigger faster than they expected, like a Helldivers, and they don't know what to do. They need to hire, they need to take care of this. Okay, well, this person's qualified. Maybe they have experience in the gaming industry or they've run other communities before. We'll bring you in. But it's a lot more than that. You have to also be able to communicate properly between the two sides. And it's a really easy role to abuse, but I think it's important. I think it's essential.
And what I will say with this Catherine with this Catherine Baskin chick, who is the community manager of Helldivers, she legitimately tweeted this out because somebody responded, didn't they ban people from their Discord for just suggesting they add LGBT colored capes? Fuck that goddamn slogan. No, we only ban bigots, transphobes, homophobes, racists, etc. are not welcomed in our community. We had to restrict the topics in the Helldivers to general chat for a while because it was triggered massive waves of hate speech, which our staff was struggling with emotionally. Which I'm just saying, listen, Helldivers 2 it's popular with literally everybody.
Let me play devil's advocate real quick. Real quick. We all restrict like what we talk about in certain channels in our Discord. So that like I can understand. It's cringe to say hate speech. We all think that, right? We're all like, oh, hate speech, whatever. But us in the same way, like I'm not exactly like promoting and saying, yeah, let's all be bigots, transphobes, and homophobes and racists in my Discord. I'm all for free speech, but it's like, let's be respectful of what's going on. Again, this is me playing devil's advocate here, and her as the community manager.
Yeah.
Then the real
devil's
devil,
advocate. Yeah.
Then the real devil, then me.
When they say hate speech and they're saying all that shit, 90% of the time they're lying through their teeth. It's not hate speech. If you tell them they're wrong, that's hate speech to them. So it's hard for me to sit there and say, yeah, if they're saying that it's any way legitimate. Chances are they're just banning people for disagreeing.
Yeah, the hate speech thing, I think, is the only thing I'm kind of like rolling my eyes at here. But there's a part of this that we all do already. And again, this is where and I think Kay was kind of talking about how like it's easy to abuse this position because you're meant to quote unquote protect and manage a lot of people, and there's probably a lot of people in this Discord and they didn't necessarily expect it so fast. I mean, 400,000 plus people playing their game, and I imagine even if a fraction of those people in the Discord, it's really hard to manage. And again, this game really leans into some funny things, but I guess people could take them the wrong way. Again, I don't believe her. I'm not necessarily defending her. I'm just saying that, like,
I want to quickly say that, like, I don't think necessarily the community managers are the problem. I think this is like an overarching problem in the entire industry. I've gotten into many fights with many community managers, and it's because they are kind of at the front lines in between the community and the devs. So if you see a community manager that kind of has this politics and, they're talking this way and everything, for me, I take that personally not so much as just indicative on them, but that's kind of more of the entire company. This person was hired very intentionally by HR, and they're being told to put this stuff forward. And so I have personally, again, I don't say anyone has to follow my lead, but another game that is very similar to Helldivers in its gameplay and also how you can take it in a fashy way is Warhammer 40k Darktide. A lot of 40k fans are very much into the, this is very based and kill everything and heresy, as I am. And their community manager for that game, like, I got banned off the forums because the community manager was very lefty and was talking about the same stuff. We banned the bigots and all that stuff. But to me, those devs, Fat Shark, what I go is to, like, they hired this person. This is who they are choosing to represent their company. They're very aware of this. These people aren't stupid. It's not like, what? All these companies are hiring these community managers that are left when we're super far right? No, like, this is how they are. The thing is, a lot of devs know not to go on Twitter, go on social media. And a lot of video game companies now, especially since Gamergate 1, have created like clause in their employee what's the term, their handbooks, to be like, you cannot have like a public Twitter and all this stuff, only the community manager is. So that, like, this person, I don't hate this person, but I also think it's totally fair if you look at this and you're like, based on your personal politics, do you want to support this game? Do you want to support these devs? What do you want to do? It's good. I don't want this person to be fired. Like I just said with Subnautica, I personally boycotted that because that dev was fired. I don't want this person fired, but I do think it is a good indicator that you can learn and be like, this is where this company stands. Does this make you vote with your wallet? Does this not matter to you? That's totally up to you guys, but it's good knowledge to have that this is how the company is.
I do find it real quick, Dermy, just to respond to him. I do find it interesting though that a group like that made this game. So if it is a diverse group like that who wouldn't normally be like, oh yeah, like let's be even satirical, like they still put it out because a lot of, I mean, how many times have we been?
I'm sorry, Dermy, but yeah, no, you created.
I started questioning why am I raising my hand
on your own show.
But anyway, but Shags, I think it's a Paul Verhoeven effect.
Right.
In my opinion, yeah. They think it's parody, and we think it's really cool. So
I don't know who Paul Verhoeven is off the top of my
director
head.
of Starship Troopers.
Because you're a child.
Starship Troopers. Thank you very much.
And many others.
I'm a little bit drunk. I recently heard that I don't know why he thought this was a smart idea, but he made Starship Troopers, and his idea of showing the bad guys as his idea to show the bad guys as being bad was to cast them as being attractive individuals. So like Rico,
but think about it, like they're all very attractive blonde white people in black leather. And he thought that was like ding ding ding, like this is obvious.
Actually, only one of them is blonde. The other two, actually, is Rico blonde?
They're all hot regardless. That's the point.
Dirty blonde.
He made them intentionally attractive. He's talked about this a lot.
I'm not trying to bring up our argument.
But the movie is not the same as the book.
No, actually, this book you could argue is not a parody. It's saying this is the right way to be, which is it's even funnier. But Paul Verhoeven is very, very, very lefty, but then he makes art that is like supposed to mock the right, but then the right's like, this, you made the coolest thing ever. Like what's wrong with you?
So my dad is like, I don't like to shit on my dad. My dad's an awesome individual. I love my dad to death. He's a boomer. He is what he is.
Mm-hmm.
He hates Starship Troopers, and I'm sitting here. I literally bought it recently. I'm like, you know what? I'd love to live in the world of Starship Troopers, even as hell as it is. That government system makes fucking sense. Okay?
Being a
service guarantees citizenship.
Serving the government, serving in the military to become a citizen.
Yeah. But listen, I love Helldivers. Helldivers is a fun game. But according to Lethal, and I guess we need to look more into Arrowhead Studio. Wait,
there's a reason I only play Nintendo
look
games.
Into Arrowhead, good games, but oh boy, prepare yourself for a rabbit hole. Now, what I will say about this is, I don't give a shit if a company itself is woke. If you're putting out decent games, you're putting out decent games. If you're putting out woke games like Validate, I don't give a shit that Validate exists. I don't care that you're putting out a woke piece of shit. Put out your woke piece of shit, Nobody's gonna buy it. If you're a woke company putting out a good game, I'm gonna buy the good game. I'm gonna say, hey, this is a good game. Hey, this is a good movie made by a bunch of woke pieces of shit. I don't care. I'm just happy enough that I have what I have. The fact that the community manager thinks that just because the game was made by gay people, queer people, whatever. I don't even know what LGBT even means anymore. The
They've
fact
added
that a
like
game was
additional millions of acronyms to it. It's ridiculous.
yeah. The fact that like, for example, the fact that
Pi
Matrix
has less digits than that acronym now.
yeah. The fact that Matrix was made by brothers that became trans means jack shit. I like Matrix and I like Matrix 3. I like Matrix 3 because I like the fight at the end.
As long as you say
I
don't,
like
don't
Helldivers.
say you like
I don't give a
Matrix 4.
shit that brown people and black people made the game. I think the game's fun. I think it's a good time. I'm looking forward to playing it after the end of the stream. I like the game.
Yeah, no, and that's
So
fine.
like the point of
I
contention here is that this is a community manager and they're being very vocal on their Twitter about this. I think that's the problem people are having.
And I don't have a problem.
There's a difference between somebody having certain politics and working at a company and just like, in my opinion, in my perfect world, no one should give a fuck what your politics are. You just make good games. It doesn't matter if you have people on the left, right, center, whatever, building a game together. At the end of the day, I don't need to know what my coworkers' politics are. I don't need to know the studio's politics at all. It should be a great game. But the problem is that this is a community manager, which is a front-facing role. They're talking directly with the community. It is clear that they work for this company, and then they're now saying things like this. That is the problem here.
Shags, maybe I need Sheep here for just to help me out with this, because again, he's the community manager for Rippaverse. But you stream with him a lot. Sheep is allowed to have his. Does Sheep manage the Rippaverse page at all on Twitter?
I'm not sure. I mean, I think a lot. I honestly, I don't want to misspeak and say what he does and be wrong. But I think Kay has it pretty, like, he basically is doing that. He's doing a lot of communication between fans and like the Rippaverse crew. I know that's a big part of his job.
And the sole reason I'm asking that is because it's something that I don't. Kay and James, I don't care if you care about them or not, but it's something that Jeremy has said. Jeremy believes that the brand itself should not have a political position. The community manager, because I still don't fucking know why you have a community
Well, look,
manager.
a community manager can have their own position, but this person was very specifically talking about the game and how they treat customers based on their views. That is the problem. Now, the thing, I don't want to speak on Sheep's behalf either because I don't know him well enough. I don't know his role well enough. To be honest, I don't know much about Geeks and Gamers, Rippaverse, all this stuff, right? But Rippaverse, to my knowledge, already had a fan base before they even started creating content. Therefore, there is going to be a certain political slant. I think that it's okay for Sheep to be in that position because they already have a huge fan base that might have that political opinion. It's a little bit unique for that specific brand. Now, Helldivers didn't come out as like we're a right-wing game, for example, or a left-wing game. So it's a little bit of a different situation. I'm not saying that Rippaverse should have a certain stance, left or right. In my ideal world, we don't know anyone's politics when they're building products for us. I just want a good product.
Yeah.
But I think there is a uniqueness to this being, like, I don't know much about Eric July, but I know that he was a content creator first, to my knowledge. So it makes sense if he had certain opinions and people were on board for him regardless, and then they wanted to support his product, and they realized, hey, I actually like your product and I'm going to support it. And maybe you brought more people along that just know about his product and that's it. It still makes sense for the politics to be a little bit more involved because of the roots of that. I don't think it's the same comparison with Helldivers, which should be completely neutral. Any other game as well, completely neutral.
And for me, like I said, like this community manager is just indicative of the company, and I kind of am a believer of, you know, never interrupt your enemy when they're making a mistake. And so her being loud and open about this, it's just like, I don't want her to delete all these tweets. I want to know that this is a community manager so that I can make an informed decision if I'm going to keep playing this game or not. So
I wouldn't say
you can have at it.
I wouldn't say this is indicative of the company, because the stories that came out was that people were asking this company to make capes that had the trans flag on it, and they said, you know, stuff it. We want a universe that is free of what we deal with in our current universe.
Did they actually say no, or I think they've kind of
This
dodged
is another
the
unique
question.
problem, is that a lot of people are starving for which side are they on, because in the industry a lot of people want to be defended right now. They feel like they're like, a lot of devs feel like they're under attack right now because we're quote unquote a harassment campaign. They want the Helldivers team to speak on what side they're on, and now there's something to hook, line, and sinker, and this person's giving them that.
The understanding I have about the Helldivers creators is they want this game to be independent of our current universe. They want it to be this universe,
Super Earth,
a parody universe, but they want it to be They want it to be its thing. They don't want our stuff bleeding over into this universe. That's the way I understand it.
And
I personally,
But do we understand it that way because no one has spoke? Do we understand it that way because no one has spoken out until this point, and now we finally have someone who has? That's what I'm trying to understand, because I don't think that like they've taken a stance as a studio. I agree that we shouldn't take one person's perspective as a reflection of the entire studio. I think that's wrong too. But this is what people are going to latch onto right now. It is a unique situation. I think people are really looking to see where the studio stands with their politics, because nowadays that's important to people for some reason. It shouldn't be. So I understand why people are latching on to this, but I don't necessarily agree it reflects the entire studio. It's just maybe the studio needs to come out and say, we will hire people regardless of their politics. We just want to give you a good game. That's all they need to fucking do on the PR side. But they're not doing that yet.
What I'll say is, I think this is, when it comes to the community manager, I don't know enough about like how community managers work, things of that nature, but I take this as a similar situation as body type 1 and, for joke of it, body type B. Because a lot of people like to say, oh my God, they took a gendered position in saying that there's no gender when they have body type A, body type B, body type 1, body type 2, when it's clearly male, female. When my position is like, you taking the middle ground right now is simply saying there's body type 1 and body type 2. Okay. Body type 2 is distinctly female. Body type 1 is distinctly male. If you say that there's one body type and you can do whatever the fuck you want to said body type, that's you taking political position. Similar with like Baldur's Gate. You can create all sorts of monsters within Baldur's Gate 3. Straight up like chick with a dick with big tits and sounds like fucking this.
Your type of girl.
You fuck off, Cloud. You can create all types of monstrosity with that. But if you do the simple body type 1, which is distinctly male, and body type 2, that is distinctly female, that is you taking the middle position. Now, there's a lot of people saying this sole fact they have body type 1 and body type 2 means that they're taking position. I'm like, but within the modern day situation that we're living in, if you say male or female, you're taking political position. If you're saying,
I think you're taking a political position doing body type 1 and body type 2 for the record. Like, I don't like that games are doing that either. I think either way, you're kind of boned either way. That's the problem with the current climate. And that's why it's so blackpilling, because no matter what the fuck you say or do, even one person says one fucking thing, all of a sudden your game is completely left wing or right wing, and you're going to have an audience based on that. We need to get rid of that shit.
I don't disagree, Kay. I don't disagree. That's why when I see body type A, body type B, body type 1, body type whatever the fuck, that is distinctly one way or the other way, I'm not so apprehensive about it, because it's like, what the fuck
completely
are these
am.
I'm not so apprehensive about it, because what the fuck are these companies supposed to do? They're trying.
They should
to
go
make,
male and female. That's biologically proven. That's what they should do.
But
Body
I
type 1
understand.
and body type 2 is pandering. I mean, that might just be a personal opinion, but up until now, that's been what it's been. So why
Isn't
are
that?
we
But isn't that the
definitely
black
out?
pilling position? Like, I think you're black pilling by doing that. Like, I don't. I think it's a non-issue at the end of the day because, like, if you make it if you make it a deal, like you're saying this is important to me. This is my position on it. This is the way it's got to be. Where at the end of the day, like body type 1, body type 2, like sure, I guess it's annoying, but like I barely even look at that. Like. It's a male and a female. Like it's
and to agree with actually Shags here, and I don't hate to
not
piss you
attacking
off
you, Kay.
because
Just to keep
I
it
love
down.
you, Kay,
It's a conversation.
but
I don't care.
yeah, it's a conversation. You have to realize that we're in such a politicized world that the simple fact of saying male and female makes your game fucking weak.
Well,
when
here's
all it should be is here's male and female. I get it. The simple and you want these game managers and these game developers are simply going out there saying, hey, how do we communicate with the most possible people as possible?
But this is my problem. Body type 1 and body type 2 is talking to a certain audience. Male and female is talking to a certain audience, but ultimately male and female has always been the answer up until modern progressive politics. So like it doesn't make sense that like going to body type 1 and body type 2 is ultimately pandering to a certain audience that's more sensitive.
I think it's playing the middle ground is what I ultimately think it
I
is.
think it's playing to one side because
pandering.
ultimately, are you a man or a woman?
Yes.
Are you a man or a woman?
Yes.
Are you a man
But
or a woman?
here-
That's
here-
what
here's the
life has
thing.
been
Here's
this
the thing.
entire fucking time.
In reality, what it should be is man and woman should be middle ground. Then on the far to one way is transgenders never exist. To the far the other way is 2-year-olds can be transgender. And instead, they have moved the Overton window to now where if you say man and women are a thing, you're somehow radical. And that's the problem we
it's
have.
a small,
is
but here's the
dragging it
thing.
to
Here's
that
the thing.
radical
I think we're just got to be careful with how you go about this. I don't necessarily disagree with you, but like you're talking about a kind of a small subset of people. The majority of people are still on board with male and female. Acknowledging male and female and body type. Hold on.
Pandering? But why are we pandering to people that are asking for body type 1 and 2?
Let him finish.
Hey, I love you, but let Shags finish.
I'm not saying that these companies aren't actually pandering. They probably are, but them doing it and it existing, like I don't believe it's having the effect that people are actually doing. Like they're there, but by us fixating on it and pointing at it constantly, it's creating more of an issue than it exists there. We don't have to agree with it, and we can certainly point that out. But body type 1 and body type 2, along with male and female, it's there. But I don't think that it's making kids at 2 years old become transgender or it might be
made that argument at all. I'm merely saying, like, if you walk up to someone, do you say, "Are you body type 1 or body type 2?" Or do you go, "Hey, you look like a woman. I'm gonna call you a she"? That's very different to me. It's not saying that 2-year-olds are transgender because they say body type 1 and body type 2 is in a game. That's a very different conversation.
I was more responding to Devil, but
here's my problem: is a death by 1,000 cuts. They want you to ignore these little things like body type 1 and body type 2 because then you're going to ignore the second thing and you're going to ignore the third thing, and that's why now we have them teaching this to children as young as 2 in schools. Is because we ignored these things when they were doing just the smaller things. That's why I don't surrender any ground to them, because it would be easy if we could just say, okay, let them have that. It's fine. But they're not going to be happy with that. So you say body type 1, body type 2. Like I said, next they're going to say you can't even have that. You have to have every single character in the game be innocuous. They can't be a man or a woman. They have to be some amalgamation, because otherwise you're going to offend this person or that thing or that. And so, no, I won't let them have that.
Well, Devil, how about this? As we talked about before with now Pokemon Go, they're no longer having a different male and female body frame. It's just going to be one frame for both genders.
Yep.
The more we
ultimately, I
ignore
think
it, the more it just continues to be a problem, and it festers and it festers, and then it's going to be too late.
Yeah, and this is why I'm all for like giving people like the information, and it's up to it's up to everyone in the chat and like everyone that wants to purchase this to make informed decisions. Is this a big deal to you? No, then go ahead and buy it. I can't stop you. But if you feel like you want this stuff to stop, the only way they're going to learn is voting with your wallet, because these people are so they're so based on their morals that they're going to die on their sword. They don't care if they lose money, but the publishers and like the guys at the top care about money. So the only way, if this is ever going to end, is by voting with your wallet and everything. That's why I love practices like Steam having the 2-hour refund window and everything. So I totally, I if it's not a big deal to you, fine. But I definitely think all this stuff should be pointed out. What kind of people are making your games, and all the stuff that's in the game. And then it's up to you guys to be like, is this an important thing? Like, am I going to play the game regardless, or am I going to say no? I'm going to go do something else. And that's something we like to do. Is we look for the games that are like just completely badass or great, and they're ignoring all this shit. And like those are the devs, and like all those devs, like they're usually indie devs, and they're like 1-person teams, and like they're making this out of love. So I love putting a spotlight on those guys that are just trying to make good old-fashioned fun gaming.
The best part of what I'm saying is I agree with you guys in this, and I do think that, again, and like what you said, James, is we should point the stuff out when we want to. Like I'm not telling anyone not to do it necessarily. What I'm saying is that there are battles to be fought, and I think sometimes, like, I don't know, there's like in Devil, you were talking about it earlier, like, and chat's been talking about it, like, oh, the slippery slope and getting to our kids and stuff like that. And I know better than most. I got kids that are in kindergarten, first grade. So I'm starting to like watch out for that shit and where it is. My older boy plays games, but I don't know. Some of this stuff I just find is we're just missing the mark a little bit, and that's just how I feel about it. And I
think a lot. Oh, sorry, we're passionate. Sorry, go on.
No, go ahead. You're good.
I think a lot of the fatigue that you're feeling, a lot of people are feeling, is that quote unquote, our side, and like we're all like we have very different opinions here. Like I don't even get into my politics or anything because I want our channel to be all about gaming. But I think a lot of the people that kind of have our similar mindset, the reason I feel fatigue is that we're always on the defensive. And the other side is always on the offensive. This is like one-way football here. They're the ones actively going into the companies. They're the ones pushing people out. They're the ones pushing their agenda. And all we can really do is vote with our wallets and point it out. And that can get really exhausting. So I think a good way to feel refreshed and feel good about this is to find like the devs that are on our side and, making games that are on our side and being like, you know what, screw those guys making, all this bull crap. Let's play this cool game, this great game. There was a game that just got recently banned in Germany, The Great Rebellion, which is very on the other side. And it's, I was talking to the dev and I'm like, man, this is probably not going to only be in Germany because of how Valve is lately. And he's like, well, I really hope not, but you can buy it here and here. And so I'm excited to dig into that game. Shout out to Extra Zero for being like, hell yeah. And he bought me the game. I was going to buy it already. And he's like, don't buy it. Check your Discord. And that it's like that kind of energy is a lot more refreshing, a lot more fun to be like, let's talk about a good game. Let's celebrate this guy. Let's see if we can prop him up and give him a fighting chance. So if you're feeling fatigue and everything, I mean, that's something that me and Kay do all the time. We had another developer that made this game that's like a Punch-Out homage, and he reached out to us and he said, I really like what you guys are doing and saying. How do I also get in that? And I'm like, let's stream your game, man. And I did full disclosure. He reached out to us. I don't want to feel like it's a backdoor deal. I bought his game with money. And he's like, I would have given you a key. And I'm like, no, I bought it. And I streamed it. And I'm like, it's not the best game in the world, but it's pretty damn cool that you did this. So I think that's a lot of the good energy, and that kind of washes away a lot of the fatigue from this.
One of the things that washes away the fatigue for me is like games like Vindicus, Defying Fate, which I don't have. It's dug deep within my bookmarks, which I will not pull up on stream because of obvious reasons. But it looks like a sexy woman knight. Which,
is this a sequel to the original? Is this the second game?
No, just Vindictus, Defying Fate. I've never played the first game. And it looks like a fun game where you're battling like werewolf style monsters in like I would say like a Souls style gameplay, where at the same time one of your main characters is a very attractive female.
Is
I
this a
think that's
Korean game? It's always the Koreans making the sexy stuff.
I don't know. I should look deeper into it.
I believe
It
it
looks
is.
Korean. Yeah,
I have heard it's a Korean game. Yeah.
I knew it. There's
There-
a certain way. and it's
Kyle
all-
has a clip of this very attractive main character, or at least one of the main characters, doing all sorts of different motions that the game itself pre-programs in. And trust me, I am very on board with this game.
Confirmed it's
And-
Korean, by the way. I looked it up on Steam.
That's so funny.
I'm actually looking forward to this game. I like what I'm seeing.
He's getting the lotion ready.
I am obviously no. I'm getting the coconut oil ready. Thank you very much.
Stop.
Yeah,
are you
one-
pampering your penis?
One of my
Stop.
favorite white pills that I love to share surrounding all this stuff is about the game Kingdom Come Deliverance, and I've told the story before. But Kingdom Come Deliverance was an indie game. It's pretty much imagine realistic Elder Scrolls, super realistic Elder Scrolls, and I mean I'm doing this from memory, but the dev was super based, the lead dev, and he was heavily involved in Gamergate and all this stuff back in the day, and he was making his game based in like I'm roughly saying like 14th century Europe. And so all these people on Twitter were complaining because all the NPCs were white. And it's like, well, it's 14th century Europe. And so he did one tweet and he said, me and the historian that I hired to work on this game are laughing at you all. And he took a photo with that guy. And everyone was like, your game is going to fail. But guess what? If you looked at Steam charts, when that game came out, it was beating the Assassin's Creed that came out. It was beating the Far Cry. And it was because he made a good quality game and he stuck to his guns. And so I support the good guys is what I'm saying.
On that note, James, even though the sales charts pale in comparison to some of the other sales charts that Final Fantasy has done, Final Fantasy 16 actually did a similar thing. It was based in a more European stylized game. And you had Kotaku at the time actually shitting on the game because there was too many good white characters. There was too many good white things going on within the game. And you had the director, Yoshi P, Adam, correct me if I'm wrong, actually come out and say like,
that article. Yeah, the IGN, he did the review with IGN, and we actually covered it on stream at one point, and they tried to basically back him into a corner to trick him and saying stuff, and with class and tact, he totally outmaneuvered them and threw their wokeness in their face without being insulting and without this, but it was a class act move, but he totally threw it in their face. Everybody saw it. And because Yoshi P is only here to make good games and entertain his customer base, a customer base who he is constantly interacting with and listens to. Just look at Final Fantasy 14. Just look at what they tried to do with 16. And unfortunately, Yoshi P looks like he's going to be done soon. He's going to be stepping down with his control. His tour is done. He wants to just relax now. Of course, it makes me sad because the man literally saved
Final
14.
Fantasy.
He saved 14. He rebuilt it from the disastrous 1.0. I was there. It was horrible. And then he has spread a good culture in their departments for making these games. So I will be sad when he decides to go. But yeah, that was a moment of awesome where he just, IGN, you just trying to trick me? Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, and I remember Kotaku writing an article on it in which they were like complaining that it was way too white because the game was stylized within a European culture. And they were trying to say, well, there were black people in Europe and the medieval Europe and everything like that, and that weren't slaves. And they were trying to do this whole like 180, trying to say that he was racist and stuff. And he was like, no, I'm doing it within the base culture. I'm doing it within like what it was stylized off of, and I'm not trying to jump into this whole woke mind virus and stuff. And I will say it is sad to see Yoshi P leave. I know there's a lot of complaints within Square Enix. Square Enix has to dig itself out of a massive hole it's made.
Hey, this has been a lot of fun. There's
I'm
zero wokeism in here. Zero. Nothing.
I'm looking
Anybody says
forward
that is
to-
a liar.
I'm looking forward to Rebirth. I'm 100% looking forward to Rebirth. We have a whole
Dermy.
argument on this thing about remake versus Rebirth.
Dermy, ask me how many hours I put into Rebirth right now in the past month.
I'm gonna take a good gamble and say you put in roughly 60 to 120 hours.
155. Now it's a little padded because I had to replay a section because I screwed up my Tifa date night and I was trying to fix it. And then like a boomer, I saved over it what I was working on the other day. So I had to replay an entire section, but it was worth it in the end because I got my date night. But so you gotta fudge little numbers there, but still 155 hours. I'm 85% of the way through. And I've enjoyed pretty much, I would say 95% of it.
And we've been all over the place during this whole what was supposed to be like blood sports style debate.
No, this was not blood sports. This was definitely not. But I think it was a good discussion, regardless.
Yeah, we've been all over the place. And what I will say, when it comes to Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth, they're completely different games. And even when it comes to Remake, I actually like. There's one segment out of the entire game that I say like justifies it being what I would argue a 2.0. And it's once you get to the Fate segment towards the very latter half of the game, you hear Red specifically say, after they show you a bunch of segments of the future that is from like the main game, and he specifically says, this is a future that could happen if we fail today. Which simply says, "Hey, they're doing multiverse."
Hey, plug your
multiverse.
ears. You still haven't played it.
Yeah, Kay,
Well, I'm purposely tuning out. Don't worry.
Perfect.
Yeah, don't worry. She's looking.
Think
at my,
about the Magic School Bus or something.
she's-
There you go.
she's thinking about-
Seatbelts, everyone.
As soon as I heard FF7, I was like, I'm gonna tune out.
La,
until I hear
la,
different
la.
words.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Keep tuning out.
Yeah, I love you. I love you.
I didn't
Kay.
spoil anything.
I'm gonna spoil a little bit, but you specifically hear Red say, and this is like a 4-year-old game at this point. Fuck it. This is a future that could.
Well, if we're talking about remake.
possibly
I already
happen.
beat it, not Rebirth though.
Just not
Yeah, we're
Rebirth,
talking
yeah,
about remake. I haven't played Rebirth either. This is a future that could possibly happen, and what he's showing you is the like actual Final Fantasy VII cutscenes, stuff like that, things that happen in Final Fantasy VII. So then, moving forward past remake, tells you that everything's different. Everything's
I can
completely
confirm it
different.
is.
Everything
Very
completely off track. There might be similar notes, but this is a different
are.
game altogether.
Dermy, share the meme, and then I've got to head out.
Oh yeah. We've been going for how many hours? Almost
3 hours.
3 hours.
We should close out.
There's a few
here's-
memes.
And an hour was just tonguing a plushie.
Where was the other memes? Cloud. I didn't-
Cloud shared them in chat, and how Cloud shares them is fucking gay.
You're
Share them in
gay.
chat, damn it.
No, gay, Cloud, you're fucking gay because you have to go through private chat.
All right. Well, I will head out.
Oh, by the way, Gal said night, y'all, because I didn't realize she's not used to ballbusters anymore. Like she's a fucking noob. But I have
Do you really want to insult Gal after what happened in the first
Yeah,
hour?
shut up, dude.
Like, he will come back in here and be like, tongue that plushie, bitch. So
I mean, Cloud also shared this. Why did I almost hit view? Oh no. Here.
What do you mean no?
I was digging through some shit.
the side
And he says,
scrollers.
who will
school-
graduate first? Side scrollers, Beardo, Jeremy, Mazza. You have Jeremy, Gary, all the way back here, and me.
I like how
I
you're
was-
violently screaming in class. like everyone else is being serious, and you're just like, just like-
I don't remember where that came from. I remember I still have that hat somewhere. I need to start wearing that hat again. It's my South
a good
Dakota hat.
hat.
It is actually a good hat. It's like denim red. It's it's purposefully beat up at one point. It is a nice hat. I don't remember where it came from, but you have me over here. You have Gary. I would safely say Craig will graduate before Jeremy. Jeremy would graduate after Beardo. Jeremy
Now,
would graduate.
Blabs is the teacher, so like, what is the test on? like Harry Potter lore? Like, it must be something
Oh,
like
that's
that,
a good
right?
point. That's a good point. That's a very good point.
So
So
she has to be an expert on whatever's happening here. So I'm just saying.
To be fair,
I was gonna say
originally made
it-
this for side scrolls, and then I added Beardo.
listen, I see it as being English based. So when
I
I,
think
see
D-Day
it
with
being,
Direwolf has the answer actually.
let me pull over to comments.
Exactly.
Autism school.
Exactly.
Yeah, oh, legitimately. I am autistic, which would mean
Means you're
would
acing the
say-
test, baby.
I would say the final three boils down to between Maza, Jeremy, and I. Because Jeremy is fucking retarded because he's a redneck. So
Whoa, redneck hate here? What the hell? I'm an
also
honorary
redneck. I'm also redneck. I'm
so
from
you're allowed
fucking
to say
Kansas.
it.
Listen. I get it. Okay, you have fucking God damn, I forgot his name, motherfucker. It's not true.
That's not true, bitch. The bog hog.
Yeah, the pill hog, bog hog,
Yeah. The pill
Ethan
rattler.
Ralph. Ethan Ralph. I get it. Okay, a lot of people that like Ethan Ralph like to say that
Who?
Kansas isn't country, even though Kansas literally has like a few hills, the Flint Hills, and the rest of it is like, what metropolitan area is Kansas known for? Can anybody answer that?
It's known for the Wizard of Oz, and that's it.
None.
We have Wichita is our biggest biggest city, which pales into comparison to the rest of the nation's cities. And then on top of that, you have Ethan fucking Ralph, born in fucking here. I'm gonna pull this down. Born
Before
in
we
fucking
end, I'm doing another
Tennessee.
shot because we got into serious talk, and I was like, I'm not gonna shit that up.
Oh, we're drinking more alcohol. Perfect.
I need
Yeah, because like I didn't want to be too drunk for serious
God
talk.
damn it, gal.
I know I
okay.
can't debate when
Yeah.
I'm drunk. It's just rough.
I
man.
know. I heard
I
us
am
getting serious,
drunk,
and I'm like,
for the
fuck
record,
this. So.
I mean, we had a
Cheers.
decent conversation tonight.
And you can't
I think
debate
it was
when you're
good,
drunk,
man.
so let's all get
Jeremy,
drunk.
share my screen.
I will share your screen, but I will say is Ethan Rout said Kansas is no. Oh my.
Okay,
What
don't
the
you want a
fuck?
Krispy Kreme eclipse?
No.
No.
Fuck that shit, man. Golden Oreos are the
Krispy
only way to
Kreme
go.
is so good, though.
Oh my god.
Jeremy, you want it, don't you?
Yeah.
I have
The
no
moment
Krispy
she-
I
Kreme.
wanna
Jeremy,
vomit just looking
going to
at
our
it.
Krispy Kreme is like going like it's like the Lord of the Rings journey. Like we have to pack
I
elven
don't-
bread just to get the donuts. It's so fucking far, but it's so
I don't
worth
know
it.
if it's still there,
Yeah.
but there was one in the food court of Excalibur.
Oh, here's a James take
Wait,
for you.
Excalibur
I think
has a
standard. Sorry, go on.
food court? Excalibur has
Yeah.
a food court?
You didn't know that?
No.
Are you saying at
Yeah.
Excalibur? That's where I stayed.
No, I'm
Way
saying
back
at
then.
the Oasis.
Oh.
It's cheaper.
But yeah, here's a James take. I don't like standard Krispy Kreme. Their specialty donuts are golden. They're golden gods, but the standard just glazed. Nah.
So
Dude, the
I've always
glazed one
felt-
is so good. What the
No,
fuck?
it's
I've
so
never been a
mid.
fan of Krispy Kreme in general. I always
So
felt it was
what
overrated.
I
That's
would
fair.
say when it comes
Back
to
in the day,
Krispy
Dunkin'
Kreme,
Donuts was the place.
in order to in order to get their like standard donuts to be like high tier, you have to go to the fucking place and actually get them like fresh off the line.
Jeremy likes a hot donut.
There is
The
one
one
way they're great.
He wants a
You
hot
make them
hole.
into burger buns.
the
Oh,
one
man.
the one at Excalibur.
That's diabetes, but it's so good.
Shag's literally just like Shag's saying that 'cause, like,
Cat!
you know what? Fuck it. In Vegas, I'm gonna pull a Dermy.
Dermy, we have cat check right here on
I
Shags.
mean, Dermy likes
Yeah.
the hot hole.
My pussy's on my lap.
That's where it should be.
Oh,
Yeah, Shags. Listen, in Vegas, I'm gonna treat you to fat boy content.
What is that?
I'm gonna-
it
Sounds like
involves-
we're getting laughed at.
Wait,
with
wait.
Dermy.
It involves back tacos.
McDonald's recently announced a partnership with Krispy Kreme. Okay, so we're gonna order Krispy Kreme donuts together. We're gonna get like Big Mac. We're gonna get 2 Big Macs
and back tacos,
and we're gonna get fries, 20-piece chicken nuggets, both like separately here.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Wait a minute. You waited to do this after GHAL left.
Yes,
Talk
I
about
did.
this. You
Yes, I
coward.
did.
You coward.
Fuck her.
Who's the
And
coward?
Devil's not here either to basically tattle on me. Shax, I'm gonna
I'll
make
tattle on you.
I'm gonna fuck you, Cloud. I'm gonna make you fat. My goal
No,
is to make
dude.
both. My goal is to make both Shags and True Pop fat.
All I've been trying to do is lose weight this past year. I'm not. I
Hey,
gotta,
Shags, will you come to Fogo to chow with us?
what?
Fogo. Okay, I'm a
I
little
don't know
bit
what
drunk.
the Fogo means.
He's a little
man.
drunk.
Fogo de Chow
What's
Fogo
that?
de Chao.
is a Brazilian steakhouse
Oh,
in which they cut the
I love-
meat
oh, I
in
love
front
those.
of you.
yeah. We have one in Salt Lake here. It's really fucking good.
Will you come with us
When are you going?
Thursday?
What time?
Let me take a look at the because you're in the. I'm not even gonna drop DMs here. I'm not
Dermy,
even
you're
gonna Vegas
because
meetup.
Dermy, because your Tard Wrangler isn't here, and I'm slightly less drunk than you. Definitely make sure you check private chat and give guests proper exits and all that stuff.
Thank you, James.
Glad I could
here.
help. Glad I
Here,
could help.
let me answer James's question.
Fuck,
and
I'm
then I
usually
will-
your Tard Wrangler, James. What happened there?
I'll do another shot, so you have to Tard Wrangle me. How about that? I
Probably-
did my.
all of Dermy's
due
mods are
diligence
gone.
today.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Oh, listen.
I'm
all
the mod now, bitches.
That is very
That's a
much
mistake.
true.
This calls for a shot.
Exactly.
It is on Thursday at about 5 p.m.
Well, I'll be finishing my 100th episode of the Midweek Hump, the Salty Nerd Podcast Studio. So I'll probably have to not go. And then I think I'm meeting up with another group right after that. I don't know. I'm just like flying by the seat of my pants.
Thursday?
Yes, I think we're going to Omega Mart first.
You
and
mean
then,
isn't midweek hump on Wednesday?
yeah, but the meetup is Wednesday. So we're gonna not everyone's gonna be there, I think, when we would have access. So we're just pushing it to the next day. And we're gonna kind of go nuts Wednesday. And then Thursday we're just gonna do we did it like that last year too. I want to be like ready to go, and so don't judge me, it's my fucking show. Worry about
I'm
your
not
own show.
judging you. I'm trying to. I'm trying. My brain literally just stalled. It's like,
Dermy, I don't know if you're gonna handle fucking Helldivers later. How can you fight for democracy?
Yeah, I'm about
right
to
now?
go over there.
I'll
right
be able
now.
to fight for democracy. Don't you worry, bitch.
All right, we'll see.
But there's a good chance I will
Hey,
throw a nuke on you. And
I may play with Dermy later, but if I have to put him down, I'll put him down.
God,
as long as
I'll cry.
as
For the
long
sake
as I
of liberty.
don't, as long as I don't have to play with Bug, I'm perfectly fine.
I can't wait for the day you play with Raster.
Oh, the moment I play with Raster will be awesome.
Yes.
He'll put you down left and right.
Listen, if I have money saved over after Vegas, I probably will buy a PS5. I'm not gonna lie, because
You're wasting your money.
Yeah.
I want to play Rebirth. Okay.
I know. I bought my fucking look. I played Remake, and then I was like, they're not gonna make Rebirth on PS5. I'm gonna buy a PS5. I didn't use it until Rebirth really came out, and even then, it's like
Dermy, if you can wait until the
I'm gonna end
Pro
up on
drops,
PC
the totally
eventually.
useless Pro, you're gonna be able to find a PS5 standard for cheaper.
Yeah.
What I will say,
There's no point for the Pro, so do not fucking get a Pro. For
I'm not gonna buy.
I never
fucking
bought a Pro for anything.
Good.
Ooh,
What I
man.
will actually, you know what? I'm gonna
But
start
buy the
announcing
standard
this.
cheaper when the
I'm
Pro
gonna
drops.
start announcing this a little sooner. The next quote unquote grift is saving up to build a PC live on stream.
That'll be cute. You have to do it shirtless.
Oh my
How is
god.
it grifting to build a PC on stream?
No,
Yeah.
he wants the
Okay.
money for it, and he's gonna blow
So,
himself up and set
that-
himself on fire and shit like
The,
that.
He's gonna
the
blow
money
himself,
is legitimately to buy all the parts for the PC. I have never built a PC before.
God damn it,
What I
Jeremy.
have-
The CPU. Oh my God. Do we tell him? Fellas, do we tell him?
No,
There's
no,
so
no,
many
we
ways
don't
he
tell
can
him
fuck it
anything.
up.
Don't do
There's so many
this.
ways
Jeremy,
to
don't do
fuck it up.
this. Don't
no,
do this.
I'm gonna do this.
You're
and the
gonna
reason I'm
you're gonna lose your money because you're an idiot.
Adam,
as your
listen.
internet friend, I want to help you not lose money. But again, once again, Jeremy, let your certain guests in private chat
Yeah,
go.
please honor the
For
5
love of
minutes
God,
ago
man.
message.
So real quick, I get what you guys are saying. I've never built a PC
Oh,
before.
come on,
I'm so sorry,
I'm gonna blow up
Shags.
a PC. I'm gonna destroy a PC. Here's
We're really
here's my ace in the
trying.
hole.
We're
I
really
know
trying.
you guys are really trying.
Not
I
with
get
you.
it.
exists.
I get
Let
it.
it
You
take
guys are
over.
really fucking trying. By the way, I know Shags has to leave.
That's
what
what.
I will.
Then
what
let
I
him
will
go.
Let him
Shags,
go, and then
leave.
you can talk about the stupid fucking PC all you want.
Hey, Shags, what do you have coming up
We're
on your
still
channel,
here.
and where can people find you?
I'm drunk. Shut
There
up.
you go.
Oh
That's all
my
you have
God.
to do, Dermy. There you go.
You gotta wrangle Dermy in.
Well,
This is what happens when Gal's gone.
Not my
Shags?
job.
we are only like 5 days away from Vegas. From at least I'll be there in like 4 or 5 days. So I can't wait to see all of you. If for some reason you're not following my channel or my Twitter, please do. I'll be in Vegas next week. We're gonna be doing our 100th episode of the Midweek Hump on Thursday between 3 and 5. So it's a totally different time, but it doesn't really matter because 100 episodes is 100 episodes, and it's like crazy that we've gone that far.
You know who should have on?
Who?
The most drunken retard of us all.
You?
Jeremy, let the
Are you
man
showing
speak.
yourself drunk
Okay.
while Shags is trying to leave?
Even I'm not this crazy. I'm not interrupting this man's
Dermy is
exit. Okay,
drunk.
I might interrupt a debate, but not an exit.
Folks,
But-
Shags is the freaking best. I loved being on his show that one time.
I don't have I don't
he-
have Gal or Devil tell me
I'm
to shut
doing
the
it
fuck
for
up.
you. I'm doing your
Yeah.
show for you, motherfucker.
This
Folks,
is not my job.
Shagsworth runs a wonderful show. I highly recommend it. If you're somehow not subscribed to this man, it is great stuff. It is great talk. It gets spicy. It gets edgy. It gets fun. It gets super informative. You're never going to leave a show disappointed. So I highly recommend it. Go check out
And
Shagsworth.
this man facilitates conversations with everyone. I think that's really important. So you definitely
That
should
is-
check him out. He will talk
that
to
is
people
very
even if
smart.
he doesn't agree with them. If he does, whatever. I
Mother-
think that's a rare
Listen,
thing
rare.
nowadays.
Listen,
so you should
motherfuckers,
check him up for that.
He stopped.
You're the
doing it.
motherfucker, Dermy.
No,
okay?
listen,
What the
Kay,
fuck?
shut the
I
fuck up.
understand
Kay,
Gal's
I love
pain
you.
so much.
How do we
the
mute
moment,
him?
Kay.
Can we mute him?
Devil's not
How do we
in
mute
it.
him?
No, I don't know.
I
Man,
I
for
don't-
only
I-
a
Say
second.
something.
It's the moment.
I
we've been
don't
waiting
have those
for.
powers anymore. I used to.
Let me say something.
What?
Okay? I love you, James. I love you, Kay. Shags was able to do. He doesn't do these streams anymore, but I wish he fucking did. He was able to do
What? He
TikTok streams. Okay,
Oh.
in which he debated TikTokers.
They'll-
Motherfucker
they'll-
over here
They'll come
has the
back.
patience of a goddamn saint.
It hasn't been
I
that
can't do that
long.
shit.
In internet time, maybe it's been long. It really hasn't been that long.
Yeah. In TikTok
Hey.
brain land, yes, it's
Hey.
been a long time.
Exactly.
I
But-
remember
TikTok
it and I
brain
have
like
no
2 hours
memory. It
ago was
wasn't
too
that
long
long.
ago.
It's
Yeah.
been like since February.
Well, here's the thing, Dermy. I'm trying to make my content a little bit more, I don't know, highbrow than not just talking to a bunch of morons all day. But yeah,
What
like
the fuck are you doing?
so between the midweek hump, I have the Ready Set Shag podcast on Thursdays or Mondays, depending on the week. I talk one-on-one with people that I want to get to know. A lot of time, or recently, I've been talking to people who I don't necessarily agree with, who people despise in our sphere. And then, well, not even Vito. I talked to EVS, so that was an interesting one. If you haven't seen it, I would recommend watching. What else? Oh, and then on Tuesday now, I have my very own grift show called Shagcast, which I had to jump on the train of the cast shows. But it's just me usually talking about things, about some of the pop culture stuff that's happening, entertainment, video games, all that stuff. Because I realized I do all panel shows for the most part, and I was like, I need to do something on my own that people kind of can talk to me about. But thank you, Dermy, for reaching out and having me. I love coming on this show and rapping out with everyone. It's good to see Kay and James. I got to have you guys on again too. Dermy, I mean, all of you guys are great. We love you, CJ. And then
just call me a fucking faggot and leave.
I will in a second.
No, Shags, it's been nice to chat with you. I feel like
He's
we've
not
only
done.
really talked
Give him a
twice, but
sec.
it's been fun.
Yeah. Are all you guys? Who's going to Vegas here?
I wish.
I'm a
Not
poor.
me.
I'm poor.
Yeah.
I'll be at
Yeah,
Dallas.
I have a poor Jew here, which
So-
is unthinkable.
Just Dermy?
Yeah, just
Well, we're in
Gal and
fucking
Devil will be
Canada.
there. Adam the
Yeah,
Soldier
Canada.
Spirit Adam will
Right.
be there. And then
get
yeah, Canada. Listen, Kay and
get some-
James get a pass.
Listen,
some
I
ec-
didn't.
It
You
costs
get
a
some
paycheck
extra-
to eat for a day, so
You
yeah.
get some extra Dermy time.
I don't hang out with faggots.
Oh,
Why are you hanging out with me then? What the fuck?
Yeah. Why are you hanging out with James?
Why are you here?
At least because I'm open about it. Therefore, I get a point down. But yeah,
You see, I'm open about it, but he still says it.
He's a faggot fanatic.
it's the
Fucking
beard.
retards,
It's the
let this
beard
man do a
argument right
graceful
here.
exit.
Yeah.
He's trying so hard.
Listen,
I
Shags,
love all
can't
of you
wait to
guys.
get-
Yeah, man.
I
We'll
love
talk
you too,
again soon,
Shags.
buddy. It was great chatting with you about the industry. We'll have to do it again.
I'm
sure.
100%
Yeah.
touching your butt in Vegas.
Or that.
Can't wait. Just nice and slow for me. Bye, everyone.
See ya, bud.
Shags.
Please, Shags.
Let's see here. Horny Alf, you also are gonna head out and
Yes,
kill.
I'm gonna
kill
go
some stuff.
play. I'm gonna go play Helldivers and kill some shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had a stream earlier. My internet was shit earlier when I had yellow flash on. So most of it's on the Vets Talking
Fuck my
channel.
job. Fuck my job. I love my listen.
So-
I don't normally say this. Because
What?
I know. Listen.
Not my
Hey,
job
I'm not
to do
finished.
Listen, I'm saying
job.
this shit real quick. Fuck my job. Fuck my job. Fuck my job. I love I love the people I work with. Okay, I know my manager watches this
Do
stream.
another shot.
I know my
Fuck this.
managers.
Yeah,
watch
take
the
another
stream.
shot.
But guess fucking what?
Bro, why would you
You
give the
got-
link to your manager? That's beyond retarded.
Dude.
They have my they asked for it.
Hi,
I said,
manager.
fuck it. I don't give
All
a
right.
shit anymore. Listen, I
Can I
love you
finish?
guys. I love my managers. I love my CEO. I love everything about that shit. But literally,
What is happening?
you guys
What is
took me
this?
away from playing with a guy I fucking love to death. A guy who literally comes into my chat and says, "Hey, Dermy, I want to play Helldivers with you." Who worked his fucking ass off to get lofty goddamn pixels to unblock me.
What is
Okay,
this?
Wait,
to
what?
get into his goddamn
What?
private chat.
There's a whole lore
Helldivers
there
with him.
that you
Jeremy,
guys are
you're
not
here
privy
that
to.
you're not
Horny
ready
Alf
for.
is trying
My
I'm just
brother
sitting here
in
like,
Christ,
I
you are
wanna play
melting
with-
down over a
No,
video
no,
game right
hey,
now.
no, there- hey,
Listen,
Melee,
I want to
Melee.
play with Yellow
Yo.
Flash. I want
Yo.
to play with Yellow Flash. I want to play Helldivers with fucking Yellow Flashes.
All right,
I
Jeremy.
know
the
some of
shit
the
I
lore.
wanna
It's just like I
fucking
don't
do.
get it right now.
Jeremy,
This feels like
stop
me
You
yelling
There
about,
is a
like,
whole
pancakes
lore
or
here
something.
behind Dermy and Lofty. You guys are not privy to.
Yellow, no, Yellow
I'm
Flash.
privy
know.
to
privy
it.
to it.
I literally, that's
They're
the first
privy
stream I was
to
on
it.
with Shags, and I yelled
Okay,
at Lofty
okay.
for it. I'm
It
very
was
privy
really
to
funny.
it.
Listen,
Yeah.
Kay and James are privy to it. Yellow Flash is privy to it because I had to inform
Okay.
it on it.
Either way,
All
My
I'm sitting
reaction
here
is
saying is I want
all
to
right.
play with Yellow
All right,
Flash.
so let me
Just
get
wanna
My
let me
play
get-
with
reaction
him.
is to him yelling about it during your
we let
graceful
Horny Alf
exit
leave
was
and then
really
leave
Yeah,
funny.
you
let
being
me-
autist?
Let me put it this way.
Yes, Kay, you can.
I'm in a chat group that Yellow Flash started for people who like Helldivers.
Yeah.
Dermy said he couldn't play tonight. In our normal Friday stream, it's Dermy, me, Soldier Spirit, and Big Rob. Dermy couldn't play, so I put it in the chat. Yellow Flash is like, "Hey, I can join y'all." So he jumped in.
Okay.
My internet was shit, so I had to end my stream. But we pushed everything to the Vets Talking stream. Either way, regardless, it was a great stream. We had a great time with Yellow Flash. And now
listened
Dermy's
to
kicking
every second
himself
of it.
because of it.
Yes.
Why?
I hate.
God,
I
you
listen,
don't
played
I
a
don't
you
get it.
want it?
retarded
Okay,
game with
okay.
him in the future. Who fucking cares?
Okay, let me.
Play
There's-
the game
there's like-
tomorrow.
Adam,
Who
Adam
fucking
here.
cares?
There's
No.
like 30 people
Hey,
in my Discord that
I love
will
you.
play
This is not
Helldivers with you. I don't get it.
Kay, I love you.
Who
I love
cares?
each of you. James and Kay, I love each of you. I'd
Uh-oh.
lay with either one of you, okay? I love you
Okay.
guys.
Okay.
Okay? But let
Fuck James in the ass, it's
Cloud,
fine.
shut the
You
fuck
can still
up.
Play next week.
Cloud's
It's
not even
okay.
talking.
I heard him starting to laugh. Cloud, shut the fuck up. Listen.
What is this?
I've been wanting to play with fucking Yellow Flash since last fucking Saturday. When he comes into my chat, when I'm playing goddamn Final Fantasy Adam, I need your help. What's his DLC?
Dermy, do you want me to message Yellow Flash for you?
Dude,
He wants to play you.
I have
message him.
No, listen.
Play with
So
whoever.
since last Saturday, let me.
This is so retarded.
Since I play Intergrade, okay, because he doesn't have his goddamn headphones
Yeah,
on.
with Yuffie.
Since I
Ooh.
Kay, shut the fuck up. I love you, Kay. Kay, but don't make me call you a cunt, okay?
Go for it. I won't leave. You can call me a cunt.
God, that was
So,
like a 90s cartoon burp.
regardless,
It was.
I'm going to be
Christ.
planning a lot more things with Yellow Flash.
Okay.
God fucking damn it!
You enjoy Horny Alf, and I
I'm
love
just
doing
fucking
ladies'
with
night with
Derby.
you guys. We'll see you
Alf is
Yeah.
over here fucking with me
Oh.
because he knows I'm a major Yellow Flash fan. I love Yellow
just
Flash.
fucking-
I've had him on my
Okay.
show once.
No,
I've been
all
trying
right,
to get him
so-
on more. I've been fighting to get him on more, and it's like, okay,
This
it's
dude really loves
magical
Professor
balance.
Zoom over
It's
here.
magical fucking dance
Message him.
in
You
which
already
it's like,
talked to him.
oh no, but it's this magical dance in which, okay, how do I? He's like, okay, here's the date.
Wait. You just
Okay,
called it a
here's the-
magical dance?
Yes, I'm calling it a magical dance. You
dare you,
goddamn
faggot.
no, you fuck you, Jew faggot. You don't understand this. It's a magical dance. It's like, okay,
Wow.
hey, we're doing this on this date. Okay, I'll get back to you. You have to wait till a long time, and then it's like, okay, I finally get back to you. Oh, I can't do any of these dates. Okay, here's the next set of dates. Okay, I'll get back to you. Okay, wait a long time. Then it's like, oh, I can't do any of these dates. And it's like, it's a fucking dance, a big name guys, and you're like, God damn it, I just want Yellow Flash back on my stream. I love Yellow Flash. I listen to. I
Look, you
I
can
have
get
a
along
whole
with
static.
people, but it's not
Hey, hey.
tragic if you don't have time to play
No,
game
no.
with them in like a month. Like it's
Yeah.
fine.
No,
I was
Life
gonna-
goes on.
listen,
I was
listen,
planning on
get the-
playing Helldivers with Dermy, but now the whole
I-
time I know that he's going to be
wait,
thinking of Yellow Flash, and it's going to be really
I'm
weird.
gonna always
James, you're
think
just
of
not
Yellow
good enough for
Flash.
him anymore.
Yeah,
always
he's
think
going to
of Yellow
say
Flash.
his name instead of
Listen,
mine
listen.
now.
Listen, I'm always gonna
Dude,
think of Yellow
I
Flash
love this.
because Yellow Flash is my first. I got Yellow Flash on a stream. Okay? I
Okay.
worked my ass off to get that shit. I love Yellow Flash. I love Flashcast. I still listen. James and Kate.
Is there a Yellow Flash plushie he can make out with anymore? Like,
I
Listen,
would-
oh,
I
if he had
would
had one of
make out
those,
with a
we
Yellow
wouldn't have had
Flash
to convince
plushie.
him. He would have
Oh,
just
wait,
thrown
I
the-
would.
you
I
with
would.
a real
buy that
Flash?
shit
Jeremy,
right away.
spoiler alert, if you act normal, people will just hang out with you. You
But that's
don't
the
have to
pro-
like
K-
react this
Kay,
way.
Kay,
oh my
that's the
god,
problem.
there is one because
I'm
it's a real
struggling.
DC character.
I'm struggling because I'm like,
Struggling 'cause you're
I'm-
retarded.
Do you
One,
want
I'm
me to message
retarded.
him
Two,
for
I'm
you?
drunk, and three, I'm like, how do I approach?
I love this.
But at the
All you have
same
to do is-
time, I'm
Wait,
like,
wait, wait.
Hi, Yellow Flash. I like Helldivers as well. Let's play together sometime. Okay, cool.
I
hell,
love- I
Yellow
love-
Flash
wait,
came
wait.
to me. Yellow Flash came to me to ask, hey,
Oh,
do you want to
Derby.
play Helldivers? He came in my chat, and then,
Beautiful. Easy
then
on
he
you.
got lofty.
You
He
know
got
that
lofty
guy in
on
guy
high
asked
school
lofty.
me,
that
"I'll go on a
really
date."
tries hard to date that girl, and she's like thrown off by him. But
But-
then the guy that's like, "Yeah, I'll date you." That's the guy she goes
Listen,
with. That's
James,
this
I love you.
scenario.
James, I love you, but let me finish this, okay? Yellow
Derry,
Flash
finish.
fucking Yellow Flash got
Just finish.
lofty to unblock me solely to add me to the Helldivers chat. And I'm like,
Okay.
yes, I finally get to play with Yellow Flash, and I'm like, no, I can't play with you at this time. I can't play with you at this time. I can't play with you at this time. I just want to play with Yellow Flash. I love Yellow Flash. I still fucking listen
Okay,
to
what's the
Flashcast.
question?
I want. I now
Yellow
want to
Flash
bully
is
you.
a nice guy, a nice enough guy. I've been on stream with him
Listen,
too. He's
listen.
cool. I have no
Dermy,
issue with him.
oh,
But it's
Dermy.
like, don't worry
Kay.
so much. You'll get to play with him eventually. It's okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I listen to Flashcast still every
Hey,
single Saturday,
I'll
even
put
though
it-
I do a stream called
Okay.
Saturday Chatterday.
I'll put
I'm
it-
an
I'll-
Uber.
Beautiful.
I'm an
I'm
Uber
glad
simp
you have a
fucking
bromance like
Flash.
this. It's
We're-
okay. You
I'll
will play
admit it.
together with
I'm
him
an Uber
eventually.
simp Flash.
Can we clip this
Horny
and
Alf
send
just
this
wants
to?
to
Oh,
leave.
Yes,
Oh,
please do.
I looked at the timestamp. Around
Thank
3
you,
hours,
Adam.
28 minutes, this shit
I'm
started.
an
Thank you,
Uber
Adam.
simp
Let
Flash.
this
I'll fully
fucking
admit it.
man leave, please.
I'll put it this
Wait,
way.
which man needed to
The-
leave? I'm
the-
drunk.
the
The
great-
guy that actually gets to play with Yellow Flash.
I'll put it this way.
Fuck you, James. James, you want to play Helldivers with us later?
I have WrestleMania tomorrow, but I'll play an hour or two depending when you end this
Yeah,
fucking show.
I'm jumping in as soon as this is over. As soon as y'all will finish this.
Yeah.
The way
Like
Dermy's
Shaka
going,
in chat.
Hey, the way Dermy's going, this will go another 2 hours.
Well, he has to tell us how much he
Yellow
loves Yellow
Flash,
Flash.
if you're listening to this stream, Dermy really wants to play Helldivers with you. Please
So,
do it so we don't have to hear this rant.
I'll
just like block
You'll
your
hear
IP
this
or
rant
something,
again.
bro.
You know, if I
Yellow
wanna
Flash,
ru-
if you ever want to play Helldivers with me, I'll pretend I'll play with you, but I'm really gonna put Dermy in that spot so he feels happy.
I'll put it
That's
this
what's
way:
gonna happen.
if I want to rub it in, I got to play this in the last 2 weeks. The most I've gotten to do. I got to play with Epic Mike. I got to play with Nina Infinity, and I got to play with Yellow Flash.
So
Hey, who cares? Play with whoever.
Check out his Alf's Sunday stream in which he will be playing Phasmophobia with me. Devil Made Me Do It and GHAL, and I don't know what else Alf has planned.
Jesus himself could be like, I want to play
Dermy's gonna
Helldivers
show
with
up.
you. It's
We're
fine.
gonna play.
I'll
We're
be
gonna
like,
play
all right,
some
bro, let's get it
Phasmophobia.
up.
Go on the cross
All right,
display.
All right, so Sunday, Dermy's gonna show up. We're gonna play some Phasmophobia. He's gonna scream like a little girl.
Yes.
Gal's gonna be there. Devil's gonna be there. It's gonna be a blast. Check it out. I'm gonna go play some Helldivers with
All
Yellow
right, have
Flash.
fun, man.
See ya.
Have fun, man.
I'm going to cut you.
Are we ending the show or is it? I don't like. Should we
Yeah,
all do
what's
exits?
happening?
What's happening?
Give
We're
me,
ending the show. We're done.
I have
Jesus
25
Christ.
minutes still, so I'm good.
Give me one moment. 30.
There's no Tard
min.
Wranglers, so I don't know.
Get-
like-
give-
Moral of the
yeah,
story,
no
guys,
Tard
like,
Wrangler.
okay,
I have
just
abandoned all
everyone like
responsibility at
normal.
this point.
I will
Adam,
take
you're
this
the
moment.
responsible one, Adam. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
but I don't care anymore.
He's for
Oh,
chaos.
God,
Chaotic
you have to be
Adam.
the one that cares. You're the only one left.
I know. And I have no power anyway. All I can
You
do
have
is
the
yell at
second
him, and
spot. You are
it's
the
2:30 in the morning. I can't be yelling at him this late.
Oh my God,
Getting
Static
angry at
has
me.
power. Static, come in here. Fix it all.
That's true. That's true. Please jump
What
in.
is he? What are you doing? You Mickey Mouse
He has like
idiot.
Cell Shade,
deer
what did you
antlers.
think of the Battlefront collection? Are you yay or nay on it?
K or James, how do you spell once?
ONCE.
Sorry,
OUNCE.
Oh, ounce
I
or
almost put
once?
W in there. What the
Once.
fuck?
I
Once.
once.
ONCE. Once.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you shouldn't hang me on a hook, Johnny. My mother hung me.
I
on a
want to, so
Yeah.
once.
Once.
CJP's too smart for me, man.
ONCE.
Cloud, have you had what's
No,
that
like
fucking
I
burger
want
place?
to do something.
Chick-fil-A.
No.
What? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
So I
I know
want-
this story. I know of this.
I want to go do something.
Uh-huh.
So
Want,
if I
W-A-N-T.
want, so as in you're asking somebody to come join you, as in once.
WANT.
Oh, I want I
Whence?
want you, Jeremy,
Whence?
to end the stream. Like I want.
Yes.
Like that.
I want
WANT.
WANT, but
Want.
as in like wants to join us.
Oh,
Add an S to it.
WANTS.
Yeah.
Did it sound like you
What
said
is
once?
going? I need to be
Oh
drunker.
my
It sounded like you were saying
I'm too
once.
sober for this shit. I'm way too sober for this shit.
My
I'm
God.
too drunk for this shit, man. I don't even know.
No.
I need
I'm
to
too-
devour more pizza, man.
I'm too
I am
awake for
jealous.
this shit.
You add an S. Cheers. I'm down to 20 shots now.
Adam
Thank
was
God.
happy at the beginning of this stream. How did we destroy this so quickly?
Dermy,
Listen.
fucking tongue a plushie.
But I turned to plushie. 2, I'm autistic.
Well, no, I like that because I
3,
made that happen.
I'm retarded. 4, I can't read or write because they decided to destroy every aspect of reading and writing from when my dad was able to read and write. So when I'm coming on here going like, okay, how do I properly say how do I properly say once to Beardo, Epic Mike, Yellow Flash, Nina Infinity, and
All right,
fucking
give me your
Star
Twitter,
Wars
your
girl.
password, and your social insurance number. I'll write the tweet for you. How about that? Like,
You won't get my social and security number. I'd give it away once.
don't
and
send
I-
any of that to
I
me
know.
because I'll ignore it because
Yeah,
I'm
please
a
I'll
don't.
get-
boy.
I'll give it to Kay.
Don't.
Why give it to me? What the fuck am I gonna do with it?
She's small
You'll be
and
responsible.
untrustworthy.
You'll be responsible with it, and you won't go around.
Unfortunately, I will be.
Yeah, you'll be responsible with it, and you won't go around like your counterparts that go like, "Please send me your bobs and vagines."
Oh my god.
We've already seen your bobs and vagine. We don't need it.
You have
sexualized.
not seen my vagines, but you've seen my bobs. But speaking of which, Adam with the rest. Wait, how many outros have we done?
None. Everyone that's here has not
had.
had an outro. Are we
I re-
exiting? I can, Dermy, give by the powers invested in me, I will take over ending the stream if that's what you want.
I
have you
can
gone
do
through
this.
everything you
I
want?
can do this. I can do this, James.
I believe in you. I believe in you. I love you.
Believe.
Can
I
you
believe
do
in
this
you.
and just shut up while we do it?
Just call me Yellow Flash and you'll love me more than anything.
No, you have a gang guard
Hold on.
behind you that has
Hold on.
Oreos. I'll
Hold on.
100% believe you.
Hold up. Give me a moment.
All right, let's do this. I'm gonna end this show like I end my shows. CJP. Oh, Static's here. Perfect. Hi, Static.
We have
Hi,
a wrangler.
Static.
Wrangling.
Please
We have a
solve this
wrangler.
entire fucking stream.
We have a turd wrangler here. Hi, Static. How are you?
Static's the best guy ever.
I love Static. Go ahead, James. All right, CJP, what is coming up for you in the near future, and where can the people find you?
Well, you can find me on YouTube and Rumble at Forgotten One Music. I've got the Forgotten One cast this week. This coming week, I've got Flawed TV. Week after that, I've got Paul Chatto, which I'm very happy, very, very looking forward to. But I can't talk today. I'm very tired. I'm very much looking forward to. And then after that, the Melees are going to join me and Game Musician, DJ Access, and TJ the Gamer. We're going to rank our top 5 JRPG soundtracks.
Ooh.
That is freaking awesome. Folks, if you're not following CJP on the internet, you absolutely need to. As a music fan, this guy is an absolute genius. Not only does he make his own music that I am an actual fan of, I'm a fan of this man's music, which is great to see. I would see you on a show.
That golden eye font. Oh my god, yes.
100%. But he knows his stuff, so go check out his shows where he talks about all things music all the time. The guy makes great music and talks great music. Go follow
CJP.
Forgotten One Music, CJP.
And I'm about halfway through editing the Castlevania 3 soundtrack with the gold.
Oh my god, so
CJP?
good.
Fucking in, man.
When are you gonna edit both Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VIII soundtrack?
He's doing the superior soundtrack right now with Castlevania. Fight me.
Duo.
Who did we lose? Cloud?
We lost Cloud. I was gonna show.
We
for
got
Cloud.
long enough to lose Cloud. By the way, Static, how
have
you doing?
Fucking Chick-fil-A Cloud. That's what we want to know.
Static solely came in here.
Don't worry. No, we're gonna show for Static too. Don't worry. We're just trying to end the show. We're almost at 4 hours, and your
Static's a
show's
lad.
we're almost at your record.
We love
But
Static
yes,
here.
everyone go follow CJP. He's
listen.
the freaking best, whether it's for his music or talking about music. Adam the Renaissance Nerd, what is it that you do, and where can the people find you?
Oh, hi. Thank you.
Can I
Thank you,
safely
James.
say
no,
that
no,
Static
no, you can
solely
shut the
came in
fuck
here
up.
to be a
Ernie,
tard
stop.
wrangler?
I'm your tard.
Hurry, shut
Look
the
at me.
fuck up. Adam's chilling
Look at
himself.
me. I'm the
time.
Tard Wrangler now.
Every
Thank you,
time.
Static.
Every time. I never get to do it. Anyway, hi, everybody. Thank you, James. I am Adam Renaissance Nerd, YouTube channel, same name. Also, Renaissance Nerd Arcade, where I do all my gaming. My internet is obviously working again. The building wires fixed itself magically like it does. That means gaming streams, regular live streams back on the table. Tomorrow night, though, is Saturday Night Drive-In, and we are watching, or we have watched, and we will be discussing Fifth Element.
Oh.
Fifth Element. We will be joined. She's not here anymore. GHAL will be joining Jed and myself to talk about it. I want to do it because I put it in the fucking chat
Thank you,
every
Static.
week.
When do you put it in the
Keep
chat?
hitting
I
that
didn't
mute
see
button.
it.
That's why we didn't volunteer.
Adam, you're doing great.
James, okay, when do I put announcements for what I do on Drive-In every week?
I look at it every week, okay?
Yeah.
I creep that chat. I'm a lurker.
To be
I look.
fair,
It's honestly
That's it.
one of my
I'm
favorite
a
shows
zo-
to be on.
to
if
be
not
James,
my
we
fair-
favorite.
don't have time to go on tomorrow. We discussed this already.
Beginning, no, I'm saying
I know.
beginning of the
I'm
week.
not- I'm
Bernie,
not saying to go
every
on it.
week, I always announce what the thing is.
Yeah.
I honestly did
Yeah.
not see. Holy shit!
Just mute his ass. Oh,
Oh, hi, Flash.
damn it!
Dermy loves you.
Now he's gonna suck his dick. Now he's gonna
Oh
suck his
my
dick.
god, Cloud! You goddamn cocksucker!
Oh. That was good. That was good. You know, Dermy's so drunk he wasn't sure how he possibly would have gotten the link too.
Did you hear his reaction?
Yeah.
Did you all hear his reaction? Oh my
Cloud,
god.
Cloud wins.
I would
Cloud
like
wins.
to mention that someone super chatted you earlier, and you did not read that super chat yet. Just
Wait, I've read it.
Anyway, finishing my outro.
Yes.
Tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern.
Oh.
Saturday night drive-in. Then I'll probably be streaming on my gaming channel, Rebirth. I'm getting towards the end of it. I have to decide whether or not I am going to try and grind to 70. Although the way the XP is being doled out, I think it would take me too damn long. I think I'm just going to end it because in the next 2 weeks we are starting the Final Fantasy 14 adventure. If Jeremy can break away from Helldivers 2. Anyway, we're going to be getting into that. And then there is no Mellow Mondays this week. Oh, I'm sorry, Sunday. We're not going sorry. Sunday, roundtable, 2 p.m. Eastern. All things great Disney that happened this week, plus maybe a couple other things. Then there is no Mellow Monday this week because it is Vegas week. All my regulars are going to be around, so it's fine. What?
I might be around for me. I might be around.
Thank you, Jeremy.
I might be around for
let
Mellow Mondays.
Sorry, Dermy.
Jeremy, I already canceled it.
All right,
I already canceled
Well,
Mellow Mondays.
I'm not coming in on Vegas into Monday on 3.
I'm very happy for you.
He's not even going to remember this conversation, so I'm moving on.
I'm not gonna
keep
remember
on
this.
going, Adam.
All right, so no Mondays. Since if my internet continues to work, Wednesday, Natural 20 will be back. I'll be angry about something by then. Other streams. It's Fallout week.
Oh shit! Why did you make me angry?
Because you're not going to remember this anyway. Fallout review on Friday. Get started on
Fuck
that.
you! I have to do a review on Friday.
And I will not be here for next week's Ballbusters, so you get a break from me on that. And then we'll be back next week with everything starting again. So as always, it's a pleasure to see the melees.
Hell yeah.
And fuck you, Dermy.
Perfect.
Fuck
And I
you,
want to say Adam is one of my favorite people on the internet. If you aren't following him, he is an excellent lad, whether he's playing games. Specifically, I love his film content. I love going on his show. He did Legend recently, which I had to miss because I was busy, and I so badly wanted to talk about Legend because I love Tim Curry.
Oh, Jed hasn't seen Fifth Element either.
Oh my god.
Wait, what
we recently watched Fifth Element with our community, and so yeah, he's either gonna love it or hate it. But definitely check the Saturday drive-in. It is a great freaking show. I've been on it multiple times, and I have a blast every single time. I love it. I can't wait until I'm on again. Adam does great content, whether it's playing games, talking movies, or talking about terrible new TV shows like Fallout's gonna be. Go check out Adam the Renaissance Nerd. I cannot recommend this man enough. So next up is the winner of tonight, Cloud. Cloud.
Can I quickly?
Yeah.
I believe I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna suck the dick of Adam the Renaissance Nerd a little bit more. He's a good guy. Okay, I love
my God,
Adam.
You know he's drunk now.
I love Adam to death. He's the person that began the plague that is me.
It's my fault.
On the internet. And listen, I love Anime Odyssey. I love going on Roundtable whenever I can. Adam is a decent guy. Adam is a fun guy. He's a good guy to talk to. I wish he could get on F&T and all the like big name podcasts as he could, because he's super fucking smart. He's smart. He's clever. He catches shit that I don't catch, even within my own reviews. When it comes to fucking coming out when I'm in Vegas, Adam, I need your help. Fallout. When it comes to Fallout, I'm gonna watch it on a screen. I'm gonna watch it again on like my PC and shit before I do my review. I'm willing to bet I'm gonna catch shit that Adam doesn't catch, but Adam is gonna catch shit that I don't catch.
Well, I'm not a Fallout expert, so I don't know if I'm gonna catch all the little things. I'm mainly watching to see if it's gonna be written poorly at this point.
To be fair, with when it comes to Adam, the hardest part about Adam is they are basing this entire show off the end of Fallout 4, off the mainline end, because they're doing an entirely different continuity. You have the Prigwin gonna show up there. You have a bunch of different shit gonna show up. And wait, Cloud, what?
They said that's a completely different ship. It's not the Prigwin.
Yeah, it's a different
Fuck
ship.
them. I've heard that it's not the Prigwin. I've heard that it is the Prigwin. from the creators who also did fucking Westworld, but somebody
Nolan.
Static
Nolan.
caused me. Mute me.
Because I'm Pacific, but you guys are in different time zones. I assume a lot of you guys want to go to sleep, but I didn't want to interrupt Dermy because it was a miracle that he said something nice about Adam, even if he will not remember it tomorrow morning. It is archived forever on the internet, so he's never going to live that down. But I agree, Adam is the freaking best. Cloud, what is it that you do, and where can the people find you?
I make memes on Twitter. Usually for side scrollers, but sometimes, recently I've been memeing on MCU fan.
That's perfect.
Because somebody he can duck on.
God, here we go.
I want to say that Cloud is freaking awesome. He's one of the funniest guys that you can find on Twitter. Find him. I know his Twitter is confusing, but let's read it out, everybody. It is at XXCloud, XX1990 on Twitter. Go get okay, that's fine. Go give Cloud a follow, but not only that, go give his YouTube account a follow because he is live streaming Pokemon Go. Am I correct on that? You're still doing that stuff? Are you still doing the live streaming?
I haven't done it recently, but I probably will do it for Bagon Community Day.
Well, as a former addict to Pokemon Go, like I've played a stupid amount. That is super cool to see someone still focusing on that game and keeping it alive and seeing the current state of it, and the absolute state of it is pretty crazy. So definitely go follow Cloud, whether he focuses on Pokemon Go or if he focuses on something else in the future, because he does great content. And absolutely follow him on Twitter because he is freaking hilarious and he makes great memes. And he won tonight, so he deserves your follow just for that.
Yeah.
Cloud, when is back on Community Day?
What's
Sunday,
that?
I believe.
Oh,
Sunday.
Yes.
And then
Cloud, go eat Chick-fil-A. That's all I gotta say.
I will agree with that statement.
And I want to give a special shout out to our VIP Tard Wrangler of the night, Static 2020. I know you weren't here for the whole stream, but you're Tard Wrangling. Static, why don't you show your stuff? Why don't you tell the people what it is you do and where people can find you?
Static, you're really low.
You're
Can't
like
hear
super
you.
quiet. You're super quiet.
My music shit, so I turned the mic down.
There you go. You're good.
Yeah, I was here the whole time. I was just in the peanut gallery.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, go check out my channel, Static 2020. I talk about whatever the fuck I want to.
Yeah, no, but what he talks about is really great. So go follow at Static 2020. He has great discussions. They get super political. They get super interesting. They're great big discussions, but they're also freaking hilarious. He always has some of my favorite people on the internet over there, like his brother and like Fractured Filter. I love those men so much.
Wait, what
so
about me?
You're there
Dude,
too.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm trying to give other
your
people
show, retard.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Listen, Kay.
I just want you to know, Dermy, listen.
Yeah.
I book a lot of shows for us, but this is the one show consistently that I book James and I for, and this is our favorite show.
Yep.
I was excited to go on the show today. We were having our pizza date, James and I was like, I'm excited. Let's go on Dermy's show.
I ate pizza to make sure I wasn't too drunk, and little did I know
what I
it
will
was
say,
like a Tard
what I
Wrangle.
will say is James and Kay are wonderful individuals. I love them to make content. I go hop over there when I get a chance. They usually stream later than I'm awake, but because my whole time schedule, I gotta go checking them out a whole lot more than I get a chance to. I love these individuals. They are wonderful individuals. They are wonderful people. And also, I can't say I want to ship over Kay to another country, mainly because she doesn't live in another country. Okay, she lives in this world where they have a leaf for a fucking flag. But I still love Kay because Kay manages to wrangle this Tard better than anybody else. Even Static had to come in and wrangle this Tard, and he can't do it because I still have to acknowledge.
And I just want to quickly say while he's muted, I want to end the Static shill. Go follow Static. You can see him in the chat. Go click his link in there. He does a great show. With that, that was Ballbusters. Thank you so much, Dermy. Dermy, I want you to shill yourself, but just in case this turns into something else.
He didn't acknowledge D-Day Direwolf's Hey!
Okay, I don't have access to that.
D-Day Direwolf's $2 super chat, which was Dermy. You've seen my Dragon Dogma 2 pawn. It's Aerith. That is all you need to
I
do
have
before the end of
not.
the stream.
So
And you did it. Thank you so much, Direwolf, and what a great avatar. I love me some big old titties. With that, that was Ballbusters, where me and Static kind of tag teamed this Tard wrangle. Dermy, I want to hear from you and hear what you have coming up in the future before Vegas, but I just wanted to get the shill out of the way in case anyone needs to go to bed. So, guys, if you need to go to sleep, feel free to bust on out of here.
So real
There you go.
quick,
Dermy, what are you doing?
Before I go to bed, tomorrow we will have Saturday Chatterday at the usual time. When it comes to D-Day World, D-Day Dire Wolf, I have not got a chance to see your pawn because the game still plays in a goddamn tiny box. Okay, I have yet to do that. So that is why after next week, I'm going to begin the new grift, which is help me get a better PC grift, which both Kay and James, you're going to want to watch this. I have Static and Kratos helping me buy the proper products, helping me go through the correct pushing shit into the right area. Because
For your
I
sake,
know
I hope there's no static when you're building that PC. There's a little force.
Dermy, you're my favorite grifter on the internet. We have so much fun with you. Don't worry. You do
I
your
have this
PCs
Static.
Yeah,
who
the good
works in,
Static.
I have who works in IT.
Make sure
who
you're
will tell
grounded at
me,
all times.
dude, if
Yeah.
you plug this shit into this wrong fucking pin, you're gonna fry everything, and you're gonna have to work from the ground up to rebuild literally everything. Okay,
Static, you
Even
know
though
this
he
is
was
disaster
being
in the
funny.
making, don't you?
Dermy,
I'm just gonna
Dermy,
send him the Verge
Are you stream?
how-to
Wait.
video.
Just send him the Henry Cavill video of
There
Henry
you go.
Cavill building
Are
his
you
PC.
streaming again after this show? Are you gonna play
I'm
Helldivers
gonna-
tonight?
yes,
Because you can
Kay, I was
continue this
about-
conversation with all of these people if you
Yes,
let them know where to go.
Kay, you brought up a valid point.
Clip
Because at
that.
least Static has confirmed. I don't know if Shock has, because Shock has listen, he responded to my dick pic, but
If
he
you
never
play
responded
directly
to any
after
other
this,
pic.
you can have James because I'm gonna go on Devil's
Ja-
show in
Ja-
like.
I've got
Listen,
Mania
at least-
tomorrow, but I'm up for like the next 2 hours. So up to you if you want.
Listen, we are gonna be going to play. Listen, okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna wrap this bad
You still
shit
gotta
up.
let the other two outro themselves, James and Kay.
All right, whatever. I don't fucking
James
care.
and Kay. James and
Come
Kay.
hang out with us on the casting couch on Sunday. Melee
Oh,
games.
here, no, I've got a shill. If you guys want to play Helldivers with anybody, not just Yellow Flash, go join our Discord where we have 30 people, which will be happy to play Helldivers with you if you don't care about certain people that want to play. So there you go. We have a whole lot of people on our Discord that just
If
want
you
to play and have fun. There you go.
If you inform me on my own Discord, I will play Helldivers with you. I will admit to that. But what I will say is, immediately after, okay, not immediately after this. Give me 15 minutes.
You're gonna
We
fall
will be
asleep.
playing Helldivers over on my Kick channel with at least Static, hopefully James, and I'm gonna send the invite to Shock because I asked Shock and he never responded.
I'm
but
pretty
he
sure you'll
never
have
replied in
James because
chat.
I'm gonna be busy with Devil and I assume Gal and a few others.
Yeah.
Paul
Mhm.
Hadoken for the next like hour, so he's gonna.
It's
be
mid-
but we will be
it's
over
midnight on
on-
my end. I'll be up until like 2. So you got me for a little bit.
Will be over on my Kick channel, which my Streamlabs has been dropping. Listen, I'm gonna drink.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking disaster.
Jeremy, I love you.
What
I
happened?
need to go to the
Static,
other show now.
static
Hey, no, that's why I did our exits.
Static
You're
in
let-
the stream
anyone can
right
leave.
now. Just
I'm
end it.
looking. I'm looking.
Hey,
James,
go-
you can continue
go in
shilling
the
for us
stream.
or
Let me
whatever.
drop-
Kill it.
Everyone
before
has
you-
been shilled.
before
You don't
you
even need
leave-
the outro.
Fun.
Just fucking kill it.
Goodbye.
Before you leave, let me drop
Please,
this
it's over.
fucking link in
Hey,
the
you're
chat.
allowed to leave.
And
Anyone
then
can leave except for Dermy, really.
okay, now
There you go.
everybody can leave. Love you, Static. Love you, Kay. Love you, James. Link is in the chat. Shock. James will play that. Be fun. James, I will add you to the fucking shit. And you know what, fuckers? What I'm gonna say is
Hey, Devin. Goodbye, my old friend. Thanks for all the advice.
Bye-bye.